About that dick there, Tony. Get it. You gotta get up on that mic, buddy.
It's quite veiny.
Tell him what you think.
Veiny and large.
Now, if you had to compare your dick size to that dick, what are you thinking?
Like, do you remember when you The Longest Yard? When they're talking to Goldberg in the shower and he's like, I don't want to kill him.
Yeah.
Or like, that's that, and I'm not even on that level.
So would you say you're more baby dick or like
the general?
I'm the general.
The general?
Yeah, that's a nice size.
Yeah, you got like most people, me, African Americans. Where do you fall?
I'm right here.
You're right. Point.
Well, your name's Anthony, so you're Italian, so you should be kind of close to African American sized, right?
I mean, that Italian gene, I guess, didn't come to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm your little bigger than
Poor Tony, huh?
Well, Pat has the worst. He's Asian and he's Irish.
Those
Yeah, he's the only person on the planet who has a smaller dick than me. So. I apologize, but I appreciate you coming back on. Let me play that theme song. Hey, look at this. Ready?
Mic check.
Wow.
Check it out, right?
Got you that
Shots
thing.
for likes in that ass.
The guy that never sent me any samples for
Shots
it.
for likes.
That's true. You did not send samples for the
What are you
soundboard.
gonna do?
Shots for likes.
Oh, by the way, Pete seems to be very excited that you're on.
Oh, what's up, Pete? I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe later tonight. It's fuck Pete.
Shots for likes.
That's right, boys. We're live on a Friday. We're switching it up because Den's here. And I shouldn't have said his name, but it's too late now because we're live. So there you go.
What are you gonna do?
But I didn't put it, I'm not going to put it on the thing, so that's fine.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, say
So
hi.
you're
to
on video
Say hi
anyway,
to your nerd friends.
What's up, Pete? I'll see you tomorrow.
It's Phil Twins.
Oh, sorry, guys. That means we have to take a shot.
Oh,
so.
Pete. Pat's not coming to the wedding, by the way. So they're hitching it down the shore. That's just what I heard. Don't tell Brian.
Fake news.
Come on, he's the one getting married this
Fake
week?
Brian's getting married. Hopefully, Brian's with
Pete
Pete.
already
Now,
got
listen,
married.
This will be great.
Pete married.
Paluski?
No, the other Brian. You don't know
Pete
this
married the
Brian.
girl he
Oh,
has llama cosplay with.
That's Pete.
Yeah, that's Pete.
Which Pete?
Fuck Pete.
Yeah, fuck. No, it's all about Pete.
Then fuck you, Pete. Make sure, I got to see what you're doing
Yeah.
before I do what I'm doing.
I
For
hear
me,
you.
it's always fuck Pete.
All right, so it's all about you when you're around.
Yes.
Pete. Because for you, it's okay.
Fuck yeah.
Fair enough.
So, Tony, you're from California, huh?
I mean, not originally. I mean, originally I'm from here.
That kind of sucks. That's probably why you went out to California, huh?
Pat, pass me a pen.
I mean, pass me the stern pen. I joined the Marine Corps, so I did
Like
4
a
years
real
in the Marine
pen?
Corps out in California.
Another veteran.
Like a real pen.
Another veteran.
That's right. Oh, yeah. He was in the Marines.
Oh.
Well, there you go.
Another vet on the
I know.
podcast.
Speaking of Marines, that picture from Connor, that was my housewarming gift from him.
He signed it.
He's like, hey, I got you a housewarming gift. I'm like, oh, cool. What could this be? And he's like, open it, man. I was like, all right. I open it up, and he's just smiling at me. It's just his dumb face with a signature.
That's really good.
I mean,
it's a great
that's
gift.
definitely Connor, but
That is a great gift.
I think he got me liquor, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's
But was
better.
like, that's the best gift
That,
of all.
that
Like,
lasts
what a
forever.
troll move.
Yeah.
But honestly, everybody who gifts you at all or us or anything should just be something to hang on these walls, man, because it sucks. All like the shit we filled up is all the stuff that's not on camera.
Well, actually, all right,
yeah, for now.
I have the first gift, maybe the first gift on camera. This is from our mutual friend, Ray. Do you know Ray? Ray and I go like way, way back.
Ray, who used to live in Vernon,
Way
Ray?
back,
You
yeah.
handed me some jar of like clear piss or something right now, dog?
No, it's from Ray.
just
it's real.
just take a little sip.
Just let it touch your lips. He makes it in his garage.
Okay, real quick. You guys come on my goddamn podcast, okay? With a jar of mystery juice, and you think I'm going to drink it.
I know Ray. Ray's a good guy.
I'll go first. You know him too.
Probably through music and stuff you would know.
That's what's God.
Which Ray?
Ray Fag.
Oh, I do. All right, so I do trust Ray. Let me... No, that did not look legitimate.
No, try it. You'll understand why.
Do you want to go?
Your turn, Tony.
I'm not gonna.
Let me see it hit your lips.
Pour a little in.
Actually, yeah, pour a shot and then take it.
I'm not taking a whole shot.
He really
Well,
doesn't
no,
trust
well-
me, which he shouldn't.
Yeah, why? I definitely don't. Okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. Fuck.
He'll be all right. Oh God!
All right. Let me take my shot real
So-
quick, and then I'll take because I'm definitely not taking any kind of full shot. I have a shot glass with me. Let me. I'll take my Bacardi shot real quick.
I don't do good with booze.
I
that's
thought
not
you knew who he was
white
just by
chick
his first
vodka.
name. You know who he is.
Yeah, we used to have Sunday
No,
fun
no,
day with him,
I
right?
do know.
Yeah.
I know Ray Fagnano. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I just didn't realize that was the Ray you were talking about.
Yeah.
Just kind of drawn up. Like, I just met Tony. I can't do anything.
No, I mean it's smart.
Oh, that's right. You probably know Ray too, right?
You shouldn't trust me.
didn't know we were talking about that, Ray.
Yeah.
Oh, you know him too? Yeah.
Dude, why does
Yeah.
it smell like a 7-Eleven chili dog, dude?
Is that his Applejack or his other booze?
What's the other one? Not the Applejack.
His Applejack's good.
So I probably shouldn't have said his last name since he's illegally making booze, huh?
Well, that's what I tried to do until you said it. You should be better at this since it's your podcast.
Hey, I don't give a shit. My name's all over it. I've had my same job for quite some time.
Well, actually,
Somehow nobody realizes
He made a good point.
that I'm on here.
Because
It's liquor like that.
and he's his own boss, so who's gonna fire him?
I mean, yeah, that's
true.
Got a point.
We were just talking about that.
Keith. Pass it down.
Yeah, you got. If I'm fucking doing it,
I'll
you're
take a
doing
sip.
it, bro.
I'll take a sip.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
not scared of how strong
I
it
got.
is.
I got a little. I definitely see some stuff floating, but you know, it's for the texture. It smells like a fucking hot dog, right? It hits
I
you.
might
pork,
not make it.
old pork.
Just a little sip, bruh. Come on.
I mean, a tiny
Come on, shots for likes. It's in your name.
I'm not good with that, man. I gag easy, you know. I'm serious, bro.
You never said that to me.
I don't have.
Because you're Asian and Irish.
I don't have a button on
The
here to make
setup.
fun of homosexual people or
And-
anything. So I
Well,
don't.
why would we do that?
Because
We make fun of Asians
I
on
hope
the
you
show.
have that.
That's
we
it.
don't have a button to make fun of Asians either.
Why not? Where do you even?
I had the thing.
This racism is killing me inside.
That's a little delayed. See, there's a thing about this thing. I don't know what it is, but it like starts a track when you fucking play a sample, right? So once that track is going, then latency starts to happen when I hit the button and shit, and that's why that happens. But if I stop the track, then there's no latency when I hit the samples. I just forgot to stop the track. So, and I tried to Google
So
it
the
for a
point
while. I can
is-
only Google certain things for so long until I find like some shit way to make it work good enough, and then I just move on.
Well, you
Because
found
there's
it.
like this is like months in the making figuring all this out. Lots of frustration, lots of Keith just laughing at me while I figure it all out
I'm
myself.
sure Keith is a big.
He didn't help at all.
I help all the
Definitely-
time.
He
No,
definitely just doesn't sit there and drinks.
He says I don't help. I help all the
That
time.
doesn't sound like him at all.
All right, Keith, let's this is literally why our show exists. So
All right. I might throw up. I'm
I'm not
Fine.
not that bad.
It's not that
I'm
bad.
not going to chase it because I want to see what it actually tastes like. Ray,
Good.
as of right now, thanks. I might not feel that way after this. Cheers.
Slanche. It's not bad.
It's like a super strong vodka. Or tequila, maybe.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, it's really not that bad.
I literally said it's just not that bad.
I don't trust you.
You know
Yeah,
what?
I don't trust you at all.
Smart decision.
I with literally
you're
nothing
you're
besides
smart.
being funny and being a nerd.
You're smart.
And an
That's it.
Asian.
You shouldn't.
I don't trust anything.
You
This
shouldn't.
guy does. I mean, remember that time I tried to set your bed on fire? That was your fault. Because I trusted you that day. I trusted you that you told me Asians could shoot fireballs.
I never said that. You just thought Asians could, cause
Yeah, Asians can shoot fireballs out of their hands.
I mean, Dragon Ball Z, right?
Yeah.
right?
You've seen it. They're Asian. This guy gave me sake. I was fucking wasted. All he had left was sake.
Oh, he's sucking you?
No, not yet. So I thought I was Asian. So I lit a piece of paper on fire and went, "Duke 'em!" And I threw this fireball right onto his
nuke 'em?
bed. Duke 'em.
It's Hadouken.
Duke 'em.
Hadouken.
Duke Nukem? Yeah. Yeah, you're saying Duke Nukem. I don't know what the fuck
You say he's Asian. You can't understand it.
Yeah, that's true.
See,
Plus,
I-
his dick's real small.
But that was his fault. I trusted him that I could do that after I drank the sake, and I clearly couldn't. I almost set his house on fire.
Sorry, officer. I didn't know I couldn't do that.
We should get a. Where's Ray? Is he still in Vern? We should get that kid on.
You should.
Ray was
It was-
fun.
I-
He's
Ray, yeah.
literally
Ray-
right up the street.
I think Ray's a pretty solid fan of the show, actually.
Mike, get on
and,
that.
And I'm not sure why he, I might have said it once or twice in a comment, but I just never followed through. I don't think I have his number, or at least not like a current
The mic's
number.
on it.
Mike's got it.
Mikey Smith does. See? You finally have a partner that's useful. Oh, you're right.
Before the Asian.
All right, you're right.
What is the cart before the Asian? Is that what you said?
Rickshaw.
Okay. I actually don't get it. I don't know. I just wanted to say okay because then you would sit there and explain it.
Those running carts where they're running around.
Running. Okay.
Like you sit.
You don't have a mic, man.
No,
it sucks.
It's like you're in a wheelbarrow, and you're sitting in the wheelbarrow, and they pull you around. It's like a person. pulling you
Oh,
around.
like an Indiana Jones. Dr. Jones, you want to go now?
Yes.
You know, that guy.
So you understood that.
Yeah,
What
well,
he said. Okay.
you know, the little Asian kid in
You
Indiana
say Duke
Jones?
Nukem and
Dr. Jones. You know what I'm talking
someone's a
about?
doctor?
Anyone else? Indiana Jones?
The
How about
Indiana-
you?
I know what
I haven't
you're
seen
talking about.
Indiana
That was
Jones
the
movies
worst.
in a very long time.
That
Fucking
was,
Frost got
that was
me,
the
dude.
worst ones.
Right.
Fucking get your life
What'd you
together.
call him?
Frost.
It's my gamer tag.
It's gamer tag, bro.
Oh, okay.
That's actually how I know
cold,
him pretty
bro?
much. Yeah.
You fucking real icy dog?
Every time Pat's like, "Hey, Aunt, this," I'm like, "Who?" He's like, "Frost." I'm like, "Oh." Like,
How do you feel about Tony Maloney?
Well, that's fucked
I
up.
mean,
don't know how
the
I feel
first
about
part's all right. I'm not sure about the second part though.
that. Yeah, what are you trying to say?
Just fucking rhymes, man.
I mean, you can get. You can get.
How about
weird.
Tony Bag of Donuts?
I like donuts. Fucking bologna
I'm
sucks,
almost
dude.
there.
Bologna is the worst cold cut on the planet.
I mean,
It's hot
where did
dog.
it come from?
It's cold hot dog.
See, but it's
It's embarrassing.
you know what? Maybe if I start putting chili and cheese on bologna, I might eat it.
It makes
Fried
almost
bolo-
everything
the Mike
better.
makes a good point. If you
fry
fry
the
bologna,
bologna?
if you fry it,
I don't think I've had fried bologna.
You have not been poor, sir.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like what'd you call it last week? A Section 9 thing, right? Right? I'm not even sure what that means. How insulting is that to certain people? I'm not really sure.
Well, they probably
You're like
probably
pretty
don't
goddamn
listen.
insulting.
They're
yeah, they
taking
can't
the
afford to
internet.
listen.
They don't have the internet, so they don't listen.
They're taking advantage of the system anyway.
Got him.
This racism is killing me inside.
Why is that racist, Fudge?
Because we all know what he meant.
I don't know what you're talking
All right,
about.
well, apparently our host is racist, but that's fine. Anyway,
The
listeners.
host, I didn't say it.
He's not hosting.
I don't know.
What is this, Saturday Night fucking Live?
We're funny, so no.
We could have called our show that Saturday Night Fucking Live, and then when they try to sue us, be like, no, it's SNFL, dude.
As in, go fuck yourself. You're not funny anymore.
Yeah, that too. I'm sure it's not. I mean, I haven't watched it in a very long time, but
Have you noticed I left the mullet there?
I saw that.
dude, when
In
he
honor.
first fucking cut it, it was a bag of fucking dirty hair on the table. And I come in, and I'm like, dude, do you wash your fucking hair? It had like kitty litter and shit in it.
What the fuck?
And then he tells me, he's like, oh, I swept it off the ground. I'm like, oh. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I thought something was seriously wrong with your fucking head, dude.
That makes sense then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. There definitely is still something wrong with his head.
What? A little cat litter in the hair. It's a mullet, man. Those things pick up dust. You know?
Yeah, it was fucking gross looking at me. I might have saw like a dead bug or something. I freaked the fuck out. I was like, dude, he's got fucking.
Are there any Band-Aids around here?
I got rid of it. Well, you know what happened?
No, I got rid of them. I threw out. You like put Band-Aids in a bunch of shit. I just threw it all out.
Did I put more up here?
I actually threw one of the little dicks out because you wrapped one of them in a Band-Aid. I just threw the dick out. And I touched it too. Pissed me the fuck off. It was disgusting.
So the problem is when I had Band-Aids, he hates Band-Aids. Can't stand them if you haven't picked up on that.
No. Old dirty fucking the ones floating around in the public pool and shit.
I was just opening Band-Aids and putting them everywhere.
Nah, you had 2 or 3
Well, there was a
used
couple.
ones.
There was a couple used ones. They
I don't
weren't
think there
all-
was any new ones, dude. You just literally had 2 or 3
Sounds like Band-Aid
used
roulette.
ass
You
Band-Aids.
never know.
Yeah, you never know what's.
Band-Aid
So you
roulette.
just throw them all out.
Dude, how you remember that when you were younger? You went to a public pool and there's just like some dirty old Band-Aid floating around.
It's filled with
It's
chlorine.
fucking gross, dude.
You're swimming in kid piss.
For real.
You care about
I mean,
Band-Aid?
and adult piss, to be honest.
Yeah, oh yeah. All the
Oh, I always pee in the pool. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is fucking old dirty Band-Aids floating around is fucking gross.
Do you remember
bro.
when they made that, or supposedly made that chlorine that if you pissed in a public pool,
turned
like a
blue.
little circle came around you? It's a bunch of liberal bullshit,
It
right?
is.
Because I've never seen that.
They tell you that. So
They
you don't
tell
pee
you
in the
that.
pool.
That's not a
It
thing.
doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
I definitely tried it out. I sat there. I was like, I'm going for it. Or like you just did the thing where you swim when you pee.
Yeah,
you
but it
know?
would just follow you like a blue little.
Yeah, I'd be like, well, what
Then
is
you-
this?
Then you pinch it off, swim behind someone else, blame them.
That's true.
Yeah,
But
just
smooth
pee all
criminal.
by him, then swim away.
Yeah.
Has anyone? So no one's experienced that. We're going with it's
No.
fake.
I did try to give it a shot. I was like, dude, I ain't getting out of this pool.
Anyone watching still? Are they what do they say?
Just
Fake,
people.
you
I
have
did-
piss purple in the pool?
I did see it in an Adam Sandler movie once.
There's a movie though.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where it's all
That and
stemmed
Sandlot, obviously, right? Wasn't it? That was what it was in Sandlot.
From. Sandlot, that's a long time.
I don't
ago.
think they peed in the pool. He just made out with Wendy Peppercorn. He pretended to drown. I don't
What
know.
for scoring?
Yeah.
What's
fucking love peppercorns.
Yeah.
no?
But
So
then they
what
got
movie am I
married
thinking of? With it,
and had
or
9
maybe I'm thinking
kids.
of Hey Arnold. Maybe when he pisses in the
You getting Hey Arnold and fucking
Sandlot?
mixed up, bro?
shit I watched when I was like fucking 6, dude. What do you want from me,
I
man?
actually watched Sandlot on the plane over here because I had like
Really?
a 7-hour flight.
You had a TV?
Yeah, I had a TV. I had United.
What'd you
I
watch?
had a TV.
I had nothing. I had the back of someone's.
Make sure you get nice and close, Tony, when you feel free.
You
to,
can bring it
there
to
go.
you, actually.
Yeah, it moves around without an
Yeah.
issue, and you're on camera, okay. And all that good stuff.
Smile. You're next to the chicken.
Word.
There you go.
Yeah,
Speak
no,
up,
he
Tony.
had like a 7-hour delay, so I waited at the airport for him for like 7.5 hours.
I would have got fucking hammered somewhere.
Or I
Like,
would have
sorry,
just
dude.
left and came back, right? I mean,
Yeah, but like it was Newton, and I haven't been here in a hot minute, and I didn't want to stab somebody or get stabbed, right? So
Yeah.
It was a new.
Where'd you park though? In this, because you can't just park at the airport, right? Don't they give you shit like keep it moving? Like no, I'm waiting. I'm putting my bags in the trunk. Keep it moving.
well, I ended up renting a car, which by the way, the cheapest rental I had was over $400. Insane.
Jesus.
That sucks, man.
Is that truck's rental?
Yeah. Yep. So I decided I'm gonna go to a sports bar, eat something, grab a couple beers.
How did you get stuck paying for the whole thing?
I just haven't asked them for money yet.
Okay. You're welcome.
I was renting a car anyway. To be fair,
Pat's like, what the fuck, man?
no. I tried to go to a sports bar and everything. NBA Finals. I didn't know.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah.
was fucking packed.
Yeah, of course.
People are trying to like make me pay $20 for parking. I'm like, fuck it, I'll go to short-term parking. And then we ended up waiting fucking 20 minutes.
Yeah, we had to
pull
wait
out.
because the credit card machine was broken in the lane we went in, so I had to wait longer just to leave Newark. It was awful.
No one wants to stay in Newark any longer than
Charging
they
you
ever
to
have
stay
to.
there, huh?
The plane didn't even want to come to New Jersey. For real.
It's a sign.
It's trying to turn around, folks. I'm going to see what I can do.
Yeah, but now you're here.
It was a long time.
By the way, Pat's not here because he wants to see us or wants to come on the podcast.
He's going to some wedding.
No,
He's
he-
giving somebody $100 for them
he
to
wanted
get
to get his
divorced in
shoes
6 months.
back. That's all. it
Yeah,
was.
because he needs them for the wedding. So we can go give somebody $150 for them to get divorced in a year, and you never get your money back. It's bullshit.
That's why I told the gentleman before $200. Ruth Chris getting a porterhouse.
Smart.
Taking videos, sending.
Did this person invite you to their wedding?
No.
Okay.
They
So
know
you
better.
know this Brian, but you don't really know him.
Yeah.
Or you know him, but you're, not well enough to get invited.
They've hung out
Ye-
a few times.
Yeah, and even if he did know me well enough, he knows me well enough not to invite me to the wedding.
So he's a smart guy then. He's got some.
I would say,
He's got some upstairs.
if I could say anything about Brian, I would say he's a smart guy.
That's fair.
Kind of smart. Yeah, right. You invite me to your wedding, so I'm happy about that.
It's Phil Twins.
Friday night, boys. Let's drink, huh?
Yeah, let's do some shots. Pat, you're not driving. You got no excuse.
Yeah, he shouldn't.
I'm driving, so here you take my shot.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so you take his shots. You get 2 shots.
He's got an excuse. You get a drink, man.
So why you guys leaving your episode early? What do you got to go do?
Go hang out with the bridal party. Why we're here? Because whenever I come out here, I always hang out with fucking you guys, and I never see anyone else. It's just you and the.
Yeah,
Dude,
but-
you
all
came on for a map for
and
like
the
fucking
boys.
67
Hold on,
minutes
wait,
last
the boys.
time. Well, I think I just left though. I
You're
think
trying
you-
to tell me, and I don't care who's listening. You're trying to tell me, out of any of your idiot friends, me included, you rather hang out with any of them besides me and the last names we
boys?
shall not speak,
Yeah.
the boys?
That's why.
Because you're just lying if you think you want to hang out with anyone else
Well,
besides
I
us.
should see them because
Like Pete, he's cool,
I
right? Yeah,
monopolize
I
my
get
time. No, fuck Pete.
it. Yeah, see,
It's all about you. It's all about you, Pete.
dude. Yeah, I'm just saying you're choosing the right side to hang out with. That's all. You know better. You know the deal.
You've chose correctly. Please
dark
don't
side.
leave.
Dude, the one time we made him
The
not
dork side.
go hang out with one of his like friends who was like
man.
begging to see him. We're like, fuck that, dude. You're not going. You
Didn't you almost not see your ma to keep drinking with Keith one day when you were
maybe.
visited last?
That's
You like pushed off seeing your mom for like 3-4 days, and eventually just finally saw her or something, right?
Yeah.
in
sounds
his
like me.
defense,
That was California Penn
in
1,
his
I think.
defense, she didn't know he was here. So
That's funny. How do you?
That doesn't make me sound any better.
Yeah, it makes you sound worse. It actually makes you sound worse.
but that's what he does.
Let's do a shot.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Cheers, boys.
Slanche.
El Gato.
Mr. Roboto. The first time this idiot came back from fucking California, I was bartending still. And he just showed up. All of a sudden, he was outside of Crow's. On like a Tuesday night at midnight. It's like, what the fuck are you doing here? It's like, oh yeah, I'm here for a couple weeks. I'm like,
Oh, it was like a week maybe.
whatever it was. He doesn't tell anyone. He tells the one person that picks him up, and that person doesn't talk to anybody. So he knows that person's not going to tell him.
Maybe he just wants to come surprise
Mysterious,
people,
yeah.
dog.
See?
What's wrong with that?
People are excited to see me for some reason.
That's
true.
It's true.
Just checking. Tony, are you excited to see him? Were you excited to wait for him at a fucking?
Well, he
Airport
lives
for 8 hours?
He lives by him, so
Oh man, I used to. He used to live with me. I actually brought him out to California.
yeah, he's the one.
I'm the reason he's out there.
He's the chain breaker.
So you guys were like friends.
He was the best man at my wedding. He actually did a good job.
He does. He does give a mean speech.
He did a good job.
I am pretty funny.
Somebody gave you permission to give a best man speech.
Twice. I've been the best man twice.
I wonder what that's like if you're best man like multiple times. Like, you motherfuckers have any friends? I'm everybody's best friend. Like, what's
They
going
just
on here?
Pick the most awesome one of their friends. That's
You see the adjectives that you're using, they're just floating out with no meaning.
I wish
Pat,
there
they're
could be a before and after. Like, you're my best man for the wedding and then for the divorce, so I could hear the divorce speech. Right? Like that's.
Oh, I would love. Let's do that. Let's do a divorce speech.
killer divorce speech.
Right? It'd be hysterical.
Make a video. We'll go viral,
Yeah?
man. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll post it on the YouTube page for you. We got you back. Get some people to fucking follow it, though. Huh? A couple of subscribers. We need a few more.
He has a unique.
Tony, you subscribe to YouTube? Yeah, pull up YouTube, bud. Let's go. I got you. Everybody's got to subscribe, man.
Oh my
we need
God.
it.
The shilling.
The shilling?
The shilling.
He actually has
Like
a
Kurt
unique
Schilling?
view 'cause He lived with us.
That guy does coke?
The bloody sock.
There's a fucking picture of the fucking
Yeah, all right. Shillings?
So you don't live close to each other now?
No, he lives in
I live in
Florida.
Oh, you're in Florida?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
why you
all-
guys didn't fly
Well, this is
together.
what happens. You get married. You know, it's happily. He's happy. You get divorced, then you move to a different state.
Florida, huh?
Well,
How's that?
I mean, it's not bad. It's fucking.
It's humid, right?
There's no liberals. I mean,
Got that going for you. It's not like Cali. It's not like big.
You're subscribed. Thank you,
Oh.
sir.
no problem. I got you.
Pat, you better be subscribed, bro.
I'm pretty sure Pat told everyone to unsubscribe because you fucking wouldn't, you
That-
wouldn't read the email.
That doesn't sound like me.
Dude, what are you?
that doesn't
That's like
sound like
months
me.
ago. What you're talking? What are you talking about? I just started getting them subscribed in like the past 2 weeks.
I subscribed. I did. You can see me on there if you look at your subscribers.
I try to click on it. It doesn't let you. I don't know if it lets you look at your
Oh, you
subscribers.
can't see who's subscribed to you.
I mean, it shows like, oh, subscribers.
you see how he just tricked you? He just tricked you. He went, yeah, you can see my name. You're like, no, I don't think I can. Oh, you can't? That's so weird because I'm definitely on there.
You're not subscribed, are you?
I am. I swear. I might be a lot of things, but I try not to be a liar. Which I showed Keith that he really said 6, and that's why
I did
was
say
here at
6.
6.
You're still a cunt.
Well, that yeah, you're right.
You're right.
Yeah, that's exactly.
But I try
everything
to
that's
be an
happened.
honest cunt. so.
No, well, nothing like a good, honest cunt.
I mean, you forgot the rest of the quote you said though.
Which one?
You try not to lie, except.
Oh, to women and children.
There we go.
Rest in peace, Craig Carton.
Rest in peace, Greg.
He's not dead.
He's pretty much dead.
He's dead on the radio. He's dead to us.
He's gonna get out in like 2 years, and the fans gonna pick him right up, just like they hired Fatso back, dude. Are you kidding me? I don't think the fan
so?
gives a shit. All they care about is right, dude.
Oh, for sure. All they care about is rating.
Dude, the second he gets back out and everything's okay, like I literally just think they're kicking Gio to the side and having Carter. As shitty. Although I don't think Boomer would do that to him though. Boomer's a pretty solid dude. I don't think he would let that happen.
If not,
but I feel like the fan would happily do that.
Yeah.
he's coming back somewhere regardless.
Yeah.
Wherever it's ESPN.
Or maybe they'll have 3 fucking hosts, but that'd
No,
be
they
kind
won't do
of
it.
that'd be much.
I don't think he's gonna go back to FA. I don't think they'll do that.
Maybe
Even
it'll
for
be on
ratings. He would
Sirius
have
or
to
something.
start somewhere else,
Sirius XM.
or like start a
Like Mad
podcast
Dog.
or like Sirius or something.
He did a podcast.
It was
for a while.
great.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really bad, but it was
know, man.
great.
Some of it was good. He was just bringing on former criminals that are like, oh, people that are misunderstood. I'm like, that dude beat the shit out of his wife on camera. What? Where's the misunderstanding, Carton?
But
You're about to go to prison, man. You're bringing the wrong people around, dude.
The one episode, he was just eating wings into a mic. He's like, I'm doing manly stuff. I'm eating wings. And he starts chewing on the wings. And he's chewing. He's like, I'm drinking bourbon. It's noon. I'm about to play Fortnite. Manly things, because that's what men do.
They're also going to fucking prison too, you schmuck. It would be cool if his podcast came back. At first, it was like pretty cool listening, but then like, I don't know. It seemed like he was trying to like, I'm innocent. Like, not by actually saying shit like that, because he wouldn't bring it up, but like he brought on people like Ray Rice and some other, this one author, I forgot. I totally forget. I don't remember anything about it, but I don't know. He just, I don't know. I hope he comes back. I hope he gets some kind of show going again because he's fucking hilarious for sure. But
Yeah.
I mean, he fucked up big
He
time.
did fuck
so
up. He's got to pay.
huge. You gotta pay, fella.
Miss him.
Speaking of paying,
It's Phil Twins.
All right. Pat, funny stories about missing him. I think I sent you a video about this years ago when Jerry Recco screwed up an ad read to Sockeye Salmon. And he said
they still use that
Sockeye
sample to this
Really?
day.
Well, now there's an expansion team coming to.
Oh, he says sockeye semen is what he says.
He said Sockeye Seaman. That's a joke, and they rip on him. There's an expansion team for the NHL in Seattle, and they're going to be Seattle Sockeyes.
Sockeye?
So they're just bringing us back up like, dude, you're fucked. Like, it's never going away. You're their mascot. You're the Sockeye Seaman guy.
He's gonna get mad free gear, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine if they called it the sockeyed salmons or even the sockeyed semens for some reason.
Just calling it Sockeyes, but we know what it really is. Yeah. It's the Siemens.
I'll become
know.
I'll become a fan of them and I'll order like jerseys or whatever. But I'll just write Siemens. I'll
You get a
spray
custom
paint it
jersey.
on or
You
something.
get the custom one, just have Seaman
Your
on the
name
back.
on the
Well,
back.
no, because I want it to be
Your last name's-
sockeyed semens.
And
you
has
know?
hydro in
As
the
in
back.
multiple seamen. It's hydro in the back. You didn't pour a shot there, bud. Pat's just like, more please. Have another, sir.
Fucking douche. So
Are
I
you-
want to.
Are you gonna leave that fucking turpentine right there when you leave?
Please don't.
Please, Tony says.
Actually, wasn't that bad.
It really wasn't.
Good. It's a gift from our boy Ray.
We'll bring it, and then next time
Did
if
he
he shows up,
Did he
you can drink
Did he? Did he specify that the gift is for the podcast?
yes, he did. He said, give a shout out on the podcast for me. And I did.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Thanks a
don't
lot, Ray.
illegally say my name.
Yeah, which you blew immediately.
Yep, twice I think. Said yours too. I don't know, Tony. Don't say your last name, then I won't say it.
There we go.
It's that easy.
Perfect.
go.
Tony Frost.
It is a baloney apparently, so I don't know. Cheers.
Cheers.
So I want to know more about Florida. You got gators and shit. What's going on down there?
I mean, yeah, dude, just
You got a
Google-
pool that gators just show up in?
Just Google Florida, man.
Listen, I've Googled Florida. You don't have to Google Florida. Florida news comes to you.
That is correct.
That's
Dude,
true.
it just happens. They made a
Well,
game out of it.
To be fair, I just did see a thing in Lake Hopatcon. There's a 16-foot green anaconda on the loose.
Are they going back to the anaconda
that same article is still from like a year and a half ago or something.
More than that. That's like 4 years ago.
Well, see, the article I saw was definitely dated like a year and a half ago.
So then they're redoing this for a third time then.
So I mean, let's
Maybe there's another anaconda.
dude. I'll get
Maybe.
fucking hammered on Lake Pacon and let's fight a
Dude.
because they don't bite, dude. They strangle. The four of us gotta be stronger than an anaconda.
You out of your in the water?
Dude, I hit the gym today, bro. I'm ready.
In the water.
We're not going. So we're going to the water.
It's in the water. It's a lake.
It comes out of the water sometimes.
It's gonna pull you in.
to watch you take on an anaconda with
You guys gotta have 911 ready though. for
Listen,
me.
No,
if you
gotta
take,
snap out with a gun.
yeah, if
do you
wanna-
think that thing's gonna strangle me? I have so much around the organs, man.
anacondas, dude. If it's
Anacondas.
if it's
out the way and squeeze your heart.
Yeah.
if it's the four of us on land, and somehow someone grabs his head, maybe I'll give us like a 10% chance. In the water?
It's so strong.
No,
In
Mikey.
the water?
Mikey
No.
will have a couple of fucking hatchets or something ready to go.
Oh, well, if we're bringing hatchets, come on.
Trident.
We're not just gonna fight an anaconda with no weapons.
I thought you said we were gonna wrestle it.
I'm just saying, I've seen the movie. It didn't end well for them.
No, because you're gonna shoot one of us, Mikey.
Yeah, that movie did not end.
No,
well.
all the black people died in that movie, man. That's how every movie goes. They all die first, and the one
They were
white guy
white.
lives at the
They were
end.
white.
It's fucking racist, dude.
Most of them. Not all of them.
This time, all the white dudes are dying. Let's do it.
But, yeah, I remember when the first anaconda sighting from Lake Apacon, it was like 5 or 6 years ago. They actually like someone saw it in like their boathouse, and then they caught it. It was like a pet that got out or whatever. It was actually an anaconda. It was like a fucking python or something.
Yeah.
But the news just spread, dude. And that entire summer, like I remember being out in the lake. Every boat had a fake stuffed anaconda snake. You just saw them floating through a Apacon. Like it was great.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was hectic, but it was great.
I don't know when the article I read was dated, but like I just saw it like 2 weeks ago, and it was like some snake tracking expert was like, oh, like the police lied, wanted me to keep undercover. There was a boa constrictor, it was an anaconda, and I'm like, that's like a massive difference.
Oh, it's a huge difference.
Like they're in the same family, sure, but that's like saying fucking.
well, how
this is a
long?
wolf spider and this is a black widow. Like, hi.
How long does a boa constrictor get compared to an anaconda?
I know
We're talking-
anaconda is like in the teens, like to the 20-somethings.
That's what I think. And the boas are
And
probably.
their heads are like fucking this big. And
I'd say
shit.
boa gets to 8 feet, maybe 10.
That long?
I would, if I had to guess, it would be like half the size, if not a little less.
Like I'm just saying. Like, look at that motherfucker. You want to play with that?
Nah, I ain't playing with that thing, dude.
That's as thick as I am, and it's like 20 feet long.
How long did
And
it
it's
get?
one big bicep. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah, sure.
one
The whole
muscle,
thing's
dude.
just solid muscle.
That's it.
Anaconda sighting a Lincoln Pack. It's just 4 drunk bodies in the fuck. You know what I mean, right? You know how when the snake eats and like shows the outline.
It can grow more than more than 29 feet. Weigh more than 550 pounds and measure 12 inches. It could be a foot in diameter.
Jesus. Yeah. I don't think it would fit in this room. I think that whole fucking even an hour or a year ago, I should say, I think it's all bullshit. I don't think an anaconda is anywhere near like our continent at all. Like I don't think those types of snakes are
No,
here
no,
at all.
not at all.
They're in South
But
America.
they're big.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
pythons
definitely.
can still get big though.
I'm not saying there aren't other snakes in this country, stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure anaconda, like, it's never been sighted
Well,
in
the size of
America.
Pacon, yeah.
Just Lake Epakon.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
for
mean-
some reason, some shit old dirty lake in fucking northern
What's,
New Jersey.
what's the boa's length? What do we
So
got?
I mean, it depends on the species, but like a Burmese, which is like the most common pet, right, can get to 16 feet.
Jesus, that's still
But,
pretty big. But not as like thick, though.
Yeah.
People are crazy, man. They keep fucking snakes for pets and shit.
Some specimens can go over 23. That's still a big ass fucking snake.
Yeah,
It is.
So maybe python, it's still not cool.
Yeah, but those,
Still not okay.
You're talking about a snake that big?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's not a snake, dude. It's just it's like a god in like a long, weird form or something coming down. Like, what do you do with that?
And then like in the water, it goes 35 miles an hour. Like,
Oh, yeah.
So you're right, not in the water.
The point is, we'd lose, folks.
Yeah, no, and in the water, it probably could easily drown all 4 of us in like 20 seconds in the water.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Almost 30 feet, just rap like boop, 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 boop. And then we're all drunk like, that's a rap. You can see this slowly.
Rap on the podcast.
Yeah. And our
I
lives.
didn't think they were that big. I'm kind of freaked out now.
You ever
Imagine
watch
that-
Anaconda, man? Ice Cube and shit?
Yeah, that thing was.
Oh, I hate cops. G-rated movies, let's do it. In the Family Camper or whatever fucking movie that came out a few years
Wasn't
ago.
that broad feeding it like a cow or something? That's why it got so big. No, that was that crocodile
Like Placid.
movie, right?
That was
yeah,
like Placid. Yeah.
That was big gate. That was big gator.
There's always some cocksucker in the back that comes out like 2/3 of the movie like, it's my fucking anaconda, right? I've been feeding it crazy shit. That's why it's 40 feet long. That's why it wants to eat J-Lo's ass.
This thing's eating straight whey and protein powder. Babies. Straight babies. Dude.
Babies are good protein. You know what I'm
I
saying?
bet they're the best protein.
Yeah.
Well, why do you think they got the stem cell things, right? I mean, everybody pops those shits in them now. Fucking Joe Rogan's just running around. He's fucking jacked, running up hills 30 miles an hour, just shoving
He's eating
stem
babies.
cells in his fucking shoulders and shit.
I
He's
put
a
my
lot of
money on
elk.
Rogan versus an anaconda.
Elk, jalapenos, and need a sauna shit.
Yeah.
The saunas.
And stem cells.
Yeah.
Don't forget them.
Stem
Says that
cells.
South Park episode about stem cells.
And mushrooms. And
That's a super old
DMT.
one.
With the crazy doctor. Yeah.
Did they that's legal in Cali now, right?
No, not.
It's not
mushrooms,
decriminalized?
No, in Colorado, I think it is.
I thought I heard it was
And
Cali,
somewhere
too.
else. I don't think Cali.
You sure? You
I
know any
think so.
cops out there?
I think he lives there. So he might know.
I'm pretty sure.
He didn't seem that sure though.
I'm pretty sure. Mushrooms.
He's
no.
not even subscribed to the YouTube, so who knows what happened. You know? He's not denying it right there. He's fucking us
I'm
over, man.
subscribed. Look it up.
You know I can't, man.
If you could, you'd see my name probably.
You didn't. He's not subscribed. You've been on our podcast. This will be the 3rd time.
Shit, the broad's calling me.
The broad. You have a broad?
Well, it's actually Keith's broad.
I pick up. She doesn't probably. She's texting me. I don't know.
What's up, Kristen? I'm on the podcast.
Put
right
it.
now.
Put it against the mic. So
Hey.
What's up?
If I leave now, are you still gonna be there when I get home?
No. Sorry.
put it against the mic so we can hear it, Pat.
No, sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm leaving in like 10 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
She used to hate Pat. Why is she so excited?
I don't
I'm
know why
sorry.
she likes Pat.
What happened?
I'm sorry.
Okay, are you trolling me?
No, I'm really leaving soon. We have to leave.
It really is. It's bullshit. Then we have to just hang out with Mike and. It would be really good if you could just put that mic on the fucking mic there, Pat. We're on a podcast, bud.
Oh yeah. Just come over. I'll wait for you.
He's not gonna wait.
Where are you going after this?
I need to go get a drink with people in the wedding party.
Speaking of which,
Phil Twins.
Oh, that's lame.
Loud this
Yeah.
That was real loud.
it's been like I mean, I turned it down.
I don't think the podcast can hear you, but I'll wait and say goodbye.
Okay, thanks.
All right, bye.
He's definitely leaving.
Definitely leaving.
He's definitely not.
No
gonna
way. We'll see.
What are you gonna do besides take a shot? Pat, take another shot, but
Yeah, bud.
I'm waiting for Keith.
I'm waiting for you to.
So do I know anyone that you're hanging out with tonight? Besides Ross and Pop Collar?
Maybe Pete. I don't know. Pete, are you going?
Pete, you coming?
I don't know if you're still
Hey,
listening.
Pete, if you're going, bring my knife set and give it to Ross. Thanks, bud.
What do you mean knife
he
set?
might still be watching,
Where's your shot glass?
but he might not be listening. He might just be on there to give us a view. Appreciate you, Pete.
Is that what I should be doing?
You should subscribe too, motherfucker.
Oh, so I have time. They didn't even get their meal yet. I am subscribed, Fudge.
They didn't do what?
Let me see.
Get their
Show
meal
me.
yet.
Prove to me you're subscribed.
What do I get if I am?
Another shot. You can get a hit of my pen if you want.
Oh, I can't connect to the internet.
Yeah, no, you got. It's called data. It's 2019.
Well, I do. It's just YouTube doesn't work for me, or Facebook, ever since I labeled myself very conservative.
Really?
YouTube
Yeah.
doesn't work for you?
Yeah, it's all connected. Same with Google.
Well, no, Google and YouTube are connected. I don't think Facebook's connected to
Oh,
Google.
no, I'm fucked. I am fucked.
I think you're just fucking.
I think you're
Asian.
lying. No, I'll call him Asian because that would mean he's very good with technology. Clearly, he's having trouble here.
Just with
The Irish side's coming out.
the
And that's not a good excuse because I'm Irish and I'm much better with
and
technology
I
than you.
can't connect to the Wi-Fi.
You can't. You're not allowed.
So that's the
Password's
problem.
Yeah,
Two.
we need to get that.
Shot.
Thanks for the host. Let's see where this relationship is
hosted you?
going.
I think it was Keith.
It was me.
Oh, really?
I'm definitely getting better internet because this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, usually it's pretty cheap to upgrade too, like $10 a month or something.
Yeah, I think I might drop like another 30 a month. Get the get going.
That
you know?
ridiculous shit.
I gotta turn my PlayStation off. You know, my guests can't use Wi-Fi.
Fuck them. They should be paying attention to us. We should be talking. No one said anything yet. We talked about anacondas and J-Lo's ass for like 30 minutes. I mean, that
You talked about an anaconda eating J-Lo's ass.
I did.
Briefly mentioned.
He
Yeah, we weren't
gradually
talking about
pours bigger and bigger shots.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, you're not, dude. If I
fuck
were
yourself,
you,
Pat.
I'm out of state and I can't drive. Are you
Oh,
kidding me?
relax,
I
Pat.
wouldn't be sober the whole time. What would be the point? It's vacation. You're not supposed to be sober.
He has to be sober enough so we can troll Brian.
No, I'm sure the trolling will be better once he's drunk.
It's got a point.
Yeah, but like I mean, once you get to a certain level though, you just lose functionality, the finesse of it.
That's when the best stuff is said.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Or the worst stuff. Or I just go
Pat's
to the shore.
filter's very low, but it gets lower and lower and lower.
Although the last few times he was here, like last time when you came on like the morning after pill and you forgot your shoes, you were like pretty tame, and you
Well, he
seem
was
pretty chill
sober.
now. No, he wasn't sober. He's
Just a
I-
dab
No,
will
you-
do it.
It's also me. I tame Pat.
Is he the?
I think it might be the
tamer?
dabs though too, Tony. I think it's in the
it's the dabs.
combination.
Pat, how do you think you would have turned out if I never moved away?
I don't know. I
Well,
can't
he'd
remember
probably
right.
be doing a podcast with us. So, in fact,
Probably.
me and Fudge probably wouldn't even be here. Even better.
Who knows, right? Say some butterfly.
Where
effect
would
shit.
I don't get? Where would we be?
Well, I probably would have done one with him before you.
You think so? Would you have dealt with all the technical bullshit?
I would have. I could do
You
it.
think?
Yeah.
He's Asian.
That's true.
I could do it.
I mean, his major was like radio communication or some bullshit.
Yeah.
What
was it really?
Yeah, it was when I went to real
For all
college.
2 days of college.
I tried for a while.
It was 4.
2
Did you
days is
try
a
and
lot.
go? Did you try and go back and then like you crashed your ex broad's car and then like couldn't afford college?
Something like that.
Wait, the broad I threw up in the back of her car?
No, that was a different one.
Oh, okay.
Different broad.
His ex girlfriend, first day she bought her car, I threw up all over the back.
Yeah, he came out to
Nice.
visit the last time he was out here, wasn't
2008.
That was a long time ago. We got him wasted. Did I
Nice.
bring you to Crows? Did we come from Crows?
No, remember we went to that kid Mike's house down the street with Amy and Ariel and all them.
Oh,
And,
we went to
uh,
Vernon.
Yeah, and I just got fucking wasted. Like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
So you were hanging out in Vernon?
Yeah. What's that guy's last name? Mike what?
I don't know.
Never mind. I don't know.
Flippenstein.
Who knows? But
Not Mikey Smith.
Yeah, that was bad. I don't. I
Or
remember.
Mike
You guys hanging
Flippenstein.
out at the George Inn or the Vernon Inn?
The George.
Hey, it's the only 2 Vernon bars I know.
We like the lamppost
No, it was
better.
at this kid's house.
Or you're at the house.
Yeah. I remember going outside, sitting down. I remember stopping in a field briefly. I remember.
Yeah, we stopped so we could throw up.
I
But
remember hugging the toilet.
I got a
remem-
good picture.
I remember like crawling up 2 of the stairs, and then that's it. That's all
Yeah,
I
he
got.
fell asleep on the couch.
Dude, honestly, it sounds like you remember a lot.
So
You had like
more than
5 or
Thailand.
6 different like environments going. You know, you remember a little bit of each one.
It's like you ever see those movies where they black out and they see like a flash for a second? Like that's what I
Yeah,
got going. I
yeah.
got that. It's more than Thailand. Though.
I don't-
I remember
like,
very little about.
I've definitely
about Thailand
gotten
blackout.
drunk and like maybe like it's one thing to like brown out and then people are like, oh, you did this. Then you're like, oh, I did that. And then you remember you did it when somebody tells you.
That is the worst when you wake up to a text like, dude, remember what you did, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
But
what'd I do?
I don't know if I've ever like completely blacked out to where like our large chunk of the night was just like I don't remember doing that. Like I don't.
The fucking I know the fucking what was the fight? McGregor versus the Russian
Khabib.
Khabib. You blacked out.
I was
that night
hurting.
hard. We did a live video on Facebook. And at the end of it, you hear him say, "How do I shut this off?" And then the next day, we were watching this, and you were like,
Oh really? I guess I did black out. I don't know.
Don't remember.
And that was the next day where I missed after the burial because I was too fucking hungover to go.
Yeah.
So fucking upset with myself, man.
"So you were saying you blacked out a lot in Thailand?
Oh god, it was terrible.
Oh, black out in
this when-
Thailand.
Were you
Hand job capital of the world. Am I right?
were you
was
serving
closed,
at
it
this
was
time, or
closed.
you just there drinking?
No, we were. I mean, it was. I mean,
We'll
I
go to
was
Thailand
serving,
and drink.
but we were drinking.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
that
I
was the
mean,
whole
you're
point
always
of being
drinking.
there.
Yeah, I understand that.
No,
I
it was,
I swear to God, every Marine I meet, they're like, yeah, so we were in Thailand drinking. There was hookers everywhere. I feel like I get that a lot.
That's all. I'm
no
pretty sure it's
hookers.
what you do in Thailand. I don't think married couples are like, let's go to Thailand, honey. What, to drink and bang whores? Like that's.
I tell you what, it's a different environment out there though. Like we say, like a strip mall, and like it's like CVS, fucking Sears, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, whore, beer, whore.
Yeah, literally, you go to a strip mall. It's like there was one called like Devils, Pineapples, fucking Jack's. Jack Daniels sponsors a bar out there, by the way. It was sick. Yeah, and literally they're all strip clubs. You walk in, the host is like, "How many guys you got?" Okay, 15. You want each one a girl? Literally, just goes just like that.
Those poor women.
And they're girls, not lady boys.
A 50-50 shot.
yeah, it could be a dude.
I mean, you don't know.
But it's a choice you take in Thailand.
Yeah.
Tits are good enough.
You know,
If
going
the
in.
ti- hey,
Yeah.
a mouse, a mouth.
So what do you think if you got like a if you got like a solid, good looking woman, right? You're under all impressions. Everything's good, you know.
You're wasted.
You're
The giant cock in her pants. Right?
yeah. Well, no, we're talking about hands and mouths here, Mikey. So, from all you can tell, right, it's a woman. Okay.
Fair enough.
You pay the money, things happen, chest up, right? And then you find out that was a dude at some point. What do? Funny story you tell everybody, or you're upset
when-
and you do the Ace Ventura when you're Finkel is
Finkel
Einhorn.
is Einhorn.
I think it matters
Finkel.
when you find out. So, like, you
That's-
find out, like, 5 seconds after
Are
the
you
business is
explaining
done?
from experience?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm
That's
good.
disappointing. I was really hoping you had a male
No.
horror
I was
story.
married at the time, and I behaved, so.
Okay, well, that's good.
You're not married anymore.
Actually, no, that's bad. Yeah, you should have just
I
did
mean,
whatever you wanted because now you're not
technically,
married.
I
So
mean, you're right, but, it
Yeah.
is what it is.
I think I think he's right. Depends on how and when you find out. But I also think like a couple months go by, you're in denial, right? You're like, man, why you gotta stop drinking, Keith? And then you're like, you're Keith. You're not gonna stop drinking. And you're like, oh, I'm on a podcast. I need something fun to talk about. So I was getting a blowjob, right?
I mean, like, well, you got to think of it like that's what you're saying 50-50 shot. Like, you go to Thailand, you might get blown by a dude that looks really good.
I mean, so, like, I will say, me and my buddy in the Marine Corps, his name is Charlie. That's all you got.
Hey, Chuck.
Chuck, yeah. Me and him were walking down the road with
Phil twins.
same taste in women, right? And we're like, damn, dude. Like, we're
Women
we're
or
like, look at that one.
Thailand women.
And then, sure enough, we're like, dude, don't tell anybody about this. Like, it was a dude. But, like, you would never have known.
so Chuck went to go do it.
No. We were just walking and looking. Like there was no hitting
okay.
on or nothing, and we were just like, "Damn, she's hot." And
You got a little closer. You're like,
well, like,
he's
this'll
kind
stay-
of attractive.
Adam's apple.
this will stay between us. Yeah. That's how that went.
So you go skiing with a male hooker.
Interesting.
Remember when you didn't know what skiing was? That was
I
fun.
thought it was doing coke.
That's not a
We
bad
got
thing.
confused. You thought it was
Yeah.
giving hand jobs, right?
Well, no, it is a
You're giving
woman.
2 hand jobs.
Yeah,
Simultaneously.
We had this conversation last week.
I know. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Wait, isn't it? There's another word lingo for it too.
Skiing.
Yeah.
Coke, doing coke.
Do you have a good Urban Dictionary?
Oh yeah, I have a theme song and
We'll
everything.
play the song if you got
Do you
one.
have a good one? If
Do you have one?
Do you have one off the top of your head?
Oh, like a Dutch rudder.
Yes.
Nah, I've been over it.
Better.
Yeah.
Something better.
That was our first podcast.
No,
we
if he
talked about
says
that.
one, now here we go, boys. If he says one and we don't know it, don't guess, don't do anything. Let me play the theme song, okay? And then we all get our guesses in, and then we have our fun. So keep going.
The Hoover maneuver.
All right, everybody, stop. I've never heard of it, so.
I have no idea.
Urban Dictionary.
Not yet.
When we all guess.
Let the theme song
Ladies
play.
and gentlemen, gather around. We are now calling Urban Dictionary. Urban Dictionary to the stage.
All right, so say it one more time because I forgot it, and we all got to put our guesses in.
The Hoover maneuver.
The Hoover.
Maneuver.
All right, so I think it's something to do with blowjobs because Hoover vacuum sucking. Okay. Here we go. I got it. You're in a dark room. You're at a party. You're drunk. Chick's blowing you. She stops for a sec. The blowjob continues. You don't care because you're drunk. Light turns on. It's a dude. The Hoover maneuver.
I like that.
All right, Mikey's got his guess.
Mikey's got one.
The Hoover maneuver. As in the Hoover Dam. So, right, it's dark, you're blacked out, and you're pounding your girl in the ass, right? So you're going to town. You're making mud, dude. You're going for gold.
Brown spaghetti, you would say.
Yes. So, long story short, is you got to take a shit yourself. So you pull out as quick as you can. She has to pull the old Hoover maneuver and dam that shit up. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I like it.
The Hoover maneuver.
All right. Who's next?
You good, Pat? Or I got one if you.
2 more guesses, Tony. Don't pre.
I think it involves 2 men. She sucks one off, swallows, keeps the jizz in her mouth, sucks the other guy off same time, swallows both of them at the same time. The
Hoover maneuver.
Hoover maneuver. All right.
I'm going a little more simple. You're in a dark room. There's multiple people, right?
Why is it always a dark room?
It's got to be a dark room because there's one person.
Because the
receiving-
maneuver makes you think
Right.
you don't know what's happening.
There's
you know?
maneuvers. Everything's maneuvering, right? So you're.
Everything's maneuvering.
One dude's getting his dick sucked, right?
All right.
And you're changing from broad to
Blowjob
broad
for
or
the
dude to
layman's.
dude, whatever. And out of the, let's say it's 6 broads or dudes sucking this guy's dick. At one
7
time,
on 1?
At one time, they're gonna switch and it's gonna be a vacuum, and you have to guess Hoover or mouth. The Hoover maneuver.
Okay.
Because you don't know if you're getting the hoovered or you gotta pick
You
it.
guys overthought just a tiny bit.
We usually do.
Do I need to play the theme song again?
no. I'll just tell you. Some of you are close. What's actually hysterical is this is updated, so it's not anything
Closer,
like what
be
I
closer.
remember. Pat, just read the first one. It's not what it is.
That's bands. That's,
Yeah,
that's,
no,
that's
no.
podcast bands,
But
especially
no,
when I'm here.
So like think of it. You're like doing the girl in the butt. You grab both of her arms. You smash her face on the ground. And she's like a vacuum. Hoover on the ground. Simple, quick and easy.
That's solid. We didn't overthink it, huh?
Yeah.
You thought a lot of trickery was going on. and-
You always overthink
a lot of
it.
dark
Trickery-
rooms. There was
trigger-
nothing about a dark room.
You know what we didn't think about? The trickery is always on the woman. It's always she's the one not having a good time. We all thought it was the men. We fucked up. All of our faults. All of our
We
faults.
were
maybe
just
she
talking
likes
about
that.
What, the Houdini.
Yeah, the
Just
Houdini.
We were talking about the
Yeah.
Houdini. It's a classic.
I think you need like a you need to convince or like put together like the Hoover maneuver and like convincing your broad into getting like a threesome. So when you do the Hoover maneuver, you say lick the carpet, and then we'll move up the pussy eventually. You know, so like licking the carpet.
Gotta work your way up.
Step-by-step training.
Yeah, step-by-step training
Go around, I
to
got it.
get the threesome.
It's good.
So,
You
but
used to
it's-
have some good
It
ones.
starts by licking the carpet.
Yeah, because You remember that South Park episode where they have
those
the
fuzzy
lesbian
things
teacher?
are gonna get in your
Oh,
mouth.
Yeah.
You remember that the lesbian teacher they all had a crush on? They're like, Chef, how do we impress a woman? He's like, oh, you just gotta lick the carpet, children.
They're on the lunch line.
He's gonna find a clitoris. What's a clitoris? Get out of here.
I'm
And he
sorry,
says it's the
children.
clitoris. I am the clitoris. Find a clitoris, man.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Urban Dictionary is like the fucking worst and best thing to ever happen.
No, it's a lot of liberal bullshit nowadays. I think we're gonna start our own Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, we
and we're gonna
fucked
call
up.
it I forgot who came up with it. Was it you, Mikey? Was it you?
No, it wasn't
the
Mike.
Suburban Dictionary. Who came up with it? Such a good fuck. How did? Well, I get we're idiots. That's why we didn't think of it. But
Well, yeah, fair enough.
yeah, but the second whoever said it, I was like, we're jacking that from you and not giving you any credit, bro. Thank you.
It was
Should
like
have trademarked that shit.
Yeah.
it was like a good get, like someone who's like frequents, you know.
That's why I thought it was Mikey.
I don't think it wasn't Mike. It might have even been. It might have even been before the mic.
No, it wasn't. His first
before
episode
Mike?
was early.
Yeah, well,
His
before
first
he became,
episode. His first episode was in the teens. I
not
think.
before the mic, but before he came the mic.
Oh, like coming.
Came.
Hoover maneuvering into the.
You can't come and then eat beefaroni.
You can't. Still stand by that.
If anyone was running, I'm still against your statement. I just like playing it. So
I mean, I would have to test that theory.
I've done it a lot. It's pretty easy.
All right, so you
Just fucking beat off real quick and they go
over
eat
the
oh,
story
mom
real
with
quick
beefaroni.
again. Here's the story.
Okay.
He's living with his mom. It's a long time ago. She's upstairs.
I'm like 13.
Whatever.
Dude.
Doesn't matter.
Make it seem like I'm 28. Like, mom, meatloaf.
24, 25, whatever, no big deal. He's in his
I'm
room,
13.
which is downstairs. There's no door.
Okay.
It's the whole bottom floor.
Okay.
So imagine if my downstairs was his bedroom,
Got it.
and I'm up here cooking beefaroni. He smells his mom cooking beefaroni while he's fucking tugging his bird. Could you pull your bird, little
Now-
5-on-1 hockey,
now,
while there's mom cooking beefaroni?
Real quick,
upstairs?
Tony. Real quick, Mr. Baloney, before we answer this, you are acting like I'm purposely sniffing beefaroni, having thoughts of my mother cooking beefaroni while whacking it.
You tell me you didn't smell it?
I was probably in the bathroom.
You beat
I mean,
in
like,
the bathroom?
are you like balls deep in like Cytheria, fucking squirting across the room?
Well, when I
Or,
was
like,
30,
what are you doing?
I'm
I
32
wasn't
now, so
there.
this is
I
almost
just-
20 years ago, let's say. I mean, what were you beating off to 20 years ago? We didn't have a cell phone.
Scramble Vision on
Yeah.
fucking HBO. Like, is
Yeah.
that a titty?
Max, yeah.
Fuzzy TV.
Yeah, who knows? It could have been some like rap video.
Oh,
with
Lethal
titties
Weapon
sort of-
2. I've been over this. He paws out a
yeah,
titty
and a
scene
tit that
before
falls-
that broad kills herself. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the point is, he's jerking off, whiffing his mom's beefaroni.
Whipping his
And then, yeah, he gets the whiff. He fucking.
You know my mom's here tomorrow until like Wednesday or Thursday, right?
big guy's
talk about
here?
later. The big guy's here. So he plays this game, he drops his load, and then he goes upstairs, probably doesn't even wash his hands, picks up the
Of course, I
beefaroni
always wash my hands
he was
after
smelling
masturbating.
and then starts eating it. You can't do that.
Dude, what's better than busting a nut and then
That's
going to eat, dude?
Not
Washing
while your
your
mom's.
hands.
You're relieved.
I mean, a blumpkin.
You're
Blumpkin would
empty,
be better.
ready for the filling.
Pumpkin is the goal.
I still haven't met anyone who's gotten one.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Well, head on a toilet. I mean, head on a toilet is one thing, but we're talking about actually in the middle of a shit, haven't wiped yet, and you're getting blown.
No, I think like the goal is like you come and then poop at the same time. you're not in the middle of it. Like you're holding it in. It's exactly just
Micah Smith? Anyone?
2 loads at once.
See, I would think that like you're in the middle of taking a shit. See, here's the deal. When it comes to pooping, for me, it's an
Oh, here
elongated
we
process. I don't just Keith. He shits in like 45 seconds. Comes
At
out. I'm
least.
like, dude,
Me too.
did you even
100
unbutton your pants?
Yeah.
100%.
I hang out. I got my phone
Take
out.
the business done.
I have a little like Game Boy. I try to fucking get past the first level in
There's
Contra.
probably
Can't do
poop
it.
particles in your A and B button on there. You just fucking.
No, I
Give
I
everyone
clean the
pink
phone.
eye.
My pink Game Boy case.
Yeah.
I hang out on the shitter, man. I relax. So like to me, it's like you're hanging out. You might have a nugget that comes out 8, 9, 10 minutes later.
I get uncomfortable. It gets like
My
it
legs are
starts
fucking
hurting.
go numb and
Yeah.
shit. I can't. Pins
Can't just
needles.
chill there.
I can't.
I just
Especially
really
the
like
squatty
sitting.
potty.
I'm a big fan of sitting.
Yo, the squatty potty though, fantastic.
Squatty potty?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like
You ever see that commercial where the
step stool
unicorn,
you kneel
like-
on when you shit?
The unicorn like poops out a rainbow sherbet fucking ice cream cone and the guy eats it.
Yeah.
Squatty potty.
You never seen that?
I guess not.
Yeah, you're supposed to squat over your bowl on this little stool because it's the way it's supposed to be.
I mean, it helps.
And it helps you
Maybe
shit
it's
better. Or
placebo
something.
Helps with
who
the
knows?
flow.
It's supposed to straighten out your fucking asshole or whatever.
I mean, I don't know, man. I could beat off an beefaroni. I don't know where we went to in
I'm
this
just saying,
conversation.
you can't do it, man.
You can, and I did. Probably a few
Does your
times.
mom know about this? I'm gonna
I
bring
sure
it up
hope
to her
not.
when I see her. See what she has to say.
If you
about
knew
this.
what was good for you, you wouldn't see her.
Yeah, she wants to whoop my ass.
Hey, there's a
right
big
there?
heavy object that hurt you there, so you should watch out when you throw your body into it. Save them. You'll need them for when they leave, and then you come on. So. Whoa, with the racist terms.
He's Asian. What do you?
See, that's you assuming that I was equating it to being.
I'm making it racist, is what I'm doing.
He's leaving when my girlfriend gets.
So have you talked about Final Fantasy VII yet?
We have a little bit, but we're saving it for the Nerdcast with
isn't he coming on?
Mr. fucking Rey Mysterio because he's wearing a mask.
Yeah,
Because Mr.
he
Mall
has
Cop
such an
can't
important
fucking
job. He can't fucking.
It's such a fucking overrated game.
Of 7?
Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go.
It's so much better than 8. 8 is
Listen,
trash.
listen,
8
listen,
sucks.
Listen.
8 sucks.
The main character is a bitch 90% of the game. The story's not even that strong. The reason everyone likes Final Fantasy is because it changed the RPG genre. It did, 100%.
Shots fired.
If you look from 6 to 7,
I totally agree with you.
massive
Man.
difference.
I've played that game about 20, 30 times.
The game
and
is
I completely
okay.
agree with you.
The game is okay. Nothing about the game is very strong. It's just a good game.
Hey, Tony, what game? Tony, what games you play, bud?
I'm like a competitive first-person shooter player. Although Legend of Dragoon is the best RPG ever made.
Okay, so first,
Wow.
so you're saying that
illustrious
first-person
that.
shooters have better story than Japanese RPGs?
I mean, are we citing like overall?
Well, you're sitting here saying the story isn't strong. It's not a good game, main character, this and that.
I'm
So
just
you're saying that
citing
first-person
one
shooters-
game. I'm just citing one game though. Like I wouldn't say like I think Final Fantasy IX is a great game and has a great story and the character's fantastic. I just don't think 7 is as strong as I think it's overhyped. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying like people put it on a pedestal.
I had a
I don't think it goes there.
lot of negative stuff to say about there, but
I agree.
I just
like I
made
said, as a
3
person
points.
who's played it,
you never
multiple
played.
times,
You never played 7. You're
I
an
did
asshole.
multiple
Shut the fuck
times,
up.
and it's
He's
just
never played it
whatever.
once.
It's whatever. I agree.
Well, here's the deal. I can't even get that mad at you because 9 is a wonderful game. It's one of my favorites.
Yep.
It's actually really, really fucking great. What do you?
Ooh, shots fired from the mic now too. The mic
No,
shots.
you know
fired.
what though? You know what though? Because 9 does that thing where at the end it's all of a sudden it's like, I'm the last boss. You had no idea about the whole entire game until I'm here now. 7 doesn't do that shit. 7 builds up so great from start to finish, and then you finally get to fucking whack Sephiroth, dude.
Although I will say Tifa.
Spoilers.
Tifa's top tier.
Tifa.
Dude, it's
Can't
over
wait.
20 years. You can fucking.
You didn't see her? You didn't see it?
I did. No, she's top tier. Like she's good.
No, of course she
yeah.
stopped here.
Yeah.
They could have been bigger. They could have been right. They
It
could have
could
been
have
bigger.
been. Yeah. A little generous.
I'm gonna be honest, Tony. I think it's just easy for you to be like, oh, everybody loves that game. It's fucking overhyped. It ain't that good.
I mean, but I've played them all.
Yeah, me too. I said,
I'm just saying,
Final
Who's never
Fantasy-
played? Stop saying that.
I'm not saying it's a bad game, right? Like I personally like I like 8.
Trash.
8's like a
Trash.
top tier on my list. It's a shitty game. I just like the characters, and I like the way the combat works a little better. Like it's very similar, but I like the R1 trigger for like the gunblade, right? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like a little bit, right? It's just a little something. Story's a little stronger than 7, I think, overall, but like it's a bad game. 9 again. I don't even like 9, and I think 9's better.
I agree.
So
with
you're still
everything
confusing me
he's
because you're saying like 9's really good, and then you're saying you don't like 9, and then you say you're playing first-person shooters. I'm confused. I don't know where to start my arguments here.
Well, you just asked me what I mainly play. So like if what I play in my spare time is first person shooters, for the most part, or like the occasional Souls, right? Like if a Final Fantasy drops, I'll play through it. Like 15, play through 15, did all the
Great game.
optional stuff, haven't touched it again.
So I'm confused as to what kind of video game fan you are. Do you even like
He
RPGs?
just likes all the video games. Yeah.
I like RPGs, but like they don't have like a replay value for me. Does that make sense? So like
It does.
I'll play it once or twice, right? Like I play Legend of Dragoon once a year. I don't know what is about that game, like the active battle system. I don't know if you've ever played it before, but like
I have.
fantastic. What do they call that shit?
I
don't
forget.
remember. But like that brought like a whole new level to combat to me for an RPG that I'm like, this is sick.
What, the active time bar? Is that what you're talking about?
Like where like
Well,
the
you have to
square
press
will fucking circle
Like X
in,
at a circle time.
and
at
like
a certain time.
you could have like 11 button presses to do a perfect attack. And
Oh,
if you
I'm
miss
too
a
drunk
button
to play
press,
that kind of a game.
Boom, you miss
Tell
the
you
whole
that.
coordination.
Right? I forget what they call it. Ross knows what they call
Yeah.
it.
Of course he
But,
does.
He's a
Fucking
I mean,
nerdicle.
I
wizard.
I guess I could say I play everything, but like for like fun, like if I were to go home and be like, Pat, let's get drunk and play PUBG or Apex Legends.
Well, so that's not even just first-person shooters. That's fucking battleground.
It's still a first-person shooter, though.
Well, I guess let me put it a different way. I like anything with competitive PvP. That might be a better way to put it. So like what the fuck was it? Star Wars Galaxies?
Oh, that game is so good. Dude.
Fucking Hutball.
A hut ball was so much fun.
Hutball.
So just
It's gonna be alright, fun.
I'm just giving you. I was just giving you my academic,
Yeah.
no, they're not.
purely objective standpoint there.
Are you so mad?
Yeah, but to say
man?
it's a bad game, it's just
I know Pat's
Maybe
here,
I
but
came
why are you
off
so
wrong.
mad?
It's definitely not a bad game. I think it's a good game. I don't think it's the epitome of RPGs. Like every fucking.
So you think Legend of Dragoon's the epitome of RPGs?
Oh no. I just think.
Do you have an
it's fun.
example of the epitome of RPGs?
God, it's so complicated.
My
Because, like-
my favorite Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy VI. So
You never played that?
what are you talking about?
I like
dude?
Ted.
I know the Final Fantasies you played. You have not played it.
Yeah, you say that.
So 10 is fantastic.
I
Right?
like 10.
And after 10, you get into a whole different genre of RPG, right? It goes from turn-based systems to action systems, right? Live combat. Look at Final Fantasy 12. That was like a step in the middle of what they have now. Look at like God of War, for example, right? Full action, control of every movement and attack whenever.
Also not an RPG though. That's really just like an action game, I guess, per se.
Yeah.
But I do know what you're saying. I know what you're trying to compare it to. I'm just making sure that we're not considering God of War an RPG.
Yeah, make
That's
fun
all.
of liberals, but this guy gets fucking triggered over here.
When you say Final Fantasy,
It's called my favorite game of all time.
overrated.
The game I play like once a fucking year.
I think everybody has their own. I wasn't trying to piss you off. I was just.
Yeah, he didn't.
Oh, we're
even
happy
know.
you did though.
That's this kind of podcast.
It's not like he wrote you a 3-page long email.
That probably. Well, it's not deleted. I can tell you that.
It's still there somewhere, and got everyone like 10 other people to email you.
Yeah,
telling
I
you
didn't
how
read
much of a
those
piece of
either.
Shit you were. I had some good people email him.
I know.
I had some
Good or the
people.
same exact people that emailed the entire time?
I don't know. There's some secrets in there. I don't want them spoiled, so I'm not going to say it if they're ever
Okay,
read.
hold on. Here's a good comparison. How about Nier? Right? Did you play Nier?
Automata?
Yeah.
I have not, but I've heard it's fucking fantastic.
Right.
But that's like 8 genres in one video game, from what I've heard.
I mean, yes, but if you're gonna call it an RPG, but I would label it as an action RPG. Like I cannot compare that to Legend of Dragoon. Right? Like even though I think Legend of Dragoon is like my favorite RPG, Nier is way better. It just didn't age the same. Right? You can't. It's hard to compare.
Remember when you
that
hated Pat?
genre.
I was bringing that up.
You're like wet over him. Like,
You should still hate him, by the way.
I have that effect on women.
Pat, this is Ant.
He's Tony.
Nice to meet you.
I'm
Got
upset,
really
Tony.
quiet.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
upset.
I'm sorry.
Oh, shots.
Shot.
Shots with the broad.
Oh, I already have a
Yes.
shot poured, apparently. We did that.
I set an alarm for myself because Anthony told me to because I knew I'd forget. So I took them and immediately put them in the car. 'Cause as soon as the alarm went off, yeah. Oh, man.
Here, pass this to management.
It's the Adams era.
The what?
The Adams era. That's his Twitter handle, Jamal Adams.
How far are we from the bar?
I don't know. Half an hour? Tap House 15.
Oh, yeah.
Probably about a half hour.
Scott Paul there?
Need a little bit more.
I don't think he works there anymore. You're about like a half hour.
Cheers.
35 at most.
Did you drop the dog? That would have been better. Cheers.
Cheers.
I love how he hasn't said anything. It's just Ross talking.
Who? Brian?
Yeah.
Well, it's his time. Let him enjoy himself if he can.
What do you mean by that, Pat?
So are you not going to play the 7 remake?
Well, it's much more appealing now that it has like an active time battle system. to me.
It's like they
It's
made it like 15,
it's
right?
actually completely hybrid. It's like you're building the ATB bars with physical attacks, and it's active. You're running around, stuff like that, like 15 Kingdom Hearts, whatever. But then you're able to pause it and completely do turn based. You're able to switch between characters freely. I love it. I think it's awesome what they're doing. I'm not disappointed about like a single fucking thing they've shown us
So
yet.
you brought up a great point. Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts. I was a massive fan. Huge. 1, 2. I mean, I fucking played them 500 times, right? And the third one came out. I played it for 5 minutes. Couldn't play it anymore. Not 5 minutes. Let's say 5 hours. I waited 15 years for the same fucking game. Are you out of your mind? It looked the same. It played the same.
I never played 3. It was exactly the same.
So boring.
I couldn't finish it.
Hey, the mic.
I haven't even finished it yet because I was just so disappointingly bored.
Thank you.
And I love
At first, you seemed very stoked about it.
and I was because like it's cool, I'm getting something fresh and new with new levels, but literally it's the same thing as 2 with a little bit more like freedom of movement, and all you're getting is 2 boring ass levels from 2 shitty fucking Disney movies, i.e. Big Hero 6 and Frozen. The Frozen level literally did not need to be in the game, and it was only in it for a cash grab. Fucking cash grab.
So you're saying all the same worlds from like 1 and 2 are in there?
The new ones.
Oh, we might have to give him the mic back.
Sorry, but Mike's coming back.
Give him the mic back.
No, there were some great, absolutely wonderful levels. Like I really enjoyed the Toy Story level and the Monsters Inc. level were both original and new, but again, it was the exact same gameplay as 2. They didn't do anything fresh or new about it. They just did, you can dual wield the Keyblade. You can do all the same fucking shit you could do in 2. And it's aggravating because I am such a huge fan of it. Like I bought all the supplemental games except for like the ones that were involved with like the card game. Those could suck a dick. Chain of Memories.
There's a lot of them.
Chain of Memories can suck a ball sack, but like all the ones where you go like into the deep backstory for PSP and DS, those are pretty fun.
Yeah, I fucked with those games. There was one on DS I think I definitely beat. There's one on PSP that I own that I played, but I don't think I got to beat. Yeah, I didn't play 3 at all though, but that's kind of sad to hear that how long it took to come out, and it's kind of disappointing.
And also, like, they made it very accessibly easy for first-time gamers. So, like, if you were just walking into this game, had no idea what the fuck is going on, they made it very, very easy for you. That being said, they just patched it up and released, like, a fucking Savage or God mode or some shit like that, where it's basically like you get kicked in the balls once and you die. Sora goes down like instant hit or some shit like so. It makes the game more difficult.
Why are you patching JRPGs?
Well,
it shouldn't.
It's not even like they just added that extra mode because people complained almost immediately as to how easy this game was, and I was expecting at least a little like handicap in the beginning.
The story isn't good enough to just like take your. So that's
No.
the thing about JRPGs. Like the one reason I love the genre, like why it's my favorite, is because I'm really focused on like the experience of just literally, fucking playing this video game, like living in this other world, and like the story's really strong, which a lot of Square Enix or Square Soft games, whatever you want to call them, their stories were always so fucking good. It was always like it kept me interested, and then. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm just like, I'm definitely a simpler guy as well when it comes to things. Like, I'm not a really picky gamer. I'm not one of those people that are like, win this game forever to find out, oh my God, this one thing, the way it looks, it sucks. Fuck this game. Like, there's a lot of people that are like that. And they go,
As long as it's not about Final Fantasy VII.
dude, I mean, when 7 came out, dude, it like completely, like you said, like the fact that it like completely revolutionized, and it was like, pretty positive it was my first like JRPG. It was definitely my first.
That
Final
was the
Fantasy.
first one that I ever got, and I got gifted it, and I didn't quite realize how awesome it was until like 5 years later.
Yeah,
You need to grow up a little bit to understand.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel that.
I thought you meant like right now. I was like, whoa, buddy.
No.
all right, I'm with Fudge. Fuck Tony.
I mean, you are on this podcast, so you should grow up. All of us. We should.
That's not gonna happen.
I have a mullet hair in a Ziploc. Fucking pinned to the wall above Fudge's portrait.
Why don't you
that
get a
someone
mannequin
drew.
and put it on there like a gorilla mask?
You You know what sucks me? I'm trying to shit on Tony and I can't. Because he
you're
like
shitting
makes
Tony,
sense with
man.
what he's. Well, because he showed my favorite game all the time.
Because you're
but-
triggered.
But he's
You live.
Yeah, I'm pretty triggered. He's making sense. Like he's making sense with what he's saying. Like he's just like, yeah, I play all different genres of games. I
Why
just
you have
didn't
to
like
fight
it
with
like
the
that.
vets, man? Leave the vets alone.
It's cool. I can take it. I'm not here to poop. I'm not here to poop on anybody. You know, just
You can, yeah. Have you seen these rugs?
cold Carl.
These
I-
rugs.
Icy Mike.
Ooh, is that the one that's on top of the glass, right?
No, that's something different.
Is that a cold Carl?
You don't know what an Icy Mike is?
Oh, play the song.
Oh
first.
no!
Play the
I
song first.
freeze it.
yeah.
Oh god! I know.
Yeah.
We know what it is. Don't play a song.
It's when you freeze your shit and use it as a dildo.
Oh no, it's
That's
called something
called
else.
something else, like an Alaska Hot Pocket.
Alaska.
Isn't that
that's
what
just
you called
stealing
it,
from
Mike?
the Alabama Hot Pocket.
Cold Carl too.
Cold Carl. I'm.
Hold on. Mike,
Yeah, look
the
at
song.
play the song.
I'm pretty sure it's in the
Oh no! Well, hold on. Don't we have to? Are you bringing up a brand new one?
This is a separate one, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Play the fucking song.
Urban
Hey
Dictionary.
yo, DJ, spin that shit.
It is playing, but you can't hear it because you don't have headphones.
Yeah, well, because I'm a peasant and I can't.
Dictionary. Ladies and gentlemen, gather around. We are now calling Urban Dictionary.
So, we ready?
Urban
Is it
Dictionary to
playing?
the stage.
how long is it?
Oh, you good?
Now you're ready.
Good. Okay. So a cold Carl, when a young man.
Oh wait! Are we supposed to? What?
I forgot the premise of this. I thought I was just reading
We're
it
supposed
off.
to guess.
Oh, okay. Cold Carl, go for gold.
But don't we know it's the frozen shit in the butthole?
Can I pick a different one then?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
go with different. Just pick a different.
fucked up.
You told me to read it, asshole.
He did, and then we played.
Why'd you listen to
Well, that depends. Can you go fuck yourself?
Those are
Here
fantastic.
we go. Random one.
Oh no, I'm driving. That's why I'm not drinking.
Oh, I have a gift with something involving that. Fuck. I have
Whole
a
shitload of
gift. I
Trulies?
forgot to mail. I keep forgetting to mail this. It's in my trunk, and I should have brought it here, but I'm kind of retarded, so
Whoa, with the hard R.
yeah. Oh, sorry. Retarded. My bad.
No, so we're not doing it. We're not. I played the song, Mikey.
Literally step back and fuck your own face.
Yeah.
Fucked up. Give me a second.
I can't.
Give me a second.
It's small and there's a lot to. I'm not very flexible.
That's a great Metalocalypse episode.
Huh? Fuck, man, we need a fifth mic for Mikey, man. It's bullshit. when we
I
got two
told you,
guests
once
on.
the credit card's paid off, we're going to buy the interface.
You know what sucks? It's like it's not just like, oh, go from 4
If
channel
only
to
you
5
read
channel.
someone's email,
It's
that would
like
keep giving you gifts.
Oh, it's got a point there. Maybe we'll boss an interface.
no, we got what we needed from you. We're good. We're okay.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. One
Well, I'm
shot.
glad you're happy with it. We can move on. We don't have to this whole deal where you're upset or something.
What the
You know?
fuck do you have to say at Fudge? Now he's really not going to buy us anything.
He's not gonna buy us our new interface. It's like $300.
His number one fan.
I know.
Pat, just go through these. These are
He's not even
these are pretty
subscribed to the
funny.
I
YouTube.
am.
You got one?
38 of the most disgusting ones on there.
We probably know.
Panamanian petting zoo.
I mean, I don't even.
One more time. Say that. One.
Oh, yeah, we'll give him a mic real quick. Just
Can't really hear you.
The Panamanian petting zoo.
Panamanian. Panama.
what does Panamanian mean?
For you're from
I think
Panama.
it's a yeah. The Panama.
What kind of animals are there?
Alligators and otters.
You said you're not even saying real words. I already have an idea. So basically, whatever would be like, you know, like dogs and cats are the pets here, right? Whatever is like the home pet there, you got like 8 of them, and you're. I mean, I don't know what position or whatever.
All right,
It's sexual, and a couple of those things come and start like licking your balls or something. And you keep
I'm-
going. Pandemonium.
the mic looked very.
petting zoo.
Bring my band name into
The mic looked very offended, so I'm going to right off the bat and be offensive. It's just a bunch of people from Panama that you lock up and then you rape.
Panama.
So it's just a,
You lock up and rape.
yeah, that's what I'm getting out of that.
Wow.
I mean, I'm gonna go with. I'm
I
gonna
need
go
an
one,
owl, Sabo.
I'm gonna
You know
go
what I mean?
one step ahead.
Panama, rock 'em up and rape 'em.
Oh man! Wow.
I'm gonna go.
No
one
wonder
step-
we don't have any subscribers. That's
That's kind of catchy though.
Lock 'em up and rape. I'd call the episode that, but I don't think anybody would listen.
Going to Panama.
I'm
Lock
thinking,
him up and rape her.
So what do you think, Tony?
I think of it like a child sex trafficking thing. Like just like one of each race, like
they're
locked up,
Oh,
like for a
man.
show, and people can like pay to come in and
Yeah.
Wow, this is going really.
Pet them.
You
better
chose
route than me.
the wrong fucking Urban Dictionary definition,
I'm
dude.
just, I don't, condone
Everybody's
that.
going to child trafficking and raping, dude. It's
I didn't
terrible.
say children. I didn't say we were diddling.
Go ahead, Pat. What are you going to say?
I didn't say diddling.
Use a group of Panamanians as slaves, and you have them do whatever you want.
I mean, where's the petting come in though?
No petting.
All right, give Mikey give Mikey the mic. Let's see what he says.
That's funny.
Get him from here.
This is a touch-free petting zoo.
I'm taking a shot, you sick fucks.
I need a drink. This
I'm the only one who had a guest that involved rape and fucking trafficking, you sick fucks.
dude, like it hasn't been talked about before. You fucking simian.
What's a simian?
Someone of monkey descent.
Do you remember the show when we were little? Captain Simeon and the Space Monkeys. You don't remember that?
Not at all.
It's the first monkey they sent into space. I think was named Simeon.
It's a terrible name for a monkey. It's just like monkey.
Right? It's like saying dumb broad. It's being redundant.
Dude, it's like saying it's like McDonald's picante sauce, dude. You're just saying sauce twice. I didn't hear what he said. What did he say?
Pat.
Oh. Management shut me down. Can I have a shot, please? We're getting places.
You fucking. All right,
Moonshine
so
from my friend Ray.
You should try some.
I'm going to
don't-
both give you the
don't take a lot.
definition and
Oh,
then
we were
use it
playing
in
a
a
game.
sentence.
All right.
After you take the shot, though, because like
All right.
you really got to get some booze in for you to really understand this. Moonshine? Doing moonshine, Kristen?
Little help there, bud. Little help.
He never sent me any samples.
Oh no.
All right, we ready? So, Panamanian petting zoo. When one forces one's partner to pick the nuts and corn out of a bowel movement, the partner then presents the nuts and corn in a cup or a dish. One then tosses the nuts and corn onto the bed, where the partner eats them like a goat or a typical petting zoo animal. Can be combined with the Kentucky Klondike bar. In a sentence.
It's Phil Twins.
In a sentence. I had the biggest shock of my life when Jason asked if I'd like to go to the Panamanian petting zoo with him. Everything was fine until I saw the corn. I don't remember eating corn. When the hell did I eat corn?
Dude, what the fuck does that have to do with Panama, dude?
Pat,
What are
those
we
your
talking
people.
about here, boys?
Said those are your people, Pat.
Panama. In his defense,
Cage
pro-
and rape.
that was probably the least offensive one out of all our guesses.
I don't feel well. After hearing that, like I'm a little I need to take another shot. That's why I had the button. So.
This one's pretty basic. Here, go ahead. This one's pretty basic.
You're good. I can
And
see
that's-
what I need to, Kristen.
That's
You're
an
good.
everyday problem if you use the bathroom in public.
I don't want to eat corn anymore. I can tell you that, dude. I don't know where to go from here. What do we do? What are we talking about?
I just shut it down just
Yeah,
like that.
No, we're backing up a little. I gave him a good one.
I just ate corn the other day, and like after I took a shit, because I always look at my shit, and there was just corn floating there, and it's just
Because you don't chew your food, you fucking animal.
That's true.
It's corn in the cob, right? It's fucking
Exactly.
Get
you
mad
should
about it.
chew the kernels. That way they can
Bite and
digest.
swallow.
dude. All right, all right.
He can put a full
Everybody-
corn cob
everybody
in
slow
his
down
mouth,
here.
pull it out clean.
You're gonna tell me every single time you eat corn, you don't find at least a couple of fucking pieces of corn in your shit?
No, because I chew my food like a fucking human.
You're full of shit. You're full
That's
of
why
shit.
my eyes are brown, baby.
Don't come in this goddamn podcast, Mikey, and act like there isn't corn in your shit after you eat corn. There's corn in everybody's shit after they eat corn. It's fucking corn.
What about,
It's corn science.
maybe I'm not like doing fucking Dr. fucking Nature Boy
You
over
know
here.
what's going on with your shit?
Prying my
What's
shit
wrong with
apart.
taking a look at your shit?
I bet you were the
You're
kid.
gonna tell me, Chris? You're gonna tell me you just like fucking hurry up and rush and flush your shit down so you don't see it?
I try not to because
You don't take a glimpse at your shit?
I take grotesque, massive shits. Yeah, I don't want to look at them. They have eyes
No,
and
it's
stuff.
normal. You look. You see what
You always look.
Yeah, you look. Because
You always
sometimes
take a
you're scared.
look.
One time I took a Pepto-Bismol and it was like jet black, and I was afraid.
I mean,
I'm on WebMD.
Yeah, I looked it up. I was
There was
afraid.
something that I forgot what it was, but like
Turns out I'm dying.
you know certain Christmas things that are dyed. It might be black, but like it's actually green. It's one or the other. It's like something's black, but it's actually green dye, but it's so much that it's black, or the other way around. So when you eat it, then your shit's that color. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My shit's just popped out like super duper green before after eating like food with like fucking a lot of food coloring in it.
The St. Moritz has those tricolor tortilla chips.
Tri-colored
the blue
tortilla
ones.
chips.
Purple and the red. Yeah.
All right. So when you eat it, okay.
What's
I'm just
St.
trying to say it in a
Moritz?
mic so people can hear it.
Yeah, what the fuck is St.
Is that like
Moritz?
shenanigans?
Oh, shenanigans.
Oh, now I know what you mean.
Hey, Farva.
Cream?
Oh wait, that's fucking.
All right. No cream.
No cream.
What'd you think of the second?
I didn't see it yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's
But,
pretty
yeah,
good.
I
I had a
know
good
I
time
should.
seeing it. Of course, it's
should.
not as good as the first one,
Rarely
but it's
is.
definitely.
Yeah.
But it's good, and it's not disappointing. Like it's not like Joe Dirt 2 or Dumb and Dumber 2, where that shit sucked. Like it was definitely good. I had a good
By
time.
the way, Ace Ventura or Dumb and Dumber?
Ace Ventura.
See, there we go.
100% all day.
Ace Ventura.
100%.
Ace Ventura.
There you go. Done deal, Fudge. We figured it
that's
out for
fun.
you.
I mean, Final Fantasy 7 sucks. Dumb and Dumber
Yeah.
sucks.
I
I hate
said,
every single one of you. I don't,
I
fuck
play-
I don't give a shit.
I played Final Fantasy 7 like 5 or 8 times.
Sex 2, right?
Yeah, it's my favorite one. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the story, then you
Yeah.
cried, right?
Well, I didn't cry. I'm not Ross. Not after the beef runny, though. I'll tell you that.
Before.
Yeah.
Maybe I came after. So
You can come after.
thanks for
beef
beef
runny.
Roni Mom. I'm going to go masturbate again.
That's acceptable.
But not before.
Not before.
So you don't think the smell of beef Roni's
Lot of
lingering in the house
rules.
after?
Nah,
Because
that's-
no, it is. When you cook in a home, the smell of whatever you cook lingers for a while.
Yeah, but
Pick the one that says racism.
It's Phil Twins.
All right, I have a shot for it. I don't give a fuck. It's Friday night. I got 2 days before I gotta go back to work. I'm okay.
by the way, Frost, he's gone. He's done now.
Yeah, I'm picking that up.
You should just leave him here. We'll take care of
I don't want to deal with that.
Good luck with
I
that.
don't deal with that.
No, we
Good
gotta
luck
go
with that.
eventually. Are they done?
Remember when you guys thought you were leaving 43 minutes ago?
Ross might shit himself. Literally what he just texted us.
Hopefully, he doesn't have corn and or a spouse.
Yeah, you left when they were saying he was trying to give you shit and like, oh, you don't chew your food, fucking it. Every time you eat corn, there's corn in your shit, correct?
Sometimes when you don't eat it at all.
And you, dude, I'm not gonna not say that's never happened to me before. You wonder what's stuck up there, dude.
I actually missed what happened, so it's too late.
Cheers.
I'm gonna take this shot and talk about the time that I took colon cleanse.
I picture like that meme on Facebook where it's like a pipe and it's like, like what happens after you eat Taco Bell and it's just like shit like
Yeah, the
fucking
pipe flowing
blasting out.
Now here's the deal. I'm glad you're saying that, Tony. I'm glad because here's the deal. It's actually fantastic because you're not shooting like you're saying like a fucking punch. Just it's not like that. It's actually huge, gigantic, no wipe needed shits. It's crazy.
Those are the
so
best.
I was like nine because we're gonna talk about my poop. I was like 19 or so, probably 13 years ago, right? So I decided, fucking whatever, this colon cleanse. I got colon cleanse. So you take it a couple times a day.
Yeah, all right, here.
No, here's the deal. Hear me out. See, you have a negative outlook on colon cleanse, okay? And this is 2019, and a lot of things have to be accepted, Kristen, all right? Okay? So whether it's gays, transsexuals, black people, or people who take colon cleanse, they all need to...
Wow, Fudge. We have to accept them now in
The racism,
2019?
you
That's
have
what
to-
you're telling me?
This racism is killing me inside.
I'm just picking the normal
I'm
ones.
glad
everybody
you
makes-
came around.
I'm just picking the normal ones everybody makes.
Before you talk about your colon cleanse, the reason he got this colon
that
cleanse
bad. It's pretty
is
good.
because me and my dad got one, and we spent like $40 on these Fugazi pills from like a health food.
Oh no, I got the sawdust.
No, that's what I'm saying. Fudge just got this jar. It
Pills
looked
don't
like-
do shit.
He's like, it's this thing of oatmeal. He's like, yeah, it cost me $4.99, and he's just scooping it into his beer, like fucking.
I mean, you're over exaggerating. I definitely didn't ever put it in beer or anything like that. And I would say it cost maybe $17, but it worked great. If you've never done one in your entire life, you eat a lot of meat because a lot of meat doesn't get digested well by the human body. A lot of shit hangs around, dude. I used to work night shift. You got a question? Go.
Well, do you know today's
You look
flag-
fucking hammered,
do you
by
know
the way.
Today's Flag Day.
I did know that.
It's also
Can we
it's also
Donald Trump's birthday? Can we take all the tape off the flag and be respectful, or does it stay on there?
We can take it off, yeah.
Are they
We can
done
take
or
the
not?
tape off.
Out of all the shit that's been said today, that's what disrespected you
Yes.
the most?
1000%.
Someone has to pay a patriotic.
You know what? I can respect
Yeah.
that. I can respect that.
Cue
Okay.
the patriotic song while I do this.
Oh, someone play a patriotic song.
I've got this.
Da-da-da.
You got the song?
Hold on, wait for it.
You definitely need to put it next to either Tony's
We've
or.
already done this.
We have. We were also high off spray paint
know.
last time.
Wing Evan Williams, high on spray paint.
Oh, excuse me. I did not mean for that to go in the mic, but. Oh, back in Nam, baby.
Yeah. Remember the song
Start pulling. It is fantastic.
I think, is she on video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
America.
America.
Flag Day, boys and girls, and happy birthday, the greatest president of all time.
Keep America great 2020.
2020. Let's go. Build that wall.
I'm voting for Satan. Okay, we're done.
just put it out there.
Kristen, thank you.
You know
That
what's
was
funny
actually-
about
thank you.
what's that band's name? Jesus Christ!
You play
It's Finals Lights. What are you doing?
You play ball like a girl.
You did watch Sandlot today, didn't you?
Oh, I watched it on the plane
That guy
yesterday.
asked me that.
Yeah.
Dan points out, was like, give her a ball. It's her
Kristen,
birthday. And
Kristen,
he was
Kristen.
like, can you catch?
Kristen, take his mic. Kristen, we're on a podcast here. We're live. You can't just have a
You're
conversation.
trying to start
with
your
no
own
mic.
podcast and you can't even figure out
Yeah,
the
you're gonna have
rules.
to figure that out. The mic is the first and foremost rule of the whole
Okay.
thing.
On my birthday at the baseball game, Dan Poinsett had the pitcher throw me a ball.
It's Phil Twins.
And they were in the bullpen. They caught it, and he was like, "Oh, give her the ball. It's her birthday." So he went to throw it to me, and he
Give her the
goes-
ball,
before
huh?
he threw it, he just looks me down the eye and goes, "Can you catch?"
Did he wink?
He's not trying to fucking whale you with it, to be fair.
He was like 3 feet away.
Maybe
Yeah, and then
hitting on you.
That's sexist. That's sexist.
the game before that we went to, like a couple years before, her and her best friend like went up to one player who was out by us, and she's like, they're like, "Oh, can you sign our gloves?" And he's like, "Oh, are you single?" They're like, "No," and he just went, "Oh, okay," and like walked away.
Derek Jeter had a guy for that. He had a guy. Like R. Kelly had people at his trial
Yeah,
to look for little girls.
Kind of like when I was your sign guy. Yeah,
you still are. I wanted to bring you
just-
when I signed my mortgage.
Yeah, it's
She didn't let me bring you.
Yeah, how am I
Also, it would've been
supposed-
like a legal
Kristen, how am I
thing.
supposed to do my job if you don't?
Yeah.
Why do they make it if you can't even?
Could you imagine if you showed up to the lawyer's office? We're signing our mortgage.
Probably hungover in b-ball shorts and sandals or
And-
something.
and
Which
they
I'm
just-
I'm sure that's what you were wearing.
That's what I was wearing. Yeah, I took a shot before I went. And I go, could you imagine? We walk in, the lawyer goes, "Excuse me, who's this?" I'm like, "Oh, that's my signature guy.
Well, it's like
He's gonna sign everything for me."
It's like Iron Man when he
be
won't be
pretty
handed
sick.
anything, so fucking his security guard. Oh, he has a thing about people handing
Probably.
stuff to him. He has a thing about signing things, so he doesn't.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't hand stuff.
Guys, we never finished my story about my shit.
It's better.
Almost done. So I started taking it in the morning. I worked
right.
night shift at this job I was at. So I started either taking it the night before, that morning of, and then by that time when I was working night shift, I want to say I shit about 6 or 7 times that night. Every shit was like a fucking solid log, like that big, dude. Tons of stuff was just
So
coming
still
out of me,
smaller than
and it
Mo
was
Bigsley.
like no wipe. Yeah, it was like Mo Bigsley's. I swear to God, like what do you got normal shit like that, and then you maybe got like a little like.
Did you enjoy it?
That's why when
dude, you ever take like a nice big shit and you feel relieved? I got to do that like 6-7 times that day. It was the best thing ever.
that's why you're going. When Bridget gave you the 3-knuckler, you're
Yeah,
like, I can
that's how
handle
you
this.
turn gay.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gay. I'm gay. Or fucking, what is that? Saving Silverman. Right? It's because I'm gay.
Yes, it is.
You guys are your
enjoy
conversation.
it.
I think colon cleansers are a bunch of liberal bullshit, by the way.
No, it worked.
I
But
think
here's the deal. This is like 13, 14 years ago. I tried to do it a couple more times. None of it like works like it did. It's all bullshit. None of it
it's
works.
why it's liberal bullshit, because you eat just as
So,
bad.
dude, I'm telling you, you're right. The one I did back then, dude, I'm not making this up, and they was like all different colors. It was just shit just sitting in my body forever. Whenever I got that time back when I was like 19, the shit worked. I took a bunch.
I think it was just
I didn't
a
even
bunch
have to.
of- I
Of
think it
course,
was
I
just a
tried
bunch
to
of
wipe,
fiber.
but I didn't have to. It was like no wipe shits. Dude.
I think it was just a bunch of fiber, and your body's like, oh, fiber, and you
Do
just
you
start
have a
shitting.
shit story from Afghanistan? Like you're so backed up. They didn't give you a colon cleanse. What'd they make you do?
Oh yeah, so like I guess like I'll fucking start this off by saying like I poop like 3 or 4 times a day, like on the reg.
Yeah, me too.
Good shit.
Yeah, like no joke. So I didn't poop.
I'm
for,
down to
like,
1. Although today I might be on my 3rd when I get home.
I was in Afghanistan and
I went to the gym this morning, so I think the metabolism's getting.
Quit
bad.
interrupting the vet.
I apologize.
You're good.
The vet.
No, I didn't
for the
poop for
vet.
like 2 days.
Yeah, fucking Flag
Donald
Day.
Trump's
Flag
birthday.
Day's a bullshit 4th of July. What the
Oh,
fuck does it even mean?
whoa.
I know, no disrespect to veterans of the country or anything
But
like
the
that.
man is he's telling his shit story.
Yeah, he's out there defending our freedom, and you just shit on the flag.
I would never
Flag Day's a
defecate?
real holiday.
Defecate?
Bullshit.
Please,
Fuck.
Defecate?
Yes.
Okay.
whole ceremony.
All right, guys, let the vet tell his shit story. You guys interrupt him so much. Jesus.
No, but basically I was backed up for a
Get
couple
him, Tony.
days. It was super uncomfortable, right? And by the way, we didn't have toilets. We pooped in bags.
Good shit.
They're called WAP bags.
Literally.
You open them up and there's like stuff in there that like coagulates your shit and piss, and then we burn them, which is healthy.
That's awesome.
But yeah, so the doctor
Hashtag
told me
environment.
So metal.
in MREs there's caffeine gum, so it's like 500. He said take 2 packs of caffeine gum and like chug like 6 bottles of water, and no joke, I didn't think I was gonna make it to the bathroom.
Well, caffeine makes you want to shit, too.
Caffeine and water. He's like the water softened it up enough, and the fucking caffeine pushed it right through me.
So were you having logs or diarrhea?
I mean, I didn't look. It's different because I was pooping into a bag, so I couldn't like look at it. But you know,
I was going to give you shit for not looking at your shit, but you were shitting in a bag, so I'll give you a
In
break.
the middle of a desert.
That and the vet, you defend their country.
That
It's all.
sounds
I'll give you
awful.
breaks.
To be fair, I will agree that I do look at my poop because like it tells you how your body is.
Yeah.
So like I actually got yelled at because I got super sick over there for one night, like a one night bug. I had like 105, 105 fever, couldn't come down.
That's like about to die, right?
yeah,
105?
like I was bad.
Yeah.
And he asked me, the first thing he
tried.
yelled at me for was why I didn't look at my poop like that day.
They rushed home and you're
So you know, it is what it is.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a fucking asshole, but I don't know. You always got to check your shit out, man. Never know. What if you look and it looks like it never looked before, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck's wrong? You know what I mean?
I hear you, man.
Guys trying to say like you don't look at your shit. Yeah, everybody looks at their shit, man.
No one
They
said
do.
And every time you eat corn, corn shows up. Don't act like you sit there for fucking 26 minutes chewing a gut. What's the point of what?
eating corn if you just shit it out. You don't even
It tastes
digest
good.
it.
That Tosh point.
You
that
marinate
Tosh
that
point
bitch
knows
in
Kristen.
garlic.
Kristen, unless I sit
want
here and
elote?
watch you eat corn and then you send me pictures of your shit the next day with no corn in it, I'm not going to believe you that there isn't corn in your shit the
not
next
what
day
she
after
was
you eat
saying.
corn. No, but she's acting like the same thing. She's trying to make it seem like I just inhale corn like a fat fuck, which I basically do. I'm not saying I don't.
Yeah, I'm shit, dude. I
Dude,
imagine
corn in
you
the
eat-
cow, I start getting fucking weird. I'm like,
I don't even think you eat it like that.
shrapnel fucking.
I think you deep throat it. Just go.
dude, that would be impressive, dude.
I want to see like you always see it on cartoons where like someone gets like a fucking drill, and they like stick the corn of cob in the drill, and it's like,
Oh, have you ever
No,
seen a real video of
videos
that?
of that.
no.
It's someone like rips their teeth.
There's this. Speaking of
me.
They're
Asians,
Asian.
speaking of Asians,
I did see that one fucking dumb broad who
I'll
got
pull
her
it
hair
up.
caught in it, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
fucking pulled out like her whole fucking
Oh.
massive chunk of hair.
You can't fuck around with drill guns, man. Like, you think they're harmless because there's no blade on them?
Yeah. The
You
Asian,
get drunk enough, it fucks you up, man.
She didn't have Asian immunity that time.
Another reason why I shaved my
the
head.
hair. Oh, all right, yeah.
The
Here
hair
we go.
one is bad. I mean,
I'm not gonna do the hair one.
Why don't I just pull it up and put it on the video so our fuck... Yes.
Yeah, but they're not gonna be able to see it.
No,
So
they
now
can
the-
just look. It's right there.
I have a broad in my way.
It's literally like the same.
Well, you've seen it.
Yeah, but
Can you see that?
yeah, you gotta realize we're on a show here. We just can't be like, oh look, and then everybody's like, ha ha ha, and then the listeners are like, man, I wonder what that was like.
Oh, fuck them.
You know what I mean?
Flag Day is very ceremonial. I feel great.
Am I pulling up the video?
Yeah, pull up the video.
Is this the teeth one?
Yeah, it's the teeth one.
Do you know that's the song I sing to myself most when I'm on my motorcycle?
Look up corn drill fails, and then go to the dude, not the broad.
I'm from here, obviously, and I'm like,
Is this like fucking the corn version of Jar Squatter or what?
Of what?
Jar Squatter?
Jars water?
Jar Squatter.
Oh,
Don't
one
the-
guy, one jar?
Well, yeah.
Shit.
We called it Jar Squatter, I think, at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's morphed after one girl, one cup.
dude
Or
shit
whatever.
into a jar?
Olympics, and
Wait,
then two girls,
am I
one
looking
cup.
for a dude or a chick?
Crushes
The dude,
glass with
not
his
the chick.
asshole and then pulls the shards out pieces.
I think he actually died.
I think he died.
Yeah.
Internal
the
bleeding.
Age, dude, the Asian chick, it's so much hair.
Yeah, I know.
Are you
yeah.
watching it?
No, I'm gonna snag it.
It's bad.
Oh, it's even fucking anime music in the background.
Subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's fucking
I think
cringe,
after
by
a
the way.
Panama rape joke, we lost them all, so.
That might be my fault, I'm sorry. Oh, God, that's her. It's so bad. It's so bad.
All right, let's do it.
Move your left elbow and tip, babe.
Oh, see ya!
Oh, that's the broad. Oh, stupid round, I rub this 50 round. Is that the dude? Pull the dude one where he loses his teeth.
That just...
I don't want to find that. Oh, I found it. All right, yeah, we got.
Frost never saw that one, so we got to show him.
That's yikes. I don't like seeing that shit. It's fucking bad, man.
You'll be all right, man.
No, I don't know. I mean, this definitely does not look okay. So we'll see.
The food's gonna
All
fucking
right, here we
suck.
go. Hold on. Let me. Oh no, that's good enough. All right, we're on.
Oh, my... Dude, look at that fucking thing go! I would not stick my teeth... Oh, see ya!
Oh no! I knocked my tooth out.
That was like a
How many-
10,000 RPM fucking drill.
How many round eyes subscribe to Leo?
At least it won't come
Dude,
out
that
my
drill
crap.
was like a fucking cement drill. Dude, like what?
That one's gnarly.
What was that guy
That one's
thinking,
gnarly.
dude?
He wasn't.
It reminded me of some shit Big Mike used to say
What?
about like sticking sex toys at the end of drills and shit.
You gotta look. You
It's
gotta
called,
watch out.
it's called the Sibian.
I mean, yes.
Every
you're-
time
you
I
are
hear
correct.
who's the quarterback who played for Denver,
I had him for years.
Trader
Tyler
Snake?
You're not.
I miss
You're not
Beaker.
taking fucking Beaker.
You're definitely not taking Beaker, bro.
I actually,
You said that last time, and I fucking took him.
Hot one and then leave him for the next.
It's Phil
Take the
Twins.
shot when I come back.
Take Fudge's mic, Broad. Kristen. Broad's mic.
This for a second, but if you need it, go for it.
Yeah, if you're gonna talk, well, if you're gonna talk,
Pat, did Beaker get to see you smash while you were in the house?
Probably.
Yeah.
I was just saying Beaker should do like a shots for likes tour around the country.
yeah, he's not
been
leaving
in
the
California.
podcast room.
I mean, he was
He
in
stole
California for
If
a
you
little
get a
while.
subscriber
He literally.
in every state, you should mail him to each
Yeah,
subscriber.
like I want
and they could
pictures of
stamp
Beaker
him.
in every state.
I'd be down for that, but Pat literally, when he left for Cali, stole that thing, didn't say goodbye to me, and all of a sudden Beaker and Pat were just gone.
It was the worst day of my life.
I'm like, what the fuck? And then he sent me videos of him holding Beaker on the car ride, state to state, all through the thing.
We'll
I
get
have
him
to
back
ask,
in October. Send him
What
on
is
an
that like
adventure.
trident of beer?
Oh, it's a wizard stick.
Okay.
Do you know Wizard Sticks?
Yeah.
So we were doing Wizard Sticks, and our one friend Toflo brought bottles. He's like, I'm still fucking playing. Another vet. He's like, I'm playing. We're like, you have bottles. So he's like, I know how to do this, and he just started tridenting his thing up. It was a lot bigger than that when it started. But we have the main like trident from it. So
You'd be better with soy sauce and rice.
Oh, and the dog? Yeah, this dog sucks, dude.
Is that what you said before?
It's always jumping at you.
Maybe. No, I'm not.
If she's not paying attention, say it real
bit
quick.
the mic.
I mean, I don't care. I prefer cats over dogs, and this dog just sucks. I'd braise him.
Ooh, yeah, definitely braise him. A little red wine, a
Yeah,
little
'cause
port
he's
wine.
really tough. There's not much meat, and it's a lot of muscle. So you need to break down the muscle.
You go beer or wine when you braise them?
Wine.
Go wine?
Red wine.
You go flour them
Actually,
first?
I would do sake because I go Asian.
A little
Go Asian?
Yeah.
You flour them first before you braise them, or you going to go no flour?
I could flour. No, there's no flour. You can't sear them. I would flour it if I seared.
Oh, you could sear it. You could sear and flour them.
But there's no meat to sear. It needs to fall off the bone.
Would it be like Food War status, Pat?
Yeah, Shokugeki. That anime is legit.
All right, you take dog, I'll take Satan, and we do a braise off.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys could literally have a shokugeki.
I am so
The first cook off. You get the dog, I get the cat, and see who's braised.
Skywalker, we're gonna win this.
Who makes better
Even though Star Wars sucks.
You say Star Wars sucks?
Star Wars sucks. The first three or 3, 4, or
The
4,
originals.
4, 5, and
originals,
6.
They were awesome.
Numbers.
After that, trash. Even the new ones, trash.
I will tell you this.
I'm sure they're enjoyable, but it's just.
I might have
for?
mentioned this a couple weeks ago, but I'm
Why
going to
are they
say it
doing it?
because I was doing like a ton of Star Wars shit in April to prepare for May 4th, the podcast. We actually,
Which
it
was
fell on a
ruined by
Saturday.
our fucking Ari. who just talked the whole
1,000%
time.
destroyed, terrible episode.
People stopped
and we lost
watching it.
fans. Thanks, Harry.
Thanks, Ari.
Yeah. So,
Thanks, Harry.
So I watched episodes 1, 2, and 3, and like I didn't really
Hayden
have a
Christensen
great
is an awful
time watching them.
Yeah. Yoda does some cool stuff. Yoda's
No, yeah.
the best
Obi-Wan.
part.
I'm not saying I wish they
Young
didn't
O-
exist
yeah.
or anything like that. Like I still like watching whatever, but like I don't know, I mean like I just watched Rebels recently for the first time. That shit was great. Clone Wars is literally my favorite thing about Star Wars. I've said it multiple times.
I hear that a lot.
So you see and watch Clone Wars. I don't know if you ever have. I highly suggest to do it if you're a Star Wars fan. It's fucking amazing. You will love it because you'll be like, wow, this is everything the first 3 episodes should have fucking been.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. And those, it's
Pat,
I don't know, man. It just.
When I steal Fudge's Disney account,
Yeah, I don't think it really had
I'll
anything to do
send
with
you
the Clone
the
Wars.
info to the Disney account.
Yeah, and I can watch Clone
Oh yeah,
Wars.
when I get Disney Plus, it's on, dude. Just Marvel and Star Wars, like just
That's awesome.
forever.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal his account, and you can steal
Oh,
from
question.
me. Thanks, Fudge.
What up?
What do you guys think
Fuck
about
off.
the Marvel video game?
I was disappointed when I saw it.
Thank you. Me too.
I remember when
Think-
I had a
I feel
PlayStation
like-
1.
Well, yeah, I feel like Hefe was saying it too, but like I know Ross. Give Ross shit tonight when you see him. Ross like, oh, it looks great. I just thought it looked like some fucking bogus third-person pile of garbage. Like nothing about it seemed interesting or cool at all.
They also copped out by not using the actor. I mean, I'm sure it would have cost.
They
a
can't.
fucking ton of money.
Well, you know what? I agree with you. I really wish it was the actors and actresses. Like, obviously, that's what we would all prefer from from the MCU.
Besides
but like,
the money, you got to understand that what 3 actors will leave or have left.
Well,
So you
I mean,
even have to spend even more money to use their face, right?
they got around it by doing a different universe, like a parallel universe. You know, because the multiverse or whatever. Like, it's they copped out as soon as I saw. Actually, as soon as I heard Iron Man, I was like, I don't. What is this? I'm over it.
it might
If
be
you
that
want
way.
to bitch about how they look, I'm not gonna like take that as a good argument. Like you have to play like what's the game at? Because I didn't watch the trailer. I saw clips and like videos
It
and like
looks,
looks like
it
shit.
looks fucking crazy,
they
generic, and garbagey.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, it
nothing
looks
about
really bad.
like, dude. Nothing about it was exciting, and that was
Now-
the only other thing I cared about the Square Enix fucking conference.
Now, what kind of game is it? Is it MMO? Is it?
No,
It's
it's
like
a
a
third-person like action
Co-op action
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Elden Rings, on the other hand, I'm kind of hyped about that.
Let's take some really awesome shit from some really awesome nerdy stuff and just put it in a name and call it a game. Elder. Yeah. Oh no! Take out okay. Elden. All right. Lord of the Ring. Lord of the Who. Elden Rings. Okay, cool. We have a video game. That's exactly what I thought when I heard that fucking name.
I mean, it's true. And if you look at the fucking trailer, she's like hammering out a ring. But I'm like, wow, where'd that
With a
come
different
from?
hammer. It's not Lord of the Rings, we swear.
The fires
I
of
think
Mount
Although the author of
I've been dying to watch
of
Lord
Game
the
of
Rings over
Thrones and
again.
then a really good
Extended
fucking
edition?
George R. R. Martin. Yeah.
Oh, of course,
yeah.
extended.
All right, guys, two different.
Sorry,
we gotta say the same
about
conversation.
we're talking about more
Lord of the
important
Rings,
stuff,
which
though.
is superior to Star Wars in every way. Sorry.
You know what? I agree with him, man.
The movies or the story in general?
Both.
Okay, here's a question: if you could rather be in one universe, what would it be?
Middle Earth.
Star Wars, hands down.
Well,
Hands down.
Star Wars.
Hands
I'm-
down.
You can move shit with
You think I want to live under a tree eating
Yeah.
bugs and
Star
shit?
Wars. You have bathrooms in Star
I would want
Wars.
to be an
yeah.
elf and live forever.
right now. Give me that right now. I got a
You'd be an elf. You think you'd be an elf.
I would be an elf.
That's how you see yourself.
Yeah.
Here's your two options. Hey, I can move shit with my mind, or hey, look, we've got some cheeky fucking midgets running around.
Those midgets just
Oh,
saved
you
the
said
world.
midgets.
The midgets saved
You're
the
a normal
world.
person. Why? But and that Nate. Oh, I'm done.
You called me normal. That's wrong.
Real quick, before we get into this argument.
But let's do it. I'm
No,
excited.
no, I'm
about
fine
this.
for that. I'm fine for that. But the argument was, would you rather live in Middle Earth or Star Wars? Star Wars. They have bathrooms. They have running water, futuristic stuff. You know what I'm saying? They don't have showers in
All,
Middle Earth.
all kinds of like alien bitches that still got boobs and shit.
They don't have
you know?
showers in Middle Earth.
They have lamb.
You gotta walk everywhere.
They have lamb bread.
Yeah,
You get an eagle and
lamb is
fly.
bread. Nah.
All right, Pat.
I mean, they do
But
have
all right,
magic
so
in
all right, so
Middle Earth,
with
Everybody
my
get their argument in. Pat's
with
first.
my argument, if it's coming down to where you're living,
Because the Asian guy thinks he's a fucking elf.
where you're living, you go Star Wars because you're more advanced, right? It's better. It's better living.
It's
If we're
easy.
going movie, Lord of the Rings. I agree. I really do.
But what's the argument here? Let's have the discussion. What's the argument?
You're an elf and you live forever.
No, we're not going. No, we're not going. We're,
No one wants to live
we're
forever.
done with living.
Could be of some kind of cyborg thing.
No, we're done with
But you
living
die.
in a universe. We're just talking about what's the better movie.
I thought the argument was what universe we want to live in.
Oh well, that's an easy question.
Yeah, he
It's
said Star
more.
Wars.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah,
no
I
one's
know,
picking.
but we all the rest.
I'm the only one.
But
Thanks
think about
for
it.
the follow,
in the Lord of the Rings
bruh.
universe.
Oh,
Thanks for whoever followed.
What a sucker.
I can't see.
We can't see. You got
Fudge, you
glasses
need to be
on.
better interacting.
No, it doesn't.
Fudge.
Unless I had Twitch open, which I don't.
I've said this several times. You need to be better interacting with the fans. People chat with you and you don't even respond.
Well, that's what the mic
Here's
was
the- here's
supposed
the
to
deal.
do, but then Fudge just won't let the mic do anything.
We're not a live
stand there.
Pat. We're not a live stream. We are a podcast
Then why are you live streaming?
because it's just an option for people to watch. That's
What
all.
if, what if you turn
Joe
yourself,
Rogan streams his shit. He never looks at the chat.
What if you turned yourself?
ever posts his audio.
What if you started being a live stream?
Well,
that
no,
had a
he posts
podcast?
all his audios on every podcast app everywhere.
I love that meme.
So
A lot of
I'll start.
podcasts aren't on Spotify.
I love Joe Rogan, but I think he's fucking dumb. So it doesn't help your argument. Like as a person, I think he's like stupid.
Well, he said.
All right, everything else. I really want to hear what you have to say about this because
Like so we have a really smart mutual acquaintance, Mike. He brings up a good point. Like Joe Rogan's like successful because he can fight and like he has a good following and because of
he's
UFC.
not successful because he can fight. That's not why he's successful.
Well, I mean, if you want to start it off right, that's how he could fight. So that's how he got in contact with any UFC contacts, right?
Yeah.
Right. So like that's where I was basing that. Right. So he has the following from the UFC and whatever the case is, and he has his podcast. Right?
Fear
Well, his
Factor.
following started from
Fear
the-
Factor is where he got his fuck you
Yeah.
money from.
And
Joe
then-
Rogan's.
Does he have fuck you money?
No, he didn't. And no, not at all. He grew up poor as fuck.
No, I mean, does he now have fuck you money?
He makes $30,000 a podcast.
He
shit,
makes
that's
a lot.
Yeah, a podcast. He puts out like.
He's the
Tony, before we have this conversation, because I'm very willing to hear everything you have to say because I'm actually very curious because I want to hear what you have to say about it. But like, you got to come with facts, bro. If you don't know anything about Joe Rogan, what are we talking about here?
No, I don't.
The dude is
this
hands.
is all opinion.
He has the #1 podcast in the entire world.
This is all opinion. I can't. What am I going to give you?
I understand that, but your opinions have to be based off of things in Joe Rogan's life. That's the whole point of arguing about it.
I doubt it.
He made good money in Fear Factor. That's where he started making good money. He's been doing stand-up his entire career. He loves fighting, but never did anything super professional with it. That's why he always commentated MMA.
Pan and
All of
We're
it-
gonna have arguments. We're gonna have arguments. Let's
Why you gotta
go.
yell at
all
everyone,
all I
Fudge?
was saying is that like if you were to sit down with Joe Rogan and like have a talk, he comes off with that person who's like, I call it the Channing Tatum effect. Like if you were to talk to Channing Tatum in real life, you'd be like, Wait, what's that fucking one movie? Goddamn it.
If you explain what you mean by the Chatham, I know who that guy is. That Chatham Tatum, the Tate Chatham,
yeah.
Chad.
Sir Tate the Chatham.
Yeah, I like
Looks
that.
Like my fucking girlfriend says this, but he looks like he's just dumb and you can't hold a conversation with him.
Or so what he looks like has nothing to do with his actual conversation.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean,
I'm not trying to talk about Channing Tatum right now. I'm trying to talk about Joe Rogan. If you've ever heard him like talk, like sometimes you're like, what the fuck did he just say?
I hear him talk almost every day. In
Joe,
he has so many different types of.
Joe Rogan says himself all the time, "Man, I'm dumb. I just remember shit."
Yeah, well, all I'm saying is, it's not that I'm like trying to say. I'm not trying to fight against you. Like, no, he's smart. I'm not trying to do that.
I don't think Fudge likes
I think that
Ant.
shit would be fun as fuck.
I don't think Fudge likes me. That's fucked up. Because I love you, man.
I say some pretty controversial shit though.
I love Tony. Besides the fact he says my favorite game sucks.
It does. I played it 7-8 times.
Out of curiosity, what?
I wonder why you said the number 7. I wonder why, because you had nothing else to refer back
What
to.
is this chicken for?
Take
Long-
shots
You don't
out
wanna
of.
know.
Long story.
You don't
Take
want to know.
shots out of.
Airtight. There's a whole bunch of things.
So are you? Is just this,
Airtight, bruh.
Tony? Is this just like a basic like, oh, he looks like an idiot type of thing?
Like when I hear him talk,
Mm-hmm.
like I think he's well informed, but I don't think he's smart. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Well, what if he
Yeah.
never claims to be smart?
I never said he claimed to be smart. Oh, I said this all started off one statement.
Yeah, I think that's what happens. So you start your arguments off with like this super real. Oh no, the Saudi Arabian money that doesn't mean anything in this country fell.
Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
We had another vet buddy of ours
shit.
bring that money when he was fucking over there. It might not be Saudi Arabia. I don't really know.
Dude, look at this stash.
It's fucking crazy. I guess. Is it the guy that got hung? It is, right? No, it's not racist. He got hung on live TV. It was on CNN. They were saying everybody was cheering.
Fake news. CNN. Boo.
Looks like that guy. That's the
Kristen, I like that you just made it.
So are you telling me that's not Saddam Hussein? Is that not Saddam Hussein on that?
And can you bring up that picture so we could show the stream about the broads and the blueprint?
Oh God, you want to see this?
Well, she just made a sandwich, so it reminded me.
Kristen, you must.
She's gonna get very mad about this one, but
No, I'm here.
I appreciate it.
I'm here. Kristen's not going to get mad. She used to hate
She
me.
got mad at the comment when we said monkey, and you said dumb and broad.
Oh, well, you're just being redundant, so.
Pat, before you offend me, how do you,
give her the mic, Pat, for fuck's sake.
how do you feel about a sandwich that's actually something wrapped in lettuce? What are your feelings on that?
God.
I mean, it's pretty awful
don't
unless you're
get it.
trying
What am
to
I
be
looking at?
healthy. Because if you're
Like-
trying to be healthy, you don't want
Well, hold on.
to eat a
They're
lot
having
of
a-
carbs.
Is that like a sandwich? Like, is that
It's not a
classified as
sandwich.
It's definitely not a sandwich. I think it's a wrap.
I think it's a wrap.
Yeah, I saw it the other
Because
day.
you
Yeah.
don't say, it-
Yeah.
it's a lettuce wrap. You
Yeah, it's a wrap.
If you order from In-N-Out, you say, "Can I have this protein style?" That means lettuce wrapped. It's just wrapped in lettuce. It's not. a
Hold on, wait,
sandwich.
wait, wait,
I don't
wait, wait,
classify it as a sandwich.
Pat.
Well, because our new sous chef put on our sandwich special today a bunch of shit wrapped in lettuce.
Give her the mic. Say it again.
You sure you want
Kristen,
to talk about work,
Kristen,
Chris?
you had to talk into the mic when you're talking,
No.
Kristen.
Our new sous chef put
You
the
wanna talk
special
about work,
sandwich
Chris?
on lunch today, and it was a bunch of shit wrapped
Oh,
in
the dog
lettuce.
almost got that
Like
salami
chicken
nibble on the bottom
and
there.
cheese and beans and pico. I don't know. There's a bunch of shit wrapped in
Yeah,
lettuce.
I
and
saw
say
that.
That's
Yeah.
not a sandwich. I'm offended.
It isn't.
He saw it, Pat.
It's a wrap. It's what it is.
Oh, he's showing the camera.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a bunch of broads trying to read a blueprint. It's a blueprint on how to make a sandwich.
Chris,
Okay.
if you're gonna have to learn the ways of a podcast. If you get on a
See?
mic.
That's funny. It could be offensive if it's funny.
See what it is.
Things aren't funny unless they're offensive. I thought that's how things work.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
The dog's getting close to that salami.
dog
knife.
is gonna get that.
We never finished the Joe Rogan argument.
Took anything for shit.
Screw Joe Rogan
I don't have an
argument.
argument. It's my biased opinion. There you go.
Well, no, I think you start off strong, Tony, and then I think you start having your conversation, and then I'm like, oh, okay, now it's making sense. But I think your initial argument starters are like
Fire.
they're fucking
Aggressive.
yeah.
I think
they come out hard.
He
you
comes
know?
with fire, and then he's like, "Oh, these guys are drunk. I'm backing up. I want to do with it.
I'm ready to discuss, man. We're a podcast. We should be discussing things. Sometimes we just sit here, get drunk, and babble for no reason.
And
People
it's
want to
great.
hear shit.
I mean,
Is it great though?
yeah. We went way past the original argument though. What's
trying to-
better, Star Wars or Lord of the Rings?
So let's go back to it. Let's go back. Well, let's go back to it.
All right, so it's pro Star Wars in the room.
No.
Not necessarily.
I mean,
What are we talking about? Are we talking episodes 4, 5, and 6 of Star Wars versus the trilogy of Lord of the Rings? No Hobbit included. No episode 1, 2, 3 from Star Wars included. No fucking side shit.
You want to go?
I want to know what we're arguing exactly.
3 on 3.
Okay,
3 on
that's what
3.
I want to
3
know.
on 3.
3 battle.
There's only one return.
Penis.
Am I the liberal of this podcast?
You kind of are.
It's only one return.
I'm sorry. I want
The
to.
king, not
I'm
the
sorry. I want to
Jedi.
discuss things and not just have 6 conversations that nobody wants to listen to.
About poop.
I know. Call me triggered.
I wish I wore my shirt. Fuck. I have the shirt that says
I like the
toxic
triggered
masculinity on the front
plate.
and on the back. it
All right,
says
so Pat, so
RPG.
give me what you're
trigger
talking about.
playground.
You do like the original trilogy of
Yes,
Star Wars. So
yes.
what makes you like Lord of the Rings more than the original trilogy?
It's a better
Elves.
story. It's a way better story.
elves.
And better acting and a better movie.
Well,
the movie was put together all better. It was.
You can't bring acting in.
The charm of Star Wars is kind of shitty acting, though. But sometimes it gets too
It doesn't
shitty.
need to be. Why?
That's true. It is a
There's
long
not
time
good
ago.
movies with good actors from the 70s.
No, there's not. There really isn't.
Pat, what's that movie that you like?
Which one?
The one with the
Dudes Gone Wild.
Beerly?
No. from
What's
the
that song
we-
about that
The
bitch?
song we were listening to in the
I'm
car?
a bitch.
Oh, Project X?
No, when we pulled away from the airport. Fuck, I don't know. With the old one with the cowboy?
Oh, Blazing Saddles?
Blazing Saddles.
Oh, God. If people watch that movie today, their heads would explode. Their heads...
Played at a liberal
their
rally.
heads were... They would
Dude,
fucking
Men in
explode.
Tights. The black guy's in
men.
charge. It worked
Men
in
in
Blazing Saddles.
Young Dave Chappelle.
The goat. You mean?
Dave Chappelle was in fucking Men in Tights?
Yeah, dude. What the heck?
I'm sorry, I didn't see Men in Tights last week. I don't fucking... Jesus Christ. All right, so Tony, what do you think? No, I'm
thank
good.
you.
What do you think about Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, and the argument of the original trilogy of Star Wars and the trilogy of Lord of the Rings? We're not talking about Hobbit. We're not talking about Clone Wars. We're not talking about the first 3 episodes of Star Wars. Just the trilogy, the original trilogy of Star Wars versus the Lord of the Rings.
It's. I don't know. Like I like.
It might be.
I like them both. I am more biased towards the fantasy setting of Lord of the Rings. So I think they're both great. But if I had to pick one, probably Lord of the Rings.
You might be. Your opinion, Pat, might be a little biased considering like I feel like some of like the things you like about Lord of the Rings, like
Well, I
a
think
lot of it
the
had to do.
stories-
A lot of it had to do with because it was made later by like
think so?
smarter people with better technology. You know what I mean?
But
Peter
that doesn't
Jackson
affect the
literally
story.
made King Kong come to life.
He didn't make the story, and it was all in the books. The movie is very accurate to the books. It is.
Oh,
Yes.
fair, very fair. That is like probably
And
the
it's not
only
like
argument.
Peter Jackson made that. Like, he didn't write the books. He just brought
No.
it to life.
Tolkien and the
It was all
books
Tolkien.
like
But
that.
Peter
What are the
Jackson
Star
did
Wars
a
books
great
like though?
I don't know.
The Star Wars books came
Like, do
after
they
the
have
movies.
Yeah, the movie.
No!
But the screenplay.
Thanks for the host. Let's see where this relationship
Oh.
is
Thanks
going.
for
So we're
the
fucking now.
Someone's hosting us.
Oh, he's back.
Can I,
But honestly, though, the books, like I read all the books. They're my favorite. I have the original print
They're so good.
of like from the '60s. Well, it's probably not the '60s, a reprint, but it's my father's set, like an old fucking yellowed pages. That's how I got to learn to love that shit. That's a good argument.
Can I be an elf with a lightsaber?
Best of both worlds.
Was he pro Star Wars or what?
And factual.
I don't think anybody's
Lord of the
pro
Rings,
Star Wars yet.
Lord of the Rings won Best Picture and 1 million Academy Awards, and Star Wars hasn't. won
Yeah, but
shit.
that has nothing to do with your opinion. Fuck all that shit.
But that's,
also
that's
went
the
against
facts. The facts.
The original Lord of the Rings.
The Lord of the Wings, dude. Your shots were like
that's your eating
movie,
name.
bro. Liverman, Move aside, bro.
Lord of the
fucking Wings, dude.
One wing to rule them all.
Well, all right.
The ultimate hottest wing. Blue cheese or ranch? Ranch, you're a pussy.
Caesar, bro. Shut the fuck up, though.
Fucking talk about the
Lord of the Rings
Move on.
won a lot
I
more
said move on.
against the original Star Wars, or Episode 1.
Okay, hold on. Let's get weird.
Hold on, what'd you just say?
When Lord of the Rings came out and Star Wars Episode 1 came out, Lord of the Rings blew it all up in the was it Academy Awards, whatever that Fugazi show is.
Yeah, I think it. I mean,
Okay.
if that's what skews your argument or whatever, that's your opinion.
No,
but I
that's
still-
not what. Excuse me, I'm just saying it.
Well, I'm
And he
sorry.
was talking-
I was kind of talking to Pat there because he was bringing it up as if like that should matter to any of us, and it shouldn't. Only what should matter is our opinions on the movies, not any fucking awards or whatever.
And what
you know
what the
I mean?
mic say? He was talking about his dad owned the books or
The
something.
books.
Yeah, and he's saying that the
My mom used to read that shit to me when I was a kid.
The Hobbit or the Lord of the Rings? Or sorry, Wings.
Lord of the Wings.
I read a decent because the first Lord of the Rings book, or no, actually no, that the book I had combined, I think a lot because Lord of the Rings aren't just 3 books. I think it's like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
So the book I was reading was like the first 3 books, but it was supposed to be the first movie.
This is what I want to do
Okay,
because you've never seen it extended.
correct.
I want to get
You only
really
see the
high with
flaccid.
you. Okay. And we're gonna watch episode 4.
Oh, I
5,
don't
and
smoke
6.
weed.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. We're gonna draw really a lot,
Okay.
big time.
I like art.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the biggest. It's gonna be huge. Okay, we have this huge poster. Happy birthday, present. So we have this huge poster.
Huge.
We're gonna watch 4, 5, and 6.
4, 5, and 6.
Yeah,
It's a
of
bo-
Star Wars.
It's a bottle cap.
3. Yeah, 4, 5, and 6. Star Wars.
Oh.
The original trilogy.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say Lord of the Rings when you were talking
And
about.
we'll
this
get
extended
blankets, sheets in between us because we're probably going to be wanking it, right? Because that's how good it is.
shit. Yeah.
Is there beefaroni involved?
I was gonna say.
Unless
I mean,
he's
you
making
could use beefaroni as
now,
lube.
if he makes me big Ferroni,
You can't come and then eat beefaroni.
She looked. She was like, "Oh, it's his cum. That's got to be it." She picked the right one.
and then all right, so we do that, and then we sit down and watch the trilogy. We watch Lord of the Rings,
He has something else again. Another cat.
the extended.
After dude, you think we're gonna draw
no, we're talking.
and then watch all 3 of those
It's
movies
not
and
a
just
day.
be alert and ready to
it's
go?
not a day. We're talking movie by movie, day by day, step by step. You know what I'm saying?
Day by day.
Well,
On that
hold on.
roller coaster and that.
You watch the Lord of the
title.
Rings trilogy. It's so good.
Hottest mom
The
on
extended.
TV.
You don't watch the extended version first because you'll think it's boring. But you watch the movie.
We've all seen it, so who gives a shit about
right.
going right to the extended?
You go right to extended. You watch them, and you're like,
There's so much more.
"There's so much more." It's so much like.
Yeah, but if you're comparing things to its time, that's. I'm not necessarily
we can
saying that
compare
the
it to
Star Wars trilogy, the
compare it
original
to
Star
its
Wars
time.
trilogy. Well, here's what I'm saying.
The 1, 2, and 3 of Star Wars, or when Lord of the Rings were coming out, or aren't they? Didn't they come out pretty much?
What are you talking? We're
identical
talking
years?
about episode 4,
Well,
5,
we're
and
talking
6.
about 4, 5,
A
and
New
6.
Hope,
Yeah.
Empire
Right.
Strikes Back,
And
Return of the Jedi.
You just said take it
There's
to
only one
that
return. It's
time.
the king, not the Jedi.
Yeah, those movies came out like decades before Lord of the Rings.
But he's saying one.
I'm saying 1, 2, and 3
Yeah.
came out the same time that
as Lord of the Rings.
1, 2, and 3 of Lord of the Rings.
1,
came
2, 3
out.
sucked.
Yeah, but-
know,
I just
right?
talked about that.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying if we're comparing timeline then. Because you're saying timeline, you're bringing that into the argument.
I bring it up because we're arguing about 4, 5, and 6, then Lord of the Rings trilogy. Nothing matters.
And if we're bringing up Star Wars 1, 2, and 3.
But we're
compared to-
not. But it has nothing to do with this argument.
Well,
There's
you
no
just
point to
said
bring it up.
timeline, though. Like,
I brought up the time because I'm saying episodes 4, 5, and 6 that were made decades before the Lord of the Rings was. The Lord of
Yeah.
the Rings trilogy is like they had so much more to work with.
But if you're in that
So-
timeline,
Pat, thank you.
it still wasn't good enough to win any awards.
But those 3 movies were way worse than the original trilogy, which
But
we can all agree on.
if you're-
Therefore, the argument has nothing to do with what I'm trying to say.
But you're saying timeline.
All I'm trying to say is that
You're contradicting your argument.
no, I'm not at all.
Awards mean nothing.
You
then.
guys are just not
Why-
understanding
why?
what I'm saying.
Why don't
The
awards
Star
mean
Wars
anything?
trilogy was made decades before the Lord of the Rings ones, movie-wise. We
because-
have to put
Isn't
that
that-
into the
But
argument.
that's like saying the World Series doesn't mean anything.
The World Series doesn't mean anything.
Okay. then it doesn't.
Most,
I don't get what you mean by
most
that.
championships. I'm saying that the awards that he's claiming and basing, like, I'm on your
Which
side.
should have
as of
nothing
right
to
now.
do with our argument. It's our opinions, nothing else.
Correct. Awards mean nothing because they are just the fucking opinions
Fake
of
news,
others.
Yeah, they're fake news.
I have a question.
The vet's got a question.
I get the timeline difference. So my question would be: expectations were also lower decades before the Lord of the Rings movies came out for what awards would be, right? Because everything was. It's not like
If
they
they're
were directly
shitty acting
competing.
in the 70s, everyone's
Right.
a shitty actor, and it still
It
wasn't
was the
good enough.
same discussion we had about RPGs now and then, right? It's hard to compare, right? Because two different.
For
times.
sure.
It's
Yeah,
very-
no,
it's
that's
very
solid,
hard to
that's solid.
compare. Just in general, they
Yeah,
were
but you
both the
keep-
best in the time.
You keep bringing up awards. Who gives a shit
I
about
think
them?
they're
It's our
important.
opinions.
Yeah.
You know what I
I think it's
mean?
important.
I mean, it is a point if you want to make it a point. I just don't think it should be. I think it's the whole conversation is supposed to be.
Management. Some
Give her the mic. Give her the mic. For God's sakes, Kristen, talking to the mic.
Which one stands the test of time, though? Because I feel like Star Wars, even though it was good technology for its time, and now obviously it's not. I still think it withstands the test of time. I feel like
For
Lord of
sure.
the Rings, watching it now is a little cheesy versus.
Oh, you're out of your fucking mind.
I think if anything, it would be the other way around. I thought you were going to make the other argument,
I
saying
think it's
Star
the other
Wars
way
is
around.
cheesy and that Lord of the Rings is
But
not.
like, it's endearing.
Give her the mic again.
Mr. Dan.
It is, but it's endearing because that's like what was good at that time, and that's what we love about Star Wars.
Yeah, and
when they updated it, I think the 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, the 1, 2, and 3, I'm like whatever about, but like the newer ones, I think they did a good job of retaining what we loved about it, and then updating it.
Even with cooking.
I agree. Where like, I agree with you, but like, they're both gonna stand
No,
for.
I always like
forever,
My mom
like-
used to read me Lord of the Rings as a kid. I
No, I'm
loved
just-
the movies when they came out. I stood in line for all of these fucking movies. Like
Me
I
and
love
Fudge
them.
can't stand
But,
lines
like,
on
if
previews. It goes
They
back.
don't let us.
If I had to pick, like,
Boom! I got Sour Patch Kids.
yeah, but if I had
Sir,
to
you
pick
gotta
what
go.
was the greater, whatever you want to call it, I would definitely pick Star Wars.
Hold on, the greater. Oh, I don't know. What do you call it? Because I have no idea what you were saying.
I don't know, but like aside from what I would
The
rather
greater
pick, which is
good?
Star Wars, like what did it better? I would still pick Star Wars.
It's her opinion. At least it's her
No, for
opinion.
sure.
It's of Lord of the Rings,
I-
but
If I'm going on feels alone, and I grew up watching Star Wars forever, and I still every time I watch the original trilogy, I'm like, fucking yeah. I watched Lord of the Rings though, and I'm just like, oh, here we go. This
So,
is this experience.
I think it's hard. I think it's hard to not say the Lord of the Rings trilogy is better than the original.
You
Star
need
Wars
to
trilogy.
watch the
It's
extended
really hard to
version.
say it's not because, like you said, like they follow the books great. The story of Lord of the Rings is amazing in general. The movies are made really well. All the characters and the acting, all of it's fucking sick. Like,
And real talk though, if it wasn't for Clerks 2, no one would have this argument.
Star Wars.
That's also true.
I feel like had a much bigger.
speak louder since you're farther away.
Star Wars had a much bigger cultural impact. I feel like overall.
That's true. It does because it was one of
Like,
the.
it has like Lord of the Rings has its niche, whatever the fuck you say, like the nerds.
I think
love
it's
it,
niche.
But Star Wars, I feel like overall had a bigger cultural impact.
See, I
sure.
agree with
For
Christian.
sure,
If I
yeah.
had to choose one universe, I'm choosing Star Wars. Plain and
They
simple.
have toilets.
If
We've been
Star
over this.
Wars,
Star Wars just pops up more in my life, way more than Lord of the
for
Rings
sure.
ever does. But the argument is the original Star Wars trilogy and the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Thanks to Clerks 2.
But it is a good point because I agree with you. When it comes to the two universes, if I had like,
outweighs it by a mile. There's a new Disneyland just for Star Wars.
I'm all set to get drunk and go there.
Bro,
Sure.
You look like he just looked like Bubbles.
Here's the deal. I'm all in. I refuse to pay all that money at Disney World before my
here we
kid
go.
and or kids are fucking old enough to remember it. It's bullshit.
Disneyland, because this is a Disneyland pass. I'm a season pass holder for Disneyland.
Yeah. How about
But
that?
that's some California liberal bullshit over there. I mean, what is that compared to Disney World?
It's not.
Hold on, everyone be quiet. The mic's getting the mic.
Broads
All right,
love
give him the mic.
Disneyland.
I'm sorry, I hate to keep doing
we
that.
really need a
the,
fifth
We need
mic.
the fucking interface.
Yeah.
We
well,
should've left
$600
already.
later, but
It's, yeah.
we do have to leave in a second.
Well, regardless.
well, then the
so
broad
down,
and the
like,
mic will come on. That's all.
5th or 10th birthday. That's a big one. 5th will be remembered. It's old enough to remember. 5th birthday for the kid, bro. No, I'm talking about a fucking family trip to Disney, you scumbag.
Uncle Mike's in. You're coming.
Uncle Mike's in. Fuck you both.
down.
Get drunk. You can literally drink alcohol from all around the world.
Not that I do
Yeah.
any drugs, but it's a great.
All I'm
place
saying
to
is
do
I'm not
drugs.
spending money on
like
it
a great place
until
to
the
do
goddamn
drugs.
kids can remember it. That's all I'm saying. But I'm definitely going there really for my own personal gain.
How come
the kid
Uncle
will probably
Mikey's
like it. I'm
laughing
not
on
worried about
Space
that.
Mountain?
All right. Imagine going to
All right,
Space
Fudge,
Mountain all hammered and
Fudge,
shit.
Fudge,
dude.
Fudge.
What's up?
I know you're gonna hate what I'm about to say, but we're gonna stop this right now.
Okay.
We're gonna say goodbye to these gentlemen.
And pop the broad and the mic on.
Yeah, but we're gonna whoever's watching, you're gonna have to deal with a plain room for a little bit. We're gonna go say our goodbyes, do our pleasantries, you know.
No, fuck that. You guys go do what you want to do. The mic, hop on, take Keith's spot. Me and you will talk while these guys do their things.
Perfect.
We're live. I'm not going to just stop the podcast. But, Pat,
You are so loud when I take my headphones off. That's crazy.
I'm loud when they're on.
I'm not yelling. This is how
Tony,
I
very
talk.
nice to see you, buddy. Urka,
Phil Twins.
Thanks for having
that's
me.
what I
I
meant.
think we
Of
need
course.
one more shot.
You're welcome back anytime you're back in Jersey.
Well, one more shot.
You have 2 shots
My favorite. That's Saddam Hussein.
We'll argue about that later. Mike.
Did you bring Saddam Hussein money?
No. That was up there. Mike, hop on the mic so we can talk here. So we're not.
I just want to say goodbye.
Yeah, everybody's got to move. We're live. What do you guys think about Star Wars and Lord of the Rings? Am I right? There you go, Mike. Hop on, for fuck's sake.
My spot, Mike. Get the fuck out of here. This is the Fudge and the Mike podcast.
Yeah,
now.
it sure is. Let's go. Let's do it.
It's actually hashtag shots for Mikes.
Dude, I like that. I like that.
I've been waiting a while.
I spit on rhymes in a lazy Susan, and I'm innocent
guilt
till my
is
guilt
proven.
is proven.
Puss.
Nice to see you, Mikey.
That was a solid connection after our awkward first handshake.
It's a white people thing to mess up.
It really is. It's got to be the first one.
Be real, dog. Good seeing you.
Oh, that's a hug right there.
They've gotten bigger. I'm glad you enjoyed the grab. Yeah, he's fucked too. All right, so Mike, let's actually have a real conversation about what we were just talking
About
about. No, what we were just talking about because I think it's a solid
We're talking
argument.
about I think that Pat had a really good argument that the movies for Lord of the Rings are very true. Like if you watch the full, you have to spend 12 hours watching 1 through 3 extended cuts. Like I think the extended cut for 2 Towers is fucking 7 hours. Like you have to waste a whole day to watch
I
these
wanna
films.
do-
No,
I want to do it.
and I want to do it with you too because I have all of them and I'm a big fan. But I'm perfectly biased enough to be between the both because I love both series greatly and
Fuck Star Wars. The last movie was a money grab.
bingo.
That's what you came in here for. Did you like Solo?
What is that? Dropkick Murphys. Nice. Did you get that on fucking?
I saw them in San Diego.
Oh, nice.
All right, Fudge. Peace out.
I'll have to hit you up
Be
when I'm
real.
out in fucking California soon enough.
Are you?
I'm thinking about. I'm gonna be traveling out there soon.
Orange County.
All right, let's get fucking weird.
Oh, he'll get weird.
I know he will. I can already smell it on that fella. He knows the people.
Yeah, speaking of which, let's see what happens with this tobacco. Am I right?
Oh yeah, I mean we haven't been drawn yet. So
Is it draw now?
again, what I was saying is that the books are very true to the movie, and vice versa. When it comes to Star Wars, you didn't have a deep-seated history with the books or a based mythos, if you will.
That's true.
But you had, all in all, a very, very, very solid platform to build a movie off of. And George Lucas did just that. A New Hope, and I will still say this, that A New Hope is my favorite Star Wars movie. Out of all of them. It's still my favorite Star Wars movie because that was the first one that came out. And if you think about it from the perspective of 1973, 1974, you're watching this movie and you're watching some kid from the fucking boonies, which is 90% of America at that time, dude, coming in their pants to watch some kid blow up a giant thing that they've never... And that looked real as fuck for 1973.
Yeah.
Real as fuck. You thought his ship was blowing up his Death Star.
Yeah.
They had no, the sci-fi culture was a
That's
lot
why
more...
I brought up the argument of think of the times kind of thing.
Are you back
But
now?
none of us were alive. Dude, you're leaving
Oh.
the door open. Okay. Broad's here. No animals?
Day Broad.
All right.
It's super hot in here. So take off all your clothes. I'm not doing that. That's your phone.
Yeah.
I could, but oh, my shirt. I'll move. No, I'll move. Hold on. No, this is the reveal. This is the reveal. Yeah. You're gonna like this. Hold the hat, baby.
Put that on me, bud.
Boys, may I present to you the best fishing spot in all of Bonita Springs.
Mikey.
Master bait and tackle.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Dude, you're kidding me.
I prefer tackle and then masturbate, but you doing all right? You doing all right?
It's a creepy racist. Or rapist. That's what I'm trying to say. Not racist.
What are you going to do?
The mic's got weed pens. I mean, pen pans all over my
Yeah, you can say weed pens because I smoke weed. Leaving chickens all over the place.
Don't worry about the
Can I
chickens.
have my hat back? My hair's all wonky.
Yeah, I don't like fitted hats like that.
It's not fitted. It's a snapback,
I
you
like
peasant.
flat rims.
Back, you
Pheasant.
peasant. Yeah, remember that one time you said that, and I was like, "Well, that's a bird." So.
I meant pheasant. He said peasant.
No. You meant peasant is what.
No,
you
I
meant.
meant pheasant.
Pheasant.
When you texted me, like,
Yeah, you
don't.
don't watch Letterkenny. I meant pheasant.
Oh, okay. I don't watch that show.
You can tell he's an Italian. Look at the grease on that fucking headset.
Yeah, you got to wipe that oil, that olive.
Oof,
that olive oil.
no, nice kid,
In-
but God, he is an Italian.
In
through and
his
through.
defense, we've never cleaned any of these.
No, we did like twice.
Yeah, it's been a while though. It's been a while.
Since I could
Hold my head up high.
It's been a while.
I
All right,
didn't
so we're
like
at
them
2
all.
and a quarter. So let's get like one solid conversation left to go. Are we hopping back to? I mean,
Here's what I think. All right. We all have our opinions. That's fine.
Yeah, and they all suck.
For sure. Especially mine. But, Fudge, I know your opinion is not going to change when you watch.
I still haven't given my answer, by the way, about the two, really, either. But keep going.
Your opinion's not going to change if you watch the extended versions of Lord of the Rings.
Yes, it is.
I don't think it will. But you still haven't done
Well,
it.
what's my opinion?
Star Wars is better.
I never said the original Star Wars trilogy is better than the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I never got to say my piece.
He
at all.
actually only said that Episode 3 was the best
That's
film
true.
ever
All right,
made.
so go with your opinion. What's your opinion?
I didn't say that at all.
Penis showing or what's the other side?
Penis.
Triggered.
It actually shows both each time.
Yeah, I know it does. But I couldn't see it.
That was funny. I didn't realize that.
I didn't think of that.
If we're talking about the original Star Wars trilogy versus Lord of the Rings, I don't really know if it's even a bad opinion at that point because the Lord of the Rings trilogy are just better movies.
Yeah, for sure.
They're just
in what way though?
in
the mic to you,
almost
broadcast.
every way, besides the fact of whether you want to choose the Lord of the Rings stories. The Lord of the Rings story of the original trilogy is better than the Lord of the Rings. Like the acting's real bad in Star Wars. It's always been. It's kind of part of its charm, except the new ones, which I like the new ones. But so that there's really not like bad acting in Lord of the Rings. It's legitimate acting, right?
Fair.
I mean, any possible CGI or like I mean, the battles on Lord of the Rings are fucking epic, dude.
The Game of Thrones.
Unreal,
Like
retarded.
the
Game
final
of
battle
Thrones
for
based
Middle-earth
their
is-
battles.
Even
off
Two
of,
Towers is fucking all those trees coming down, and
Dude.
fucking get me started, dude.
My boys, the Ents.
Wait till you watch the fucking extended.
Dude,
I'm tree beer.
But like I think it's like it's almost unfair that I say the Star Wars trilogy is better than Lord of the Rings because it's like I mean we're based off opinions and that was like me yelling about that before, but
Right.
all I can promise you is that if I had to choose between the Star Wars universe and the J.J. Tolkien universe, I choose Star Wars.
I think that
That isn't the argument, but pull the mic to you, right to your
think-
face.
You're about to start a podcast. Let's go.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to do
Gee
this.
up.
so much pressure.
This doesn't
Get
do
your
anything
life
for anybody.
together,
You
bro.
gotta be
But
in here like this. Have it
One
touch
of
your
the
lips a
things
little
I
bit.
like about Star Wars versus Lord of the Rings, and I do like Lord of the Rings, but Tolkien's like a Christian. He's very much like good versus,
bringing religious
no,
into
but
this.
he's very much like good versus bad, which there's a lot of that in Star Wars. But I feel like in Star Wars there's a lot more like gray area where it's like, are they really doing the right thing? Is this person really the good person?
Are we only talking about the trilogy?
He's making out with his sister.
Yeah, like I just feel like there's a
Quick
lot
kiss.
more. They're exploring a lot more gray area where I feel like Tolkien's
that's your
just like these are the
justification?
good guys, these are the bad guys. Where in Star Wars, it's not that simple. Like, yes,
She's
there's
got
the
a very
good guys
good point
and the bad guys,
there.
but there's just more depth to the story.
And the more, and not even the movies, the more you play the games and watch.
Well, that's one of
Rebels
the.
and
I
all
think that's really one of the main points of Star Wars is the gray area. I think, right?
Yeah,
Which is the
and I
point
feel
you're
like-
making.
But I feel like Tolkien and Lord of the Rings is very much like these are the good guys. They're on their mission to defeat evil, and there isn't that like nuance that Star Wars has.
That's definitely fair.
Solid point for sure.
Great point. Yeah. Great point.
Sure. I mean, and that
Dumb
works
broad
perfectly
right
to the
here.
whole opinion. That works with the whole opinion part of the argument, which is really what we should be talking about, which I really can't make up in my mind based on opinion. I mean,
I don't know. I also think Star
Fucking
Wars
A.
doesn't
It's like-
take itself too seriously, and I feel like Lord of the Rings takes itself seriously, which it can and it should,
Or
and
need
it's
to.
good. But like Star Wars has a little bit more of that,
to prove on your point, like every Jedi scene, like, man, Jedis are kind of fucking dumb. Right?
Yeah, because they're fucking true.
how many
good.
times do they have the wind in their hands and they let it go because it's not what they believe
Yeah,
in?
it's true good.
Same thing with the Sith.
They're true
That's
good.
That's the cool thing about the new movies.
She's a gray
is-
fucking.
Well, not even that. It's just like there's no Sith. Like there's fucking Big Nose, right? That Jew. What's his name? Lord Junos.
That's what I thought.
The first thing I went was, hey, he must own a bank or something, you know? Like,
He definitely owns a bank.
what?
If you're gonna get mad about racism, put the mics
Banks?
to your face, Kristen.
Banks, jewelry stores, and maybe grocery stores. We don't know yet.
All right. I apologize for calling him a Jew. Kylo Ren. Big
Adam
Junos.
Driver? I was thinking of the Sith Lord.
Have you seen his nose?
I was not thinking Adam Driver.
Yeah, have you seen his nose?
He's gonna snoz that can fucking knock down the wall. That
He's
Trump
got the
wants to build, dude.
Shylock nose of all Shylock
he would get to a
noses.
party 20 minutes early with that thing. I was thinking of fucking whatever Lord
No.
shriveled
got
up raisin
Shylock nose.
cunt, whatever the hell his name was.
What I'm saying is they don't know anything. You know, they're fighting for whatever, you know? And there's a whole universe in between them. So, like, when you play games or go watch the shows, you're like, oh, there's shit going on everywhere else. Yeah.
That's not really happening in Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, it's really like all you got is Middle Earth, which is like what equivalent to like a continent on Earth.
But there is a much larger
never
world.
nerded.
Everybody's walking everywhere within a few days. Shit's like
it's a
Texas, dude.
movie.
Middle Earth is like Texas, dude.
Honestly, though, it is like if you think about it, like size-wise, probably about
Same
the
with
size
Game of
the United-
Thrones. Maybe
United
Game of
States.
Thrones is like Texas twice. That's it.
It's the same size as like you would say like the United States comparatively, but it's part of a bigger world that they just don't dive into. He built this whole giant fucking world. I'm sure
We
there's
talking
stories.
we talking Tolkien?
Correct. Tolkien.
Tolkien's not
definitely.
going into space.
I'm not
Space
saying-
is unlimited. Space is infinity. That's one
Not
main
space.
reason why the Star Wars universe beats the Lord of the Rings.
How many continents?
There
are
is
on
an
this planet,
infinity
buddy?
More
of
doesn't
amazing
equal better.
story out there, dude.
Correct.
More
More
doesn't
doesn't always
equal
equals better. I'm not saying it's better or worse. Oh,
Just
you
watch the Clone Wars like 2 or 3 times, dude. It's so good. It's so good.
Penis.
It's so good.
This is
staying forever.
And yeah, and you talk about more doesn't mean better. You're sitting here, the extended versions are so good. There's more story. There's more.
Oh,
no,
come
no.
on.
All
That's,
that is-
that's a different argument.
Okay, so you're talking as the oppose of fucking
Dude,
9
we
movies
know-
to 3.
All right, we know what's on Earth, okay? We know what's going on. Trees, animals, people fucking, whatever, dude. Those people
Never said it
keep
was on
fucking,
Earth.
and
It's
then they
never
kill
been
more
stated that
animals,
it's on Earth.
and then eventually a
Might be
meteor hits and
Middle
it
Earth, but it's
starts
not
all over.
Earth.
Star Wars is thousands and thousands of years, different galaxies,
The
different
mythos was
shit
built
going
after
on.
the original, though. It's all fucking fan fiction, dude. This was built off of a storyline that one person thought up and went, "Yo, my mental dick
in a
is
spot
gonna
as
slop
big
out
as
on
in
the
a
table,
spot
and
as
here
big as
it
Texas.
is."
In a spot as big as Texas.
Yes, but
Dude, you have different dimensions that don't even make sense.
no, I
spots that like shit that
Girl, I
isn't
just said
even
that
real or
the
true.
entirety of Middle Earth is the equivalent of the United States,
Here-
and you can go back tomorrow, check the video, and see that I
understand
said that. But
Here's what we're going to do. All right? You with me?
I don't know.
Just say yeah. Just say yeah.
No.
Do you trust me?
No.
No.
I don't blame you.
Yeah,
Here's what we're
it's-
gonna do.
Girlfriend shares a mortgage with you. I don't think she trusts you.
She definitely
I don't
doesn't.
blame you. So the next week and whatever, we're not doing Sunday podcast. When we start doing Sunday podcast,
We gotta spend
that's
a
coming
day-
up. Okay,
We gotta spend a day watching the fucking movies, dude.
that's what I'm saying. So
It's gonna take a day.
we can either do it after the podcast or do it a Saturday night, Friday night. We need to watch Lord of the
Yo,
Rings.
I'll
extended
buy
version.
groceries if you keep us fed, dude. I'll fucking.
I
be
got
there.
you, dude. I'll cook.
I'll buy groceries. You cook. We'll do it at your place so we
B-Dog's
can watch
involved.
the kid.
I'll eat.
Well, I'm saying we can do it at your place so we
We
can watch
will-
the kid as long as Bridget doesn't kill us all.
No, she'll. I mean,
She'll
as long
watch
as,
with
Keith,
us.
as long as Keith doesn't say anything stupid about.
What are you talking about? Saying something stupid.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
that is a
gonna
good
admit,
point.
you said some borderline stuff that I would have been mad at if you were saying it to my daughter at Jeff's kid. I'm surprised Jeff didn't get mad at you, dude.
Jeff Kid, he threw a bowl at his head and said, "Why didn't you put your arms up?"
And that was funny as fuck.
Are you kidding me?
Are you what?
All I did was like, "Dude, I'm not touching you." When he tried to hand me
No,
something.
you didn't.
Stop.
Dude, when they were changing his diaper, you were like, oh, keep crying, baby. Someone changed your diaper for you. What the fuck do you have
Kristen,
to cry about?
birth his children.
That was the
I
exact
will not.
sentence.
Please don't.
I won't. Don't worry.
Please don't. I do not want to see him as a father.
All I'm saying is
I
that
think I support abortion so hard.
they don't want to have
Well,
kids.
there's a multitude of reasons I could go with that, but like we're just gonna go say with him is the first one.
So you're saying me joking about diaper is worse than Jeff pegging a kid in the head?
I don't think you realize what you're in.
No.
Whether it's misled or not meant, sometimes your intent in your jokes are a little extreme.
Whatever.
He just goes, dude.
Hey,
I go
kids.
for the darkness. He's just the dark.
Don't bring me around kids. I don't know what to tell you.
He's not.
I thought
He didn't do that to himself.
I thought it was
Literally-
pretty well behaved the other day.
Literally,
at the
him
place.
and his significant other are
Yeah.
both in agreement that they do not need that shit in their life. So I mean, they have the right idea starting out.
No, yeah, and that's the try. That's
You don't
fine.
think I was pretty well behaved? I could have been way worse.
I'm not saying you were bad, but I am saying there's some like
So you left the.
we're
vodka
talking
home
about
then.
Bridget killing us, right? So then I said, as long as Keith doesn't
Still
say
be an
some like
asshole.
really crazy shit, you know,
I smelled weed.
that's it. What do you mean? Where's this tobacco in here? That's it. I don't know. Unless you're
Somebody
smoking
check
it.
that vet.
The vet. As in Corvette, or is the
veteran.
veterinarian?
The one who was
Sitting there.
just sitting here, dude. Come on.
Oh, the veteran.
Holy shit.
See, I thought veterinarian.
Boys, we
first.
need to set a fucking.
I'm drunk and I know what I'm talking about.
I never know what I'm talking about.
That's fair.
We need
I
to
just
set
keep
up a
talking.
Lord of the Rings extend version.
So I'm saying, like a Saturday, I'll buy groceries. We'll make some fucking me and my man here. We'll make some tasty foods. If
do it.
it's cool, we can do it at your place. That way, we don't have to worry about childcare.
There's babies there.
No, but we can take care
Well,
of it.
baby.
She's a fucking awesome baby, to be honest.
Is she?
You realize, yeah, exactly. I don't like those jokes. It's my daughter. Like, I'm not going to be okay with it. Don't make jokes like that. No, both the involved.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm reverting back to what I said earlier. Some of like I said, and this is just me in general. Some of the stuff you were saying to Jeff, sometimes, like, I don't think you realize you crossed the line.
I might have,
Dude,
but whatever.
I wouldn't take as much offense to that as you just did, though.
The mic says so.
Like, I'm being like a true blue friend. Like, you took a little bit more. You're like, "Wah! Ah!" Nobody's making fun of your kid, dude.
No, but they are.
Nobody's making fun of you.
I have, but I'm
Nobody's
not at
honestly
your
true.
kid.
Honestly, nobody's making fun of your child.
I've never met your child. To be fair, I say
You know, but you don't want to.
Pull the mic there.
To be fair, I say that
To be
about
fair.
a lot of things.
She's just a nihilist. She don't give a fuck about life, dude. It's
no
all
one-
gravy.
We're not. I'm not trying to trash your kid.
Nobody is gonna talk shit about your child, dude.
I'm happy for you and your
A
broad.
joke is a joke, and that is totally separate. But like the two, they don't are never serious ever,
Quick and triggered.
ever, and ever. Family life's a totally different ballgame.
We'll
brother.
move on.
All right, thank
we'll
you.
move on
That's
to
all I
whatever
want.
we're talking
Just don't
about.
talk shit like that about my dog.
It's so easy though. He tried to take my fucking
did do
thumb.
that.
Well, what did you do to him?
He picked him up
Oh,
after.
the pinky in the asshole wasn't really cool saying hi, I guess.
I literally this happened the other day.
You put your pinky in the
No,
dog's
I didn't
asshole?
put my pinky in the dog's
He's got
asshole.
3 of them. You look
He might
hard
have.
enough.
3 pinkies?
No, assholes.
3 asses? Your dog has
You know,
3
he
asses?
knows. He knows what I'm talking. There's
Does he
like these
shit
two
out all
things that-
3 of them?
No, there's like these little things at the top of his legs. They
His
look
little
like assholes.
curlies and
No,
then
yeah, no. The dog ass curlies. All dogs have them.
yeah.
3 assholes.
my
is
dog
what
has-
I'm.
well,
It's a
mine's-
triangle of ass.
Well, see, my dog's is cool because it makes a smiley face with her cooter.
Where's the mouth?
The mouth's on the opposite end, bro.
No. The mouth of the smiley face.
Mike Smith, take a picture.
I guess I'm gonna have to like show you my dog's asshole now.
Just answer question. What makes the mouth? I can describe what makes the triangle of assholes.
I
On
guess
kids'
it would be
dog's
my
ass.
dog's vagina. Is that what you're trying to get at?
Okay, so it curves one way to make some type of smile, or is it a dodgy face? Where are the
is
two
where it's gone.
eyes?
Dan, stop talking about a dog's.
Where are the
fucking
two
vagina.
eyes?
It's those the two like butt curls you're talking about on Walker.
So that's not a smiley face. That's 2 dots with a line in the middle.
Well, it's a frowny face. If anything.
No, because the 2 dots are on the same side.
You haven't seen a lot of vaginas.
1 dot at the top of one thigh, 1 dot at the top of the other,
There's a lot of different
and then in
types of
his dog's
vaginas in
case,
this world.
butthole vagina. If you're
Dog,
looking at
am
the
I
back.
wrong?
No, I'm not.
Tell Walker on the video. We need a
Walker.
illustration.
Walker.
You have to open the door. Are you gonna put his asshole to the?
Yeah.
You could. Or just
I'll get him.
keep it like here.
Oh, come here, little man. Come on.
So
You're not getting what I'm saying about the vagina being in the middle of the 2 dots. It's not a smiley face. It's just 2 dots with a line in the middle.
No, I got you.
back to
Just
what
trying
we
to
were
fucking
saying
figure it out.
before. When me and my sister were out the other day with Walker, he started barking at a small child, and Katie was like, "Why does he hate small children?" I goes, "She started shit with him." Like a small child started shit with my dog.
Hold on. Katie said that about.
My sister, I was.
Oh, your
out-
sister,
We
okay.
were out with Walker, and he started flipping out on a little girl.
Show your dog's asshole.
Walker.
And then your sister
And-
said that
no,
she started.
I said, she's
Walker.
like, "Why does he hate children?" I go, "Well, she started."
Oh, okay. Are you gonna grab the dog so we can show its asshole on camera?
Trying.
Walker, come here.
It's Brogum, management. With your shake. Walker.
Go that way. Please don't take my thumb again. Because surprisingly, you have really sharp teeth for a little piece.
He's, like Shane said, he's like a little deer.
He is like a little deer.
He
like a-
prances a lot,
Yeah, he's like a baby deer.
and he's got 3 assholes. So as soon as the broad grabs him,
Oh, there we go.
Show this dog's asshole to the world.
all right, as close to my hand as you can get it. Do you
the
see it?
legs.
Oh,
Fudge, grab the legs.
This is
no, he's fine. Look at the 2. Look at the 2
Pete
assholes.
is about to sue somebody.
No, there's no reason. I'm not grabbing his leg.
Grab his other
Look at
leg.
the 2 assholes. Those are that 1, 2, 3. That's a triangle of asshole.
Look
Look at the dog's face.
Now you're trying to tell me smiley face, but if your dog's vagina is here, there's a dot on each side. It's 2 dots with a line in the middle.
Have you ever had a female dog?
The dog's
The dog's
getting raped.
vagina is not right below its asshole.
The dog's legit like
Fudge, look at the
Check out
dog's
my ass.
face. He looks like he's getting raped. What are you doing to my dog?
My fingers did not touch the dog. No animals have been touched or raped on this
Fudge
recording.
raped the dog. It's okay.
Oh,
Call in.
I hit the fucking camera so hard.
Oh.
Don't hit the camera, man. My poor dog just got fucking abused.
I love Victoria.
Shot?
Right.
Oh, we haven't read any ads, too?
We haven't read
Any ads?
Read all 3 of them, Mikey.
I'm going to read all 3 ads in one shot in my usual
Film
fashion.
Twins.
Let's also fucking pour a drink,
Dude,
boys.
how we not read any ads?
Because you guys were talking with Pat
Yeah.
and his buddy.
Yeah, we definitely just didn't read any ads. Usually you set alarms.
That's my fault. I got to be more on top of that because we're not going to get any more ads unless we read them. The ones that we already have.
It's Friday. I got 2 days to work. I don't care about anything today.
This is Friday. This is a different. Like we could, fuck it, go forever. I have nothing to do tomorrow.
I have to work tomorrow.
That's your problem, not mine.
Keith also has to work tomorrow.
That's his problem, not mine.
We have more ice downstairs.
I'm really excited to go home and eat spaghetti. Not that anybody cares.
Is it mom's spaghetti?
Palms are sweaty.
Did mom?
Spaghetti.
You can't come and then eat beefaroni.
It is pasta. I'll give it to her. It is pasta.
By the way, though,
Good call, Kristen.
before he does the ad reads at the end of the show,
Oh, we're ending it after the ad reads?
well, I mean, we're gonna be close to 3,
Why are we
right?
ending anything?
We're 2.5 hours, so yeah, we're pretty close to
You need to watch the extended versions.
I'm sorry, but
we got
when are we
some.
planning this weekend? Because I'm going north in the end of June. Going to Maine.
What are you doing in Maine?
None of your goddamn business.
Fucking.
There you go. The mic spoke.
Oh, I have friends that live in Portland. Actually, and then I'm going back up in July. My parents rented a
Dude, when you go to
house
Portland, Maine,
right outside of Acadia for a week. So I'm going to be
Acadia is actually fan-fucking-tastic. When you first pull into Portland, there's just going to be this park, and it's just going to be a bunch of artistic fucking bozos
I know.
drawing their feelings.
No, I know. I like
That's the first thing I remember when I pulled in that
That's,
godforsaken hipster fucking town, dude.
that's where my like hippie fam lives up there. Like
It's
all my
just-
dirty
it's
fish
just-
friends live up
It's
there.
just IPAs and flannels everywhere.
Don't fucking look at me that way until you've hung out with these people. They're
I
good
would
people.
never hung out with those people.
Well, look at me, Miss Elitist. Then, ha. That's fine. They're
What
good
kind of people are we talking about? Because you guys being
Dirty
racist.
fucking hippies. Is that a button?
I'm not against it.
Literally nothing
love-
I hate more than dirty hippies.
Yeah, we don't. We definitely do
There's
need
a
a
difference
hippie
between
button.
a hippie and a wook, though. So, like, what's your
wook?
What's
a
a
wook?
wook?
Is like that. Oh,
Is that a name that
we
hippies
go.
give themselves to get
No, no, no,
themselves
this
out
is
of
a-
hippies?
You're a white broad with dreadlocks. I hate you.
wook? That believes that crystals will heal your vagina from fucking having pesticides in it,
Yes.
and that your fucking what is it? Your pineal gland is too calcified from the fluoride in the water. Yeah, I understand
that
where you're
thing?
coming from.
Is that a thing?
That's a thing, apparently. So I understand where you're coming
Is that
from.
why
but
my
a wook-
dick's small?
A wook is like you're like,
He didn't say yes.
hey man, like spirit science, and I do ketamine at fucking base nectar
Ricky.
shows. No, not
That
well,
faggot
no.
that sells pins?
Whoa, wait a minute
Ricky,
now. Ricky's
yeah,
a really
I
nice
apologize
dude.
for that
I love
F-bomb.
Ricky. That
He's a
was
very
fucking-
big fan, and he's one of my
Ricky
best.
is
I know,
a
but he
very
sells
good friend.
pins.
No, he sells fucking wraps, dude. He makes art out of fucking wire and stone.
He
It's
sells
fucking-
pins,
It's
too.
beautiful
He
shit.
sells
He does
pins.
sell pins, but like, come on. He makes.
I
fucking
apologize for calling him a fag.
That's a
But he
little
sells
rough on him.
pins.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't, you know.
Hey, you make fucking your life selling food. I make mine selling fucking structures. So everybody makes.
Yeah,
their
but we
thing doing
both
their
own
thing.
houses. I'm like, you're gonna buy a house selling pins.
Yeah, so like if
Yeah, that's not true though. Because
I own
there
house
are-
too.
There are people.
go.
Oh, we still drink.
Somebody's house. It's like a small room.
I'm sorry, I don't want to talk shit to Ricky.
No, Ricky's like a good person,
You were like
dude.
that faggot that
Hard
sells
tea.
The
hard tea is
No,
what
it wasn't
gets
hard
me.
tea. You were like that.
It wasn't hard tea.
You said faggot.
No, it wasn't hard tea.
You didn't say fag. You said faggot.
You were like a mower trying to start like on a cold one.
Before these ad reads. I'm gonna tell him you said that next time I'm in Denver.
He's gonna hear it himself.
He's probably listening. Okay. Well, he's gonna fight me when he's not on a bus where I can't beat him up. I don't fucking know what to tell you, dude.
You're getting pretty drunk. You're just bringing up random shit that doesn't make it. Well, it makes sense because it happened, but he brings it up all the time. I just told that story the other day. I don't think because Bridget never heard it, so I told her the story. She was like, "Really?" I think she just thought like she just assumed you were like just not that you're not friends with them now, but like she probably I think she just assumed you were as good as friends with them as I am.
I'm down to hang with Rick, but you know he sells pins and I wanted to
bit
beat him
your
up
lip
at
off.
one point.
Faggot.
It wasn't that hard of a fag.
Dude, it was a hard F, dude.
Was it that hard?
Hard F. It's funny.
Weird,
I'm
though.
still laughing. You know it's good because the broad's upset about it. So, and Mike left the room, so clearly he was a solid F
open
bomb.
the window. It's fucking
No,
disgusting.
that's literally an impossibility.
Yeah,
We're
it
gonna
doesn't
break
happen here.
something. We're getting off in like 5 minutes anyway. But yeah, it smells like shit in here. You're right. I'm gonna take a shot. I think you're gonna read some ads. I think
We're gonna read some ads.
he's gonna call Ricky the hard F again. I don't know what's gonna
Let's call him up and call him a hard F again, you fucking loser.
Have we talked
I
about Barry?
will
Speaking of
if you
dirty
want.
hippies,
We've
have we
called
talked
him
to
like 3
Barry?
times. That
Oh,
fucking
can we try
loser
calling
doesn't
Gary
pick
again?
up.
Let's call Barry.
Barry.
I'll call him right now.
Call
Barry
Barry.
Case, bedroom eyes, 6
Let me do an ad
ball.
read. You call Barry.
All right.
We're gonna do the first ad read. You know, because that's
Can
really
I do
appetizing.
One? I want to do one.
Yeah. Do you watch? I listen. Actually, no. I want you to read Cap and Cluggy. Because that's my favorite.
Okay.
You Watch, I Listen is the podcast you need in your life to find the movies you need to see, the albums you need to hear, and the nonsense banter you never know you needed. Thank you, sir. Join Dan and Taylor each week as they break down their movie and album picks and go over a variety of topics from the world of pop culture, sports, video games, and tear down the walls of politically correct culture. Surprise guests from the world of Hollywood music, professional wrestling, political commentary, MLB, UFC, and more call in as Dan and Taylor discuss the questions other shows might be afraid to ask. Find You Watch, I Listen on every major streaming platform, as well as YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, at You Watch, I Listen. Head to www.youwatchilisten.com and join them every week. And one more time, I am the Colonel. And try that finger-licking chicken at KFC.
Yeah.
What do you think? This is an audition?
So I can't. How we forget?
Girl, I don't need no audition
How
for
we
voice
forget
acting. I'm a
Adam-
champion.
All right, I'm gonna call this Adam Case guy.
I might
His
get a
name's
job
Barry.
at Disney.
What's his name? Gary?
Barry.
Barry.
I just,
For the next available operator.
I want to be the guy that like takes care of Walt Disney's frozen head.
Did I call something wrong? I have an operator?
Thank you for holding. Again, you have reached the Healthcare Enrollment Center.
Did he give you the wrong number?
Babe.
I did, but I'm going with it.
With information on
Can we just
healthcare
call
savings.
someone?
For information on healthcare plans available to you, press 1. Press 0.
Oh my God. I'm embarrassed.
All others, please hold for the next available
Hey,
operator.
Fudgy, tell all these gentlemen to make us a new ad read too.
Thank you for holding.
It has been a bit.
Again,
It's time to
you
freshen
have
up.
reached the Healthcare Enrollment Center. Please understand that
What are you
healthcare agents
calling?
will only be
The Health Enrollment
Barry
Center.
on healthcare savings.
Is this Obamacare?
For
Like
information
the
on
phone
healthcare
number?
plans
You mean that shit that don't work?
Press 1. All other callers.
I did.
You know what
press
does work?
9.
Not having health care.
Obviously didn't call the right number.
You never got it. You never got anybody.
I'm gonna draw.
Yeah, me too. This is a mistake.
Hello.
We have not received a valid response. Please try again.
Bitch, let me speak somewhat.
Lord.
I tried to call Barry Case.
I'm good.
It's Phil Twins.
We just took a
Oh, the
shot.
broad's got that.
Why are you taking my job from me?
Whoa.
Dude, I thought you were doing your own thing for that. Come on now. What the fuck?
That was me. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I really don't have a job. I'm literally just the fucking, like, the loser hang around until we can afford to get this shit. I'm the kid who has nothing better to do until we have a fucking another board.
Dude, the loser hang around was like the only term. And then you're not that, but like it was just I don't know. It was really funny.
Thanks for laughing at my pain.
I'm
Dan.
really pissed that they did
I love
not
you,
call.
Mike.
They
I
didn't
know.
pick up the call.
Can you call Barry now instead of being a bitch?
I kind of want to call that company back.
No, call Barry.
Why don't you call Nissan?
God,
See
I
if
gotta
Quintus
call
working.
Barry. I'm from fucking Capitol Records tonight. What's my
Oh,
name?
dude, what do you
What's
want?
my name?
Stefan? You're Juan Stefan. Do that, because that made me laugh so hard before.
Hello, my name is Juan Stefan from Capitol Records. I heard your tape recently.
Spanish division.
I have heard your tape recently, and I'm looking
Oh, yeah.
for. Oh God,
Call
I'm
the
too
number
good
right
at
now.
this.
Come on, go. Call a number right
There's
now.
seven. There's like a couple. What voice are we gonna go with?
Fuck,
though? 'Cause I have a
That
couple-
exact fucking thing you
We're
just
doing
did.
Juan Stefan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Juan
But
Stefan
first we're
for
doing a
sure.
shot.
Juan's Stefani.
Yeah, you're not saying it.
No.
Press the button.
See,
Press the button.
this is the fun fact about me being a mild schizophrenic is that I can go with different characters and keep it going.
Press the button, Fudge.
It's Phil Twins.
I don't know why that was difficult. She already pressed it earlier when
Now,
we filmed
is
it.
Stefan spelled with an F or a
Cheers.
PH?
PHF.
PHS. Stefan what?
The PH is silent.
All right. Can
You
I?
know what I'm drinking, dude? You show me that haggard-ass bullshit Finn spelling when I'm drinking. Dude, I almost fucking shot fucking sweeps out of my nose on
No,
the keyboard.
while we're here,
Instead of Beaker traveling around the world, maybe it should be the General.
it's just a picture of him with it in his
Oh, what happened? Where are
in
we
every
sending,
country.
Where are we sending Beaker?
By the way,
Pat's taking him home.
your
No, fuck
your
Pat. Pat's
podcast
taking shit.
needs to be named the broadcast.
I know.
Please.
There,
name it
I
the
think that already
broadcast.
exists, by the way.
I said that I talked to Liv about it tonight, and she said that kind of offensive.
No shit.
That's the point.
Shit, own it. Stop being fucking afraid of a word
So
and
what
own
I said
it.
was, "What about Broad City?" And she goes, "I kind of like that show." So I
That's
said-
copyrighted. So
Okay.
No, I mean not. What about calling?
By
it
the
that,
way,
like-
the broadcast already exists. It's already a podcast.
What do you mean?
It's a podcast.
There's a podcast called that already?
Yeah, because I've called one of our episodes that, and I think I tried to Google it or something for some reason. And
You got fist
So you
fucked by a lawyer?
fucking failed me. You literally told me
No,
to name
no.
my podcast something that already exists.
you failed yourself.
What did I didn't tell you a goddamn thing.
You failed yourself,
I
Chris.
didn't say anything.
You got offended by broadcast.
This guy keeps saying.
We need to do some work
didn't.
on nameplay.
Olivia, when I said this is what we should call it, said, "Is that offensive?"
Is her real name
You
other
want an
person?
offensive one? You do like cuntcast. That's like a very offensive fucking-
Cuntcast. Cuntcast. That's the one.
Yo, you
Your
just
friends are gonna
nutted.
hate me.
dude,
You just came, dude. You were like, oh.
dude,
like your dick
that's
shook,
it, dude.
Now-
all right, that's it. All right, hear me out. Hear me out.
Hear him out.
My dick's-
Like we don't know what he's gonna say.
Oh,
I'll do tech for
her partner did not want to do broadcast, and
But was
she's
down
wrong.
with Broad
she's wrong.
City.
She's wrong.
It's already a.
It's already a podcast. Broadcast.
Told you.
Cuntcast, dude. Are you kidding me?
That sounds like an Australian podcast.
There's no
of
reason
not
why-
women.
Your partner got mad about broadcast, right?
Her partner?
already took our shtick, and they have bigger tits than us. Fuck.
Her podcast?
How big are the tits? Come
Or
on now.
I'm sorry, her partner?
Yeah.
Stuff's getting weird over there.
Like, are we talking like
Your
double
part-
D is gonna ruin everything image wise, or like, come on,
Triple FC.
triple K's
What?
can crush
Two
a can with
guns,
my tit.
3
Right.
girls, 6 boobs.
All right, let me say something.
She's
Anyone
a
else-
saint for putting
No,
up with this. by
I
the way.
understand that. Anyone else confused by bra sizes?
No,
What do you mean?
it literally
What
goes
do-
in a linear fashion, dude.
I'm confused.
A,
Bra
B,
sizes?
C,
Yeah.
Okay,
D.
what bra size do you think I am? Wait. What bra size do you think I am?
Perfect.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Saved the day.
Fucking idiot. You look at her. Shit face. You're like, perfect.
That was
How
literally,
does that ever happen?
hands down, the funniest shit that has happened with us.
Oh my god.
I'm getting lightheaded. I'm laughing so much. Holy shit. Yo, don't ever answer your girlfriend again because I'm going to die. I'm going to die to death laughing at you when you respond.
Stupid bastard.
I can't see because there's tears.
I love you,
in
you
my eyes.
stupid bastard. I want to shake you like the Godfather, you fucking stupid bastard.
No, dude.
That's
They get bigger in C's and smaller as B's.
buddy,
I don't
no.
know.
Do you know your alphabet?
That was
What's the
pretty. You
what's the
you
first
literally
letter?
said it, but you
I know you can't read, but what's the first letter of the alphabet?
Hey,
Okay, what's the fourth
He
letter of
answered
the
seriously.
alphabet?
B. No. Wait, that's drunk.
Okay.
D.
we're-
It's a D. It's a D.
Chris is like, okay, I don't want people to think he's really this illiterate. Shut the fuck up.
Fucking wasted.
I have a
buddy.
mortgage with this asshole. Shut up. Stop it now. No, that was an honest mistake.
is turning out
we
so
all
much
know
better
the
than I
fourth
planned.
letter is fucking E.
Okay, so we've established the first number
Yeah.
is 1, A is the letter.
Yeah.
Okay, so D is the fourth one.
Right.
Which one's a higher number?
Yeah. Well, D.
Which one is the bigger number?
Yeah. D.
Bingo.
Yo,
You just
that makes
figured out
perfect
bras.
sense.
Bra size.
Yeah. You.
I
you
cracked the code.
mansplained it.
I'm fucking good. Holy shit.
I was.
So
Simians!
So D's are big, is what he's saying.
And if
get
you-
those
and if-
double D's up. In
And if
here.
you double a number, it's slightly larger than the
But there's
bigger
no
letter.
bigger
not-
size than D, right?
Oh, there
Yes,
is.
there
People have Z's and shit, dude.
So it
No,
goes
there's
by,
no Z's.
We literally
goes
have
by-
a female here to help
it goes
us with this.
by the size around your rib cage versus the difference of your boobs.
Oh,
So you
be
could
like
have
a,
a-
like you
bra
could
with
be-
no tits, but you're fat as fuck,
Right.
and you could still have like an A.
Yes.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Like, you would probably fill a nice A cup right now, bud.
I would think.
I'm very close to
Keith would
C.
be like a
No, you're still
Keith
a B
would be
cup,
like
bud.
a
You got work to
38.
do.
I went to the gym this
Hang
morning.
on.
Where do you go to gym?
By my job because I get
Oh,
get
that's
there
right.
for
We've
free.
talked
the
about
bra,
this.
babe. Get the
I'm
bra.
getting the tape measure.
Oh, get the
This
bra.
has
Let
turned
me
out
put.
to be something.
We're
ba-
not going to measure my tits. I'm saying that
No.
now.
We can measure my tits.
Grab the bra. Let's see if I fit in a bra.
I'm wearing the
Yeah.
masturbate and tackle shirt.
Dude,
True. But it's gonna ruin the logo if you put the bra over it.
So like, I gotta buy you boys shirts next time I'm down there.
Please.
Because I go
Tanks.
fishing when I'm in Florida.
I love shirts.
I wear tanks only.
Double XL.
You're a double XL? Okay, what
I'm
are you?
sitting up.
XL?
See
Yo,
how big
Titties
the tits
McGruber,
are.
are you XL?
I'm double X.
Two double X's then.
That's not my tits.
Oh, I'm a
babe.
double X too, bud. Look at you.
Are you trying to get my tits?
You're
or
as
what are you
fat
doing?
as me.
No, okay, ready?
He's not gonna like that one.
You just wear tighter
Keith is a
shirts.
42 band size.
That's the argument. Just saying.
no
I'm
one
not
knows
like
what
saying
that
that
means.
he's a different size, but like that's the argument
Right now?
that could
Yeah.
be made. If they had a
What's the argument?
same size,
doing?
debatable on size, he could argue that you just wear a tighter shirt.
Oh.
What did I say?
It's okay. It's just a triple X.
I would make a great fucking defense lawyer based on the fact that like, but what if he didn't rape that chick?
I don't remember.
What if the rape did not happen? Does the glove fit? You cannot quit.
If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. My man Johnny Cochran.
That's all
Got
I
a
do.
dude out of jail.
That's all I thought
Ewok
of.
lives on the moon of Endor.
How big are your boyfriend's tits, my dear?
What's your head, guy?
All right, 42 is his
You have-
band size.
His bust.
You got big old titties, dude.
I push him out, dude. I bust him out. What do you?
Help me here.
But the
What
fact
do you
is,
want me to do? Yeah, you running out of tape
we
measure?
go.
What's going on over there?
are we just running commentary now?
okay.
No, I mean we should probably in the episode
So,
after
like-
Keith's tits.
So like, I'm saying like, never trust a skinny chef though.
I hear you.
So Keith's band size,
What is the band's? Okay, you got to
What
explain
is-
this again.
what
'cause
is
we're men.
band size?
42 is his band size.
That's
What's
what
that?
he needs for around the like
Yes.
the chest, and then his
But then
titties could be bigger.
His titties are way bigger. He's like a C or a D.
God
Nice.
damn, daddy!
I pop those things.
I'm
out,
fucking
bro.
getting out over here.
So he was a 46 around his tits, so that's 4 inches bigger. So yeah, that's a D.
I pop those tats, dude. What's
Sweet.
up? Do you want to
He's
do
not
fudge?
a D.
So
No.
yo,
You're not gonna be like a Z. I don't even.
can we measure, please? He did one, dude. He did it. Measure it. No, you got to measure him. You know what you're doing.
Bro, you're up. Measure them. Management.
Dude, I'm gonna be
Management.
like fucking Q, dude.
I bet you we're about the same.
Don't act like I'm
I can't
huge.
find. Is this under your tits?
Like it didn't get weird when
No,
the
this
boys
isn't
left.
tit yet.
Okay, this is
I
52.
fudge. I say
Okay.
tit size. We're about the
So-
same.
If the,
I gotta say, some
Mine
of
are
my
pointier
is
for
your
sure.
tit- is this your
some of my
tit?
These are definitely
favorite
tits.
times are when it's
You're
just
like
us
not
fucking
even an A
weirdos
cup.
from this shit
That doesn't
alone.
make any sense.
That's
Walker, you
literally- you're
talking to the
52 around
mic.
touching
You gotta
my
talk in the
nipple.
mic.
And you're 52
She's-
around.
she
under
touched
your
it.
tits. All
Pinch
right,
it.
I'll give you a solid B.
Nice.
You're a B cup.
I beat you, bro.
Apparent.
I'm a D.
You've got
B.
bigger tits, but my man's over here
I have big back, big shoulder, big
might be
tits.
bigger, but he's in better shape than you.
Oh, come on now.
Are you saying you can run further than me? Because that's not true.
Oh, yo, you guys need to have at least one. Like, you gotta have like.
Oh, anytime, anywhere, any day.
Let's go.
No,
whenever
can
you
we do
want.
a foot race.
You guys want to race right now?
Dude,
You guys want to jog right now?
Bro,
Drunken
my-
foot race.
My legs are like 4 inches. So you can understand that, okay? I can't.
No. All I hear is the words of a pussy who doesn't want to run.
That's true. I went to the gym this
I'll
morning.
run. All I'm saying is I work out a lot more than him, but he cannot run me.
You don't do cardio ever.
Well, my leg
Do you even know what
hurts.
cardio is?
Okay, guys. One time.
Hurry.
Oh, please.
Time he did a leg day. One time.
I've been doing leg day for months,
I kid
and I
you
hurt
not.
myself.
Okay.
And that's what my legs
Jerking
fucked.
off.
I kid
Squatting
you.
while jerking off. That's your leg day.
I kid
I
you
went,
not.
that sounds good, actually.
I
It's
said,
pretty nice.
babe, do you want to bang? And he said, my legs are.
No.
Leg day hurt.
You couldn't get puss because
He
your legs
used
hurt.
His legs being sore
be.
from leg day as an excuse.
Could be.
not
Could
bang.
be.
Could be. If you're trying to say fudge works
if it
out
makes you
for
feel
me-
better, my excuses are way fucking worse than that.
I have.
but babe, I just sat here.
I will
You know,
not.
like, and it's the
Like I
bed.
said,
Not even that I just jerked off or something because you guys have a kid together. It's like I just sat down though. Really?
Yeah. Like just 30 minutes, right? Right? Give
I'm
it a
gonna
sec.
get a cramp.
I work out a lot more than Fudge. He can outrun me. He can outrun me, I would say.
I'm not even a part of this contest. I can't.
Of course
be.
not.
It's not fair.
You're third mic.
Well, it's just not fair because like I'll run you two into the ground.
There you go.
You run a lot?
I do.
I
My
don't.
main goal when I'm doing exercises is to outrun anything that is gonna be running after me
So
in
like,
the apocalypse.
what's a good
Smart.
mile for you?
At my peak, like because I've been smoking cigarettes and been lazy lately.
Ooh, or the drunk.
Let's
draw.
No, I get really fucking high and then I run for miles. Because I will get stoned. I will smoke. Your dog is like the sheet is just
He'll
not
be
doing it
alright.
for him.
He'll be alright.
So like I got fucking.
It's not bright out
the
anymore.
other day
It
I
doesn't
got
matter
really
now.
fucking stoned and I went to the gym and I ran for 3.5 miles and I looked down. I was like, oh wow, house music's great for that, huh?
House music?
Deep house,
Come
dude.
on,
Like,
bro. Yo, come on, bro.
No. Fuck you. I can like whatever I want. Who are you to judge me, bitch?
I only listen.
What are you, my mother? My mother approves everything I do. I'm a fucking saint in her eyes.
She's not watching this though.
Oh God, no. Oh,
Neither
my
is my
son's,
mom.
My
My mom
son's
knows
a
I'm a
pot
piece.
smoking, anal loving deviant. Well,
No, she knows all those those
minus
things.
sans the anal loving deviant.
That's why
deviant.
I love you, Michael Smith. Management, what do
Giving
you
or
want to say?
getting?
What do you want to say?
Both.
Okay.
I'm into ass play. Where have you
Okay.
been, dude? Do you
He's
not
an ass
listen?
play. Yeah, where have you
listen.
been, bro?
I like ass play too.
There you go.
There we
Bingo
go.
bango.
Fudge is the only one with he got the random 3 knuckler and he was all offended. And he said he didn't want to
So,
do coke.
We're all
he
sitting
didn't
here
want-
judging you, Fudge.
Yeah.
For not getting something up my ass. 2019.
That's,
What are you gonna do?
You're the weirdo
See,
for
you're
being
the
a fucking
ass.
completely weird normal guy.
What are you fucking living in the 80s?
I
Conservative!
believe that's normal. I think it's totally normal.
It's repressed.
It's totally
repressed
normal.
normalcy.
I've never met someone who doesn't like giving or getting ass play. I mean, yes, you're the oppressed one.
She's right,
You're the not.
and you're
normal.
white.
You know what's gonna happen now? I'm gonna
White power equals
No,
not power.
Reverse.
Well, I meant that.
Nope.
not power.
Nope.
It's very hot in here right now.
And that's
gets
what
fucking
happens.
hot.
That's
So
what
open a
happens.
window. I'm sure your neighbors will love to hear us talking about ass play.
Dude, if I like go, I'm like, oh baby, it's fucking what? And then like,
She's gonna be so into it. Just try.
Dude, just let her put a
no, but
finger
here's
in
the
your
deal.
ass.
I'm
Let her
just gonna think this
make sure
podcast
she
is
clips the
like-
nail though.
is-
Gotta clip that nail.
All right, here's
not
how
gonna
about
say no.
management, the mic, Fudge. Here's what I'm gonna say.
You're an ass
Fudge-
play too. You
no,
just
no,
never
no,
told
no,
us.
no.
Yeah,
I
that's
have-
right, you
it's been brought up.
no,
Fudge-
it hasn't.
Not with you.
It's
No,
been
it has
teased.
not.
Whatever. It's been teased. Doesn't matter.
No, it
Your
has.
ass or the story? You've never mentioned about anything touching your ass.
No. We're on this now.
All
Like,
right, that's fine. Let's go.
bro, did you stick a finger in his ass?
Of course she has.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
Yeah, that's not.
Why is that? Like, I've been the most open one
no.
here. Like, it's
That's
saying.
true. You're actually the only one who says anything.
I'm open about my sex life because I know what I like. Fuck me. What
He
up?
knows it.
Good for you.
Fuck, you made me lose my point. God damn.
Lost your ass virginity or
Fraternity?
What are you-
virginity. Is what I mean.
Finn?
Can't wait to drive. You lost your ass virginity is what you lost. Is what I meant to say.
Definitely not to her.
It's such a good point.
Exactly. I don't take credit for that.
I win.
You do win because
I win. I win podcast today.
All right. So whose ass are we talking about?
You're so uncomfortable right now. It's
No,
so
I'm not
palpable.
uncomfortable. I'm just confused.
It's palpable.
I don't.
You know what?
remember.
If he is upset, it's only because the story got taken away from him.
It did. I'm sorry.
That's all.
I did. Yeah, I don't.
He would have wanted to be like, nah. Let me tell you about my asshole. You know, and then we took that away from him, and now he
Yeah,
can't do it.
it wasn't
Although
about
you
my-
definitely could do it.
So Fudge, you're telling me no one has ever touched your asshole?
At all. Ever?
Like not even try.
I've been told.
I heard that on the fucking mic.
I've been told.
What does that mean?
That's not how you start that. I've been told.
That's a rape story.
I'm gonna get out of you, boy. I'm gonna pass out. I've been told. Chrissy goes.
You're gonna pass
Chrissy
out.
goes. No, wait. Chrissy goes. Hey, Fudge, has anyone touched your ass? Fudge goes, I've been told. Are you out of your fucking mind? I'm gonna puke this. Who cares? Are you kidding me? I've been told.
That's a literal fucking police report.
Yo, call 911.
I can't see him crying.
Holy shit.
Once again, I will say.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, you're fucking
I will say again, Kristen goes, Fudge, has anyone touched your asshole? And you went, whoo, I've been told. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
Is there something you want
to
to show us on the dolly where he touched you?
Yo, grab the pen and the beaker. What are you doing? Get your life.
We're not
together,
done yet.
dude.
This fucking podcast is going long. Explain yourself, child.
What are you doing?
Show us on the beaker where he touched you.
I am not going to be able to drive home. One.
That's
So,
fine.
do you need me to
I
call
have
Bridget?
a couch.
No, she'll pick me up. I guess. I don't know. If she's watching, I should
All right.
figure out.
It's Phil Twins.
Nope.
Explain your story.
I very much will.
And
And
an ass play one. What's R. Kelly?
R. Kelly could fart in my dinner tonight. Pray for.
He can, but like that's
Come in
not
the
the point.
closet.
We do need an ass play one, and I'll work on that.
It's
once we get
technically
to-
that's technically the ass play button. I think
That's
if we
not
had
an
one.
ass play, but we need like ass play. Like somebody recorded saying that.
So here's the deal.
Where's Barry Case? Call him up.
I tried.
Juan Stefan will call him eventually.
I ended up calling a fucking medical health care center.
Yeah, you did, and you didn't
Alright.
get
So
through
many
to anybody.
tears on my face.
Go with it, bud.
What about
Explain
the asshole?
yourself.
You've been
Whatever you guys want to let me
told.
talk. Well, here's the deal.
Because I don't get that.
Nothing wrong with the tongue on the taint, right?
No.
The spot in
It's
between
awesome.
your butthole. It's
We know what
it's
it
great.
is.
Have you ever had a tongue on your asshole? It's even better.
Once again, I have been told that
You
a
had-
tongue
I've
has
told
grazed
so.
my ass a few
You had
times.
You had your ass eaten out.
You've been told, but
Daddy,
you didn't feel it.
you had your ass eaten out.
I mean,
That means
I
the
was thinking
broad
it was
never
tape.
went fully down the dirty south.
What?
What's that fucking?
I'm sure it's dirty.
Take you to downtown Pound Town.
Although I do my best to clean my ass. Very thorough.
Okay.
What is
But
thorough?
that's
Like
why
a
that
scrub
sentence
brush,
started
like
off
an
with,
enema?
would you rather me say I don't clean my ass? You were like, all right,
I don't know
whatever, bro.
I don't
Leave
know
something
why-
on there.
I don't know why you had to mention that
Ladies
part
and
of the
gentlemen,
story.
hashtag audible
Because the tongue is
disgust.
going on my asshole.
Hashtag
what did I
audible
talk
disgust.
about? My anal hygiene. What else is there to talk about?
Audible
We're talking about a tongue on your butthole. You're going to be like, no, seriously, my ass is clean, though.
Would
It's
you
cool.
prefer to stick your tongue into a dirty asshole?
No, but I just didn't need to know
Jeff would.
how clean his asshole was. Like,
Would
that
you
was
not-
pertinent to this story?
I would prefer that my friends' assholes are clean. Like, dude,
Thanks, pal.
that's all I'm saying. Clean your asshole.
I do.
Clean it up.
I'm a
man.
wet wipe kind of guy everywhere I go.
Yeah, I
if
don't
it's not there, I make it.
I don't understand that. You're a fucking weirdo.
Something's
Yeah,
wrong with my ass.
I shave
probably.
my asshole. It's hard, man.
Why don't you just start waxing?
See,
it
now
for me?
nothing matters about what I'm saying
These are
because
not
you're going to go into every detail about that right this second.
shave
Kristen,
it.
sounds like you got some stories. Why don't you start?
I don't have any stories.
Have you,
You
waxed his asshole?
definitely just
I
went.
have not shaved or waxed his asshole.
Have you bleached his asshole?
No.
She has not.
Why
I
can't
shave
Eric
my
Rowe's
asshole,
girlfriend wax his asshole? Can we get that answer?
I don't want some other chick in his asshole.
Well, she's not.
It's not
in my
sexual,
You know
though.
why? Because you guys do the ass play, and that's
That's
a
true.
sexual
You
part of the
took it to that
relationship.
level. It makes it weird.
Yeah,
then,
why
because
can't she shave my asshole?
It's not shaving. It's pulling the hair from your asshole.
There's not a lot of hair
Some
there because
other
I.
girl- to rip the hair out of your asshole.
How do you shave your asshole? Because you sounded like you just fucking.
I will pay.
You got like a curved one
for
that
his asshole waxing if I can audibly record it.
we're gonna visually record it. That's the plan.
The ripping and the tearing.
The Brazilian on the beehole.
I just get down and deep and go.
No, there's gonna be one mic right by his gooch, and there's gonna be one mic on his mouth, so you can hear the.
But those.
There's no hair down
Kelly
there.
Clarkson, those little wrinkles on
I'm
your
sorry for the
anus.
clips.
You're not shaving that.
Oh,
and you're definitely
shaved the whole
You're,
ass.
you're not shaving your asshole this way.
Oh, I am.
I'm sorry, I just spit.
Oh, I am. Yeah, that way.
You can't.
That's what I do.
Unless you focused on a cheek.
I've never shaved my
No,
asshole. That's the
right in.
weird thing.
Right in.
You actually shave
You're not
your
making
asshole?
sense.
Oh, yeah.
How does rug burn not
Kristen?
occur? She's not staring directly into fucking Sauron's eye, dude.
Yeah. Better than Star Wars. Better than the Death Star.
See, you like that? You like that pull around to that? Yeah.
No, yeah, I shaved that whole
Hey,
thing.
guess what? We hit 3 hours. Can we read the ads and go home?
Oh, that's right. Oh,
we did.
sorry,
Did
Dad.
We didn't fish him?
We started talking
okay.
about my asshole.
We just want to know how you're taking care of it is all. And that's, you know what? That's honestly,
Wet wipes wherever I go.
it's just a friendly
I
thing to
make
do.
them.
How are you taking care of your asshole, bud? Is you doing well?
Solid 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch into the butt. Make sure there's no mud butt situation.
1/2 inch to 1/4. You ass play
Little something.
yourself daily.
Okay.
You finger yourself, dude.
So
That's fingering
This
yourself.
has been my rule for like 8 years.
Can do that.
You
but
you ass play
regularly
daily.
just-
1/4 inch. It's your fingertip wiping your asshole thoroughly. It's not 2-3
I want you
knuckles in there.
first look at the first knuckle on my fucking middle finger. That is 1/4 to 1/2 inch.
No, it's not. That's more than 1 inch, actually.
Bet me money.
You have a fucking tape ruler right there. Why don't you fucking go
a
for it?
tape ruler.
Right at the fucking thing with the
Okay,
thing.
Ricky. It's a tape ruler.
I told you I can't drive. What do you think I'm going to talk
Ricky.
about? 3/4 of it. Yeah.
An inch to a guy
Okay.
and an inch in real life are
So,
two different things.
1/3 of that top knuckle is in your asshole. That's enough to get sensation.
No, because it's all about the prostate.
Okay, if you want to go digging for gold, but like, there's still
You
sensation
digging for
in
bronze,
your fucking
dog?
rim,
You
bro.
wet wipe your prostate.
No, that's a couple inches in there. That would be like 4 or 5 inches.
got a
I
broom.
was like, yeah, my asshole needs to be clean 4 or
He's
5
just
inches.
got a broomstick. He's going up in it. I got you, bitch.
I'm at work in the stall. There's like 12 inches.
Stick.
MOF, the Shots for Likes podcast, is brought to you by Madden Online Football for the PlayStation 4. Are you looking for an organized online Madden league that plays like the real NFL? Well, then look no further, you fucking piece of shit. The MOF is currently in its 49th season using Madden 19 for the PlayStation 4. The league has been around since 2003, has a ton of features like radio shows, highlight reels on YouTube, weekly power rankings, weekly game predictions, yearly awards, single game, and season records that have stood for years. And starting this season, a live broadcast from the Super Bowl on Twitch featuring the Shots for Likes podcast.
Yeah, he'll tell us fucking 16 hours beforehand. So we won't be able to do it.
Dude, air your grievances with the owners of that podcast and not me.
Every time we read this out, we see the same thing. He's going to fucking tell us like 2 days beforehand we're not going to be able to do it.
All right, I don't even know these guys, but can Dylan Dozer please send us a new ad read, though?
Dylan Dozer?
Yes, abbreviate Dylan.
Die?
Dill, right?
Dozer? Dill?
Abbreviate Dozer. Doe.
Cum dumpster.
Dildo. Dude, that's not like easily thinkable, bro.
No, it's not. That's why I call people in public and they have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I call people a dildo to their face and they have no idea what the fuck I'm saying.
You really had to go deep into that one for me, dude. That was a lot.
Sorry.
So the guy's a dildo?
You can check out the league website at mofleagues.com. Follow them on Twitter at MOFPS4. Follow them on YouTube at MOFCommissioner. Follow spelled wrong. Follow them on Facebook at Madden Online Football. If it's in the game, it's in the pit stain of Fudge's mildly used boxer briefs.
I've been all about me undies lately, dude. Got some new undies.
No, they suck.
Can we get a-
No, they're dope. I love them.
No,
I like them.
they're cute. like patterns. They're soft. They don't.
I'm a guy
last-
that doesn't matter. The
No,
softness.
they don't last for shit.
Really?
They fall apart.
Yeah, you get
Oh, wow.
Cap and
They're not
Cluggy.
worth.
I hope
they're
that's not the
worth
case.
The like $30 or whatever.
Yeah,
They're
read the
just
ad read,
overpriced.
bro.
What am I
Just
doing?
read the ad read.
Cap and Cluggy. Is that what I'm reading?
Yes,
Yep.
Cap and Cluggy. But I need you to read it like you were reading. Yeah, no.
This is so good.
Read it like you're reading for fucking the lead part in your high school play. That's how I go about reading these ad reads.
Can you even imagine?
You already didn't get it. You get second lead.
Can you even imagine if two guys took you all at once? Like they just surrounded you and took you willingly or unwillingly? Well, that's what's about to happen Monday night and only Monday night. Yep. Yeah, man, that's what will happen this Monday night at 9:30 p.m., but only if you tune in to twitch.tv/capandcluggy. Two grown-ass men will make you laugh and maybe jerk off. Subject.
Solid use of periods.
But stop and say hello. They'd be more than glad to have you. Don't take our word for it. Just go willingly. Twitch.tv, Cap and Cluggy. Yeah, buddy. Smiley, smiley.
862.
I feel like I might have gotten raped just now.
Yeah, that's what they do.
That's
Verbally.
how I
That's what
felt
they
the
do.
first time I read that.
All right, well, you give this guy a call, if it doesn't work out, it's a wrap.
Juan Stefan, that's the last thing I'm doing. Don't look at me with that face. I know you want to go home and go to sleep.
Well, no, it's past 3 hours. Can't go much further.
Is your broad picking you up?
Please, I
I
hope
hope.
so. We're going to make that phone call afterwards.
Is your broad gonna explore your
Explore the demons.
Dude, I'm
Man,
telling
you know
you,
what we got?
just get a
wanna
guy-friendly starter butt plug and you'll be a happy camper.
Should I text her right now and say, listen,
Stick a finger in his
Fudge,
ass. Touch his prostate.
he's on the fence with finger in the ass. Just do it.
It's going to feel awesome, man. That's the only thing I'm ever
Let
going to
the
want.
dog. Let the dog out.
3 assholes.
All right, I'm
So
gonna
that's
call.
what you're worried about, that you're gonna like it?
He thinks he's gonna be gay if he likes it, but like
Which is
I'm a guy
bullshit.
who really likes it, and I'm not gay.
No, I actually honestly don't think that. I
know.
just never tried it. It was just, I don't know.
Coconut oil, man.
I just feel like I always have, there's just lines I draw in my life, and sometimes I draw lines, like I've never done coke. There's a line I draw on.
Yeah.
I kind of
Okay, wait,
regret
back
that
up.
line, though.
You're
What?
gonna do a bunch of coke and then get a finger in your asshole, and it's gonna be the best day of your life.
No, here's
It's gonna be a pretty good day. It's gonna be a pretty goddamn good day.
Here's the thing. I'm on Fudge's side with the Coke because it costs a load of money.
And unless you have that load of money, like there's no point in doing just a little bit. There's no
There's no
point.
such thing.
Finger up the ass?
Finger up
Costs
the
nothing.
ass is a lifelong love.
It's a conversation.
You can't have just
It's a conversation.
You can't have just a little bit of coke, and you can't have just a little bit of finger up your ass. I'm sorry.
There is enough. though.
free knuckles.
There is enough on
Ferda.
both of those. All right, I'm gonna call Barry now. We cool with that?
Yeah, let's call Bear.
So we're gonna go back to our next segment of calling Barry Chase,
I wouldn't
round
call-
15.
He's
I would call the
not gonna answer.
medical place next, but
Okay. But
No, dude, we'll call it quit
Ask
after
what
Barry.
happens when you get something stuck up your ass.
The number you have dialed has calling restrictions that have prevented the completion of your call.
Barry's not
that?
trying to get made anymore because he fucking has put restrictions upon his line, so he no
That's
longer
bull.
wants.
Probably
us
because
calling
like the
him.
last
I feel
6
like
times
it's
you
'cause he
called him.
didn't- I feel like it's not because you've called him 100 times and he blocked you. I think it's because he didn't pay his phone bill.
No, I absolutely believe that it's not because of anything but the fact that he has not paid his phone bill.
next time he shows up to your job, you go, dude, we called you like 14
Hey,
times.
shit bricks. I already told you, like, once I buy this mobile recorder, we're going to start doing live shows. We can go
Oh,
to
yeah.
her
Oh.
job
Well,
and terribly ruin her life.
we want to go.
Excuse me, you're not coming to my job.
If we're going mobile, we're doing ghost hunting. So
No one's
Yeah, that
coming.
really is what we're doing.
yeah,
Big time.
Wait, can we hang up my new sign?
Whites only?
No. Basically, yes. It kind of
Kristen. All right,
out of
all right,
context.
Don't
that's
agree to that.
terrible.
That's not something
In
you want on the
context.
internet.
Everyone's all right.
I'm gonna make a minute-long video, and I'm just gonna have it whites only, whites only, whites only.
Everyone, give me
Yeah.
a second.
Whites only? Yeah. Whites only? Yeah.
Kristen, you're more than welcome to hang out that sign.
Thank you.
With that being said, there's a very good chance
It's gonna get taken down.
that a lot of people in the area where that sign originated are watching.
That's not true.
What's the sign?
Then you do you.
I'm very proud of this.
Just so you know,
I'm
no
so-
video will ever be taken down ever.
Yeah, if you
I'm-
did something
I'm
illegal
s-
that's within the statute of limitations, I
But, like, it's
suggest
so,
not
like,
speaking about it.
So specific, and it's like really
listen,
funny to me and my
I'm
coworkers. It's
so-
not that funny to anyone who doesn't live in Sparta.
I'm so proud of you.
It's not that funny. To
I'm
anyone who
so
doesn't
proud
You
of
stole
you
the street
for what
sign
you
in
did.
Sparta.
But
kind of. It's better. I'll
but
tell
if you did,
Off air.
for some reason there's a Sparta cop that
So-
watches.
Off air.
The Sparta.
Off
why
air.
would the
Off
Sparta-
air. Trust me, it's for the best.
Why would the Sparta cops care about that?
I'm just being smart. Trust me.
I know
It's
some
so
of them.
funny though.
I've had people give me a ticket through the mail for something that I did weeks
Listen,
prior.
I hope they know I did it. It's fucking funny.
You do you. I'm just saying.
Fuck it.
I've
Get
I've
yourself
just
a ticket.
I've said what I've said my piece. You do you.
No, the funny part
You
was,
said
okay,
nothing,
without
bitch.
getting into specifics, the funny part is there was like a legitimate metal sign. Someone knocked it over with their car, right?
Right.
Walking by it in the morning
Those
after
are
I parked my
specifics.
car. And I say, oh, wow.
It's probably
look
in a
at
police
that.
report somewhere.
Look at that.
Definitely
I
a
should
police
steal
report.
that later. I come back later. The sign is put back up very shabbily, very easy to remove.
Is that
So
your
I say-
excuse for being okay with taking
Yeah,
it?
so I'm
You're
like,
like, this
all
wasn't
right.
put back
No,
right.
I look at
dollars
it. I'm like,
paid for
I go,
this.
okay. I could easily take that. It's still kind of light. There's still people milling around. Next time I'm here at like midnight in the blackness, like I'm totally going to steal this sign, right? The next day I go back at like 11:30 at night, dark out, no one around. The fucking sign is gone. Some other asshole beat me to it and stole it. So fucking pissed. So I just
So you don't even have the sign.
No, I just jacked the next available sign.
No, we
on
have the
principle.
sign.
Nice.
I just literally just jacked. It's not as good as the one I wanted to steal, but it was just like
We're
the
gonna
next best thing.
we're
I
gonna
was
call
like,
that a
I
day.
came here for a sign.
You remember
got
you
a
said
sign.
where you worked like 10 minutes ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're calling that day
Okay.
on the sign.
On the sign. On the sign.
But if the person who took that, we need to get in touch.
All right, let's end this episode.
Let's get the fuck out of this
Yeah,
bitch
we're
before
ending
something
this bad
bad
boy.
happens.
We're ending this bad boy.
Mike, say,
Can
Let's
I
do
do
a
a rap?
rap-
Can I
let's
do a
do
rap?
a-
Let's do a beat. Let's
All
do a
right,
beat.
no. The title screens already have to say
No,
something.
I'm with Mike. Can we do a? You know how we did a Lee, and you made fun of me for singing bad.
All right.
Let's do a.
What's the word we're doing though?
All right, ready? Quick. I'll go first. Mike, you. Ready?
Oh, wait,
1, 2.
Kristen, you
What's the
ready?
broads in?
Wait, what am I doing?
4-part harmonies.
She's
Do you know
4-part.
anything
I
about
start
music?
No.
clockwise.
Yes and no.
All right. So
4-part harmony. Just
Ready?
make it sound decent.
1, 2, 3. That's a cunt.